A storm is brewing.
Dimitri on Drake is a wizard.
Within the Tempest, the best have come to test their skills and brave the storm.
Oh, he missed it! Oh, he allowed a draw!
Oh my goodness.
The wheels have come off.
That could be the match.
For some, this is familiar ground.
Oh my goodness, 98? Whoa.
One
And
second,
1 second.
move!
For others, this is a fresh field to prove their prowess.
This is insane! Oh, look at Fabi, exhausting every last resource.
The battles will be electric.
97 made! You wanted me!
It's not made! Oh my god, it didn't happen! The moves will be fast.
It's game over.
It's winning! Oh my god!
Yes, it is.
He's gonna make a queen!
The stakes will be high.
He just grabs his head. He can't believe it. He just
Oh,
gave
man.
away the pawn.
The 2022 Speed Chess Championship is now. Fasten your speed belts, my friends. We're in for a wild ride.
Welcome, we are here. It's that time, Speed Chess Championship, the round of 16. I'm here with Jeffrey Zhang, Chef Jeff. I'm FIDE Master James Canty III here, and we're bringing you a big match. Jeff, who do we have playing today?
Well, first of all, hello, Canny. Hello, everyone. Canny, it was a pleasure getting a chance to commentate on all your IM SCC games.
Thank you.
But I think this is our first time commentating together. So I know you love to bring the energy. I'll do my best to reciprocate. And yeah, let's go. We'll have fun.
Let's have some fun, man. Let's tell everybody what's at stake, guys. There's a lot of money on the line, lots of games, lots of fun, lots of prizes, right? And of course, the accolades of SCC champion here. Main event prize pool is $100,000. The winner gets $2,000 plus the split of the additional $2,000 based on win percentage, and the winner advances to the quarterfinals. So the matchup today is GMhikaru versus David Paravyan. All right, so I'm excited about that match. It's going to be some heavy hitter stuff today. What do you think about David's chances?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I mean, we just saw Wesley fend off the late rally of Noorderbeck, and this is our final matchup of the quarterfinals, so one more ticket up for grabs. I mean, no doubt overwhelming favorite is Hikaru, but David, he's going to try his best. I know he can be very sneaky himself.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you can't like have David out. You can't knock David out. You really can't. The reason for it is I remember seeing Min. He took down Min. Min, of course, newly minted GM, but he's already been there for a while, right? But he took out Min. It was very, very impressive to see that there. But it is no Hikaru, as we know Hikaru being the best to ever do this. I mean, he's won SCC 4 times, Jeffrey. 4-time SCC champ.
I mean, just ridiculous. Yeah, defending champ. If that wasn't impressive enough, I know he's also has 40 Title Tuesdays on his belt. So just ridiculous stuff. He's been dominating the online platform for like a good 15 years now.
Yeah, a good 15 years, right? All the platforms, in fact, with that being said. So it's a lot of fun. I think it's going to be hopefully not a blowout, right? That's what the predictions were saying. Like everybody, like 98%. Hikaru here. So if you guys think Hikaru is going to win, let's get some energy in the chat for Hikaru. Let's get some energy in the chat for David too as well. So
yeah, I saw earlier on 209 people I think predicted David Paravyan to advance. While I admire that bravery, I'm not sure it'll be rewarded. So we'll see, but it is very, very admirable.
yeah, of course. If we see that happen, of course, something's going to happen. It's going to be all over the internet, guys. So, of course, the format here is a 16-player knockout. If you didn't know, the players will score points across 3 time controls until the time runs out. Tie breaks will be 4 games of 1 minute with 1 second increment, or 1 second bonus, and the Armageddon with the bidding. So these formats are strenuous, very long. You need a lot of stamina there, Jeffrey.
For sure, and all the players here, I think, focus on both their chess, but also physical shape. I know that Magnus is the reason why he's the best. He specializes in that subject, and as you said, very, very long match. You play 90 minutes of 5 minutes, 60 minutes of 3, and then finally the bullet. So you got to master all phases of the time control and keep your level throughout.
Who do you think is going to win in each section, Jeffrey? I'm not putting you on the spot right now, Chef Jeff, but who do you think is going to cook up in each of these time formats?
Well, it is going to be very, very hard to go against Hikaru in any of these I think David's best chance, though, is having a good strategy in the opening. I think as a sizable underdog, which he is, the onus is on him to have, done his due diligence before the match, come in with some good opening prep, try to get Hikaru off guard, maybe get some openings that he feels comfortable with, and try to go from there.
Well, that sounds like a great plan, Jeffrey. All right, to what Mike Tyson say, until you get punched in the face. But secondly, here we got to see what Smarter Chess says about this matchup today. We like to prove them wrong, of course. So Smarter Chess, as you see, 95% win probability. Everything is going to the man, the myth, the legend himself. David is the huge underdog, number 16, going against the number 1, 22, or 22, and you see that 22-6. Wow, Jeffrey, that's a lot, bro. That's a lot of points.
Man, that is a lot. 7-2, 7-2, and 8-2 being predicted by Smarter Chess. That is a lot to overcome, and it is honestly quite hard to dispute. I know that they haven't played the most over the board. I don't think they've ever played, but head-to-head online, Hikaru leads 11-2, I believe. So that is pretty significant and has something to do with these predictions.
Yeah, it's actually going to be very scary for David Paravyan here. But of course, I think he just has to put the emotions to the side and just play the board, right? I remember Ben Feingold actually taught my coach one long time ago, said this thing, never forgot it, right? You just play the board. It's easier said than done when you are facing Hikaru Nakamura. But, play the board, I think it takes a little bit of pressure off.
For sure, yeah. You mentioned pressure. He has absolutely no pressure going in. He knows that he is not expected to win this match. And I think what he has to try to do here, just try and let Hikaru know, he's going to be in the rearview mirror. Try to hang around as long as possible. And if he gets an opportunity, try to strike.
And here, and of course, this is what the community predicted. SCC bracket contest. This is what you guys said. Total brackets 14,896 and then 209 over here. Of course, for 2% and 98% predicted to win is Hikaru at 98, right? Seed number 1 versus seed 16. Guys, it's all there. David has a lot of work to do. Everything's looking like it's going into Hikaru's favor here, Jeff.
Yeah, huge disparity there. I did jump the gun a little bit. I mentioned the 209 people. Once again, yeah, I commend you. I was not as brazen myself. I don't know about you, but how is your bracket looking, by the way?
Oh, mine is already busted there. Of course, I had Geary going through. I had Geary going through, but of course, Sarin be sparring, right? The kid is a monster, so he came in there and just did what he had to do. But he needed that from the CGC too as well there. But of course, whoever wins this match is going to face LeBron Aronian, of course, is what I like to call him in the next match there. It's going to be absolutely epic. So it's either going to be Hikaru or David as they're set up and they're ready to go. We're just kind of waiting now. The boys are ready. They're on cam. Right, and we're gonna see some great chess here, right? So the rest of the bracket, though, Jeffrey.
Well, first of all,
the bracket a little bit.
Yeah, Sarin B. Spartan and LeBron Aronian. I love those nicknames. What do you got for David and Hikaru? Anything?
Yeah.
I'll let you think about it. But yeah, I mean, look around the bracket here. We see elite names everywhere you look. Okay, obviously Hikaru and Magnus don't need any introduction, but these other guys, Ding, Nihal, as you mentioned, we just saw Wesley advance himself. That sets up a massive date against MVL, which is going to be a thriller. And then, I mean, okay, Fabiano and Magnus too. So just everywhere you look, it's amazing.
Yeah, Nihal and Ding, that's going to be amazing. I think Ding is people never, like, they always count him out for some reason, but forget that he was number 22 in the world at one point, over 2,800, right? Still a monster and just kind of under the radar. That's a scary place to be, under the radar monster that doesn't come out, unless it's dark outside, right? Ding Liren is very strong to face. And then you also have a LeBron Aronian here, Hikaru on the other side. Then you got Carlsen, right? Carlsen is trying to take it away from Hikaru if Hikaru makes it to the final with that sitting on 4 championships, SCCs from Hikaru here. So it's a lot, man. It's going to be a lot of great chess here. I'm excited to see it. And you also get lessons from here. And I always like to do this commentary here, of course, because you get to learn from these guys, really get kind of free lessons in a way. If you aren't, you're just not watching it the right way.
Oh, yeah, a ton. I love the part where you mentioned free lessons. It is completely free for everybody. We have such a luxury. We're so lucky to be able to watch all these great players fight in the SCC. Just tune into chess.com and you get everything.
Absolutely, right. As you see the boys on screen, Hikaru with the fresh cut. David too as well. He got the little haircut. Do you remember? Did you see the twirl match? The That was
Oh, the
him
twirl.
and
Yeah, the
twirl
double twirl
match.
against Min. Oh my, how could I forget?
Guys,
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
remember that? Yeah, he cut his hair. He must
He's
be
got a flat top
A3.
though.
Hold
Oh
on.
goodness,
What?
Hikaru
Wow, with the
already starting.
hold on, he with the disrespect,
Oh
Jeffrey.
man.
I would feel absolutely disrespected
Yeah,
right
yeah. I
now.
mean, maybe he thinks he's still playing his disrespect speedrun here, but this is something that I believe, he opted for in the St. Louis Blitz, and he played it against me too, and it worked. So don't be fooled by this approach.
The problem is that it hurts when you lose to this. You're like really mad. Like, bro,
Oh
I
my
spent
God,
all
tell me
this
about
time
it.
prepping. I was in the lab. I was prepping for hours, and A3 move one. Ouch! Right, and you see the smile there actually from David there. So in this position so far, this looks like some type of a reverse Nightorf actually.
Indeed. Indeed. Yeah,
Wow.
slightly unusual retreat here. You often see that knight going to b6 instead, but knight f6 certainly very playable as well. And I think David just wants to, yeah, he wanted to play c5, so that's why Hikaru played b4 to stop that in his tracks.
Absolutely, with the bishop b2, putting some pressure on the e pawn. The bishop usually will go to e2. It's more of the positional Nightorfs in the reverse that you would see, with, of course, the d5 square, but in this case, it would be the d4 square, which is already under white's control. We can play d4 at some point. There's actually a really nice reverse Nightorf here, with knight to d2, pressure on the c file as well, not really stopping c5. Do have to figure out what to do with this bishop, though, Jeffrey. Maybe something like a route this way. That takes a lot of time.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, normally the bishop will just sit on e2, wait for its day later on, but I think it does look very reasonable for Hikaru. He's got a tempo up, but b5, incredibly interesting approach here. I think his idea is to follow that up with a5.
Right, fixing the pawn, as you see in like in games here, or what they call as a pawn freeze. One will stop two. So this is actually very nice. B5, A5, trying to attack the weak pawns here. So what do we play here, Jeff? Do we just go bishop E2 anyway?
Bishop
Oh no, queen
e2,
B3.
certainly, I
Yeah.
mean, certainly the prudent developing move. Hikaru already with his facial expressions. I wish Danny were here to identify which one that is. But I think,
Hmm.
yeah, I think Hikaru might be considering the move d3, d4, counterattacking both in the center, but you also threaten to take on b5 with the tempo.
Oh, D4. So D4, maybe D or ED5 or ED4 and bishop B5, C6. There's also some 94 in there.
Mm.
Weirdly enough, but that sacking exchange, probably not enough there. He's not fully developed yet. B5 move stops and thinks. Hikaru in the think tank. Very nice.
Yeah, crucial move. This could get very
B4.
spicy, and he does play the
It's
bishop.
on the board. Woo.
So now that line that you were talking about, I think ED4, bishop B5, as you said, knight E4 probably not enough. You give the exchange.
Right.
But after C6, I think I just drop back bishop D3.
And just chill and put the bishops on the diagonal here. I actually had a very strong game against the international master recently. The one I felt Hikaru-esque. I did play like the knight of 3 b3 system over the board game. It was very nice. When you get this going, how do you get these type of positions right out of a Larson system? It just is insane to me. But I can definitely see this after bishop b5, c6, bishop d3, pushing and having the bishops just do their thing on this side of the board. d4 on the board, Paravyan in the think.
Yeah, and D4 is an extremely typical break in the Najdorf. And he's sitting here with an extra tempo, plus he gets B5 off
Right.
with the tempo. So it looks very favorable for Hikaru as far as I can tell.
I'm a big fan of it. I mean, the bishops get very active. And of course, in the Nightorf, when you need the b5 square with the pawn on a6, or at least playing a6, b5, you have that already. a3, b4, bishop looks good. And we got action. Takes. Bishop d7, drop back to the house. There it
So
is.
yeah,
And we
bishop
out.
D3 played. Now D4 is hanging. It's double attack. You can't protect that. I guess David's going to try and sack and get some initiative going in another way.
That's very nice. That's very, very nice. In fact, yeah, maybe you can also do stuff like knight to c6, defending, right? But I definitely like white. I mean, obviously, we have e5 in some cases too to be able to break this up and use the bishops this way. Have to be careful around for the d file pressure that could be there. But at the end of the day, this is pretty nice for white. I like the initiative that we have.
I was looking at a few options here, a5 being one of them. I thought also bishop g4 is interesting, pinning the knight.
So G4.
But now a5, don't I just respond here with b5? What do you think he has in mind?
You said after b5, after white plays b5.
Right
he plays it
here,
right
yeah.
now. Okay, so maybe
Yeah.
c6 a4 though. C6 a4 takes, or c5. Yeah, c6 play a4, right? Maybe bishop
a4 definitely an option. Keep the knight at bay, stuck on b8. But yeah, you would give up the b4 square, and black could plant his bishop. So A lot
Maybe
of
just
options here
take
for
it.
a card. You could
Mm,
also take on d4 either before or after bc. So few options.
yeah. Interesting, interesting. Maybe I go b6 then take. I just don't want to develop his piece by taking. That's the only problem.
Oh wow, b6 would be very creative with the idea, I guess, knight c4 if black were to capture.
Oh, I was actually just taking on d4, but
We're
knight
just gonna
c4 even
take.
better.
Aha.
Yeah, I was just gonna take, but knight c4 is very nice. Knight c4 is very nice. b6, queen b6, knight c4, then take on d4. Very nice.
Yeah, very, very
Very
curious moment
nice.
here. Both sides around two
Plays
minutes. He
a4.
does go a4, your original idea, allowing bishop b4, but you do keep this knight on b8 for the moment.
I might as just get out of the way too as well. The knight's on b8, restricted by the pawn. This is one thing you want to do to your opponent's pieces is restrict them. Development is actually lacking for black. White is one move away from castling, almost connecting the rooks, figuring out what to do with the queen later. e5 is definitely going to be played at some point.
Indeed, yeah. If black's not careful, you go bishop b4 castles. e5 would already be a huge threat in that position. So I think black has to develop somehow.
Ooh,
Oh, he's gonna try knight h5,
ooh,
knight f4.
I like it. Engine says this is not a move. Try a new one. Try again. What is that? I mean, this is that looks like a great move though. I mean,
Yeah,
why
engine
is Engine
engine
he
is always scoffing at our human ideas, but it does look very logical. If he
very
provokes
logical move?
g3, then maybe the follow-up will be bishop h3, interfering with the castle. So not so clear. Do you allow
Right.
knight f4 here or not?
That's a great question. That's a great question. I really don't like the knight on f4. That's just so annoying. But I
Could
guess
be
you kind of
nasty
have
there,
to.
but Hikaru doesn't care. Knight f4, I guess he goes bishop c4.
Yeah, maybe just bishop c4, and then we have to watch out. Maybe queen f6. But okay, that's provoking it. There it is, bishop c4. The goal is obviously putting the queen over here. There's also maybe
Uh-huh.
even bishop h3 ideas at the right moment.
Oh, bishop h3 would be in the air, but bishop d4 comes with tempo. I
Right.
think I think you do try the queen f6, queen g6. What I really want to do for black, though, is develop that knight on b8 somehow. Move your bishop away. Maybe you also
Right.
can go bishop g4, knight d7, just finish development.
Right, and maybe a nice c5 finish development, right? Which is a huge thing that we talked about. He is not finishing his development, which means he's basically two pieces down right now. But of course, we don't need it just yet. The bishops are going to get very active, and the engine likes White's position. As a human standpoint, we do as well, as we're one move away from really completing development, connecting the rooks. Black's still trying to do that. We also have a passed b pawn.
Oh yeah, if white were able to consolidate this position, like have nothing to worry about with his king,
Right,
then he would just be a
right.
clean pawn up and more. So that's why David has to try and cook something up. He's gonna try this bishop g4.
Play bishop g4, yeah, bishop g4. I mean, I like it. Like, look at this from a practical standpoint. Pieces are on the fourth rank, two of them. Everything's
Queen
defended though.
b3, though, a nice move, removing yourself from the pin and also with tempo.
Hitting f7, right? Hitting f7 with tempo, very beautiful. Knight takes d4 as a move. You also have e5. Once again, this e5 move is very, very, like you can just smell it. You know it's there.
In
It's
the
gonna be,
air.
but it has to be right. It has to be right. It has to be right.
Yeah, and
Everything's
even
smart.
I'm looking at it's not even easy for David to cover on f7 conveniently. Like queen e7 might run into your idea with e5
Right.
already. Not to
Nice.
mention white can always pick up d4 and just have a healthy pawn.
Whenever I want. By the way, you do need to use the time as a piece as well. And David
Oh
has none of
man,
that. He has
he
none
is
of that.
getting low, but I mean it's hard to blame him. Very, very tough position here. He goes queen d7, but that takes away the square for the knight, so it does not look very appetizing.
Absolutely not. Of course, two pieces down, it feels like here, but we need to be able to use it the right way. You play e5, still again, but bishop takes d4, knight g5. I mean, these are all moves. Let's see what he comes
So
up with.
many good options.
Yeah,
You can
rook e1 maybe
also
too.
rook e1 even, I was gonna say, just to keep
Yeah.
all the
Mhm.
flexibility alive. But I think objectively speaking, maybe just take on d4 here. I'm not sure with the bishop or the knight.
It's a
Hmm.
great question. I really like bishop because I want to play e5 ASAP. ASAP. But, I mean, knight takes is no problem. Maybe there's bishop e5 there. It's great
Yeah,
position for white.
Karu, he might be calculating some kind of counterplay for black along the lines of bishop h3, but I don't think any of that nonsense will work. So, but yeah, he's just making sure he's covering the bases. Doesn't want to get too long. Time though down to 40 seconds and counting.
Definitely both of them low on time here, but this is still a lot of time for Hikaru, and you get that 1 second increment. So this isn't really well the no increment chess that we're used to playing. We have to play so fast. Bishop d4 on the board. E5,
Mm-hmm.
definitely a threat.
Bishop h5, threatening queen g4. Watch out.
Oof.
And now maybe actually
That's a
h3 you
strong
could
move.
sack.
Yeah,
So
that's strong.
I
Can
think
you go?
g3, queen h3, gf. I guess you get away with that. Knight on f3 is covered twice.
Bishop f4. It's close. It's so close. And rook e6 is not there. I can't go rook a6 either. That's funny. This pawn stopping all the ideas. Knight
Here I think
h3.
both king h1 and king g2 seem good. And you've got bishop d5.
Now queen
All right,
g4.
queen g4. Threatening knight f4. David down to 9
Oof.
seconds. Or just wants to be careful here. e5.
e6
Whoa,
played
wait a
quickly.
second. Is there knight f4? It's still king h1. I don't see anything. But you can't take on e6.
Yeah, which he does. Takes on e6, bishop c3. 2 seconds. 1
Oh my
second. Ooh,
god,
he
no
made that
time. I
with,
think
whoa.
he's back in the game here, by the way, but he's just got no time. Got to make some pre-moves.
Oh, speaking of time, I mean, Hikaru, too, about the same amount of time here. Takes.
Yeah, not convincing by any means. Got an endgame here. Rook b1 going after the pawn. Knight
Ooh,
d4.
rook b2.
Very double-edged sword here in this
Knight
endgame.
c6,
Knight
97 is coming.
c6. Yeah, and
Take the
oh, the
pawn.
e5 pawn is hanging as is b4. He picks this up. Now Hikaru seems back in the driver's seat.
Right. Very poor, chat. Very, very poor. Very poor. Let it slip, chat. I let it slip. H4, H6, take. G4. We have rook G4. Yeah, it's just, I mean, it should be winning.
Should be pretty clean here. You're going to have 2 pawns up. Maybe just, yeah, remove yourself from the pin and go from there. Knight d4, knight f5 coming. Oh, and look at that.
Beautiful.
All kinds of mating nets.
So on, there's a...
Ooh, knight f5.
Woo. Knight f6 from rook
That's
g8
it.
is
David
mating.
flags, but it was losing. Bit of a shaky start there from Hikaru, but most importantly, gets the job done. Yeah, I mean, 1a3 came to fruition. Maybe I might put that in my repertoire if I can get these kinds of
That's
positions out of
so
the opening.
annoying. A3, that's just insane, bro. Playing A3, move 1, and winning. It's just, insane, right? A3, A4. We're going to see all type of stuff here today. If that's how he's doing it. First game, A3, he can play anything at this point, huh, Jeffrey?
Oh, yeah. And I feel like this is his match strategy, which is just to evade David's prep. Just to play real chess. Not going to give you any home cooked of any sort. And yeah, show me what you got.
All right, here we go. Game 2 is up and running. E4 on the board. What are we going to go with today? C6. Look, Carol Khan. Okay. Look, Carol Khan. D4,
Yeah,
D5,
I like Hikaru's openings so far. He doesn't go for his normal Berlin. So again, sticking to this agenda of avoiding David's prep.
Right, but he's going to probably bring it out at some point there. But definitely going. I mean, Hikaru's very versatile. We've seen him play many different openings here.
Oh yeah,
Hikaru Khan very strong with the queen of b6 option here. C5.
yeah. I believe this is all theory. I'm not the most familiar with this line. I tend to, yeah. I played a queen a5, queen a6 myself for black, but
yeah,
this is gonna be slightly different. Looks kind of like a French actually.
Oh yeah, you're a French guy. I say I play some French to myself too as well. Yeah, it does absolutely a great French with the bishop gone. So that's exactly what this has become now from Hikaru Khan. Obviously, we do have takes on d4, knight e7, knight f5 ideas. And this is very solid for black.
Right, but do note that this h4, h5 inclusion is favorable for white. That h5 pawn, much weaker than its counterpart, can be hit with like a knight f4. And also the g5 square permanently under white's control here. You will never have like an h6 to kick a piece.
Absolutely. There is some lines with early rook h3s. You also see this in the French as well. Playing g4 once the king figures out where he wants to go and castling c4 on the board. Queen b2 is always answered with rook to b1 and taking on b7. This is why queen b2 is not being played here. You also could, I mean, queen's almost trapped in like knight c3, knight b5 stuff. But...
Yeah, probably a bit too speculative to take on b2, but this is a very quick strike in the center by David. Saw a slight head shake from Hikaru. Not sure if he feels comfortable in this type of position.
Yeah, I've only studied a little bit of this theory here. I know queen a6, when you can like pin it here. I've seen this in theory before. But is he, I mean, he shook his head, so I guess he's not happy with this. But queen a6 was...
Queen a6 looks correct. Otherwise, you don't allow cd5 shattering your pawn structure. Well, he goes cd4, but what if cd5? Oh, he follows it up with a counterattack. Wow.
Wow. A little in-between move there. Queen b3. Wow, takes there. Was d3 not something interesting? D3, knight
d3 was interesting there, but in any case, I think we're going to have queen a4 check maybe. forcing an endgame after queen c6. You take knight d4, and I think you have a very slight edge as white.
Absolutely. Yeah. Take on d4. Yeah, that's correct. It's a slight edge. It looks good. Looks good. Slight edge is white. Only edge is really, I mean, I guess a little bit of space and the better pawn structure on the queen side. Target on the c file.
Yeah, that is the most important thing. And one extra pawn island for black doesn't seem to mean much, but it could, especially as you said, if you get some pressure along the c file. You also have this juicy blockading square on c4 for your other knight.
Knight to c4. Very nice. f6. I forgot about that break. That's very annoying.
Aha, no
annoying.
good squares for the bishop. You have to probably drop it on e3.
Who's better now?
Well, I still like white because you have this knight. I mean, you're gonna play knight c4 at some point. And even though, I mean, the doubled e pawns look funny, but you're gonna probably play ef6 at some point and undouble them.
Yeah, just the pawn islands here are pretty rough. This is all 1, 2,
Yeah,
3.
king e2 here, very solid. I guess he's gonna go for something different. So I wanted knight c4, but I think he's gonna play knight b3 instead, and maybe use that c4 square for the rook. Play rook c4, double,
nice.
and yeah, put the pressure there on the queen side.
Beautiful. I like it. Knight b3, rook c4, doubling of the rooks, and just bullying the pawn. It's a clear plan, very clear plan. It's nice to have a clear plan you can play quickly and confidently, and he's up time right now. This is a pretty nice game for David.
Yeah, and I will also point out that the e5 pawn does hang, but black is not exactly ecstatic to take it. You'd be left with these really ugly looking pawns here. Yeah, for example, I mean, knight e5, knight e5, fe5, like just knight e4. I don't think anybody would be pleased here with that extra pawn. Yeah.
This is disgusting. Let's get this onto screen, please.
Yes.
King e2. All right.
But on the other hand, it is very difficult to find alternatives for black. Like, what sort of ideas are you hoping for?
Bishop e7 and actually rook to b8. Yeah, here this reminds me of there's a c3 Sicilian position that you get with the white side that's similar, where you have some activity. That's really all you're playing for, because the pawn structure is really bad, and I think that's what black is doing. Just playing for trying to get activity, but white's more active. So I mean, you're not playing for activity. The structure is bad. I'm just kind of holding. Like, this is not the Hikaru Khan that you would hope to get for in any situation of Hikaru Khan.
Oh, no. Yeah, and I think we're going to see an immediate switch in Hikaru's next black game. The last move by David, rook hd1, very nice, just keeping that king stuck on e8. If he were to have castled, there would have been a rook d7 sighting. So ultimately, Hikaru does take on e5, but I feel like white has many pleasant options to choose from now.
You know what's weird though? It's very hard to get rid of this knight. I mean, you could have put knight f2, I guess, just get rid of it. But these pawns are restricting a lot of squares right now. Yeah, they're double, but they're restricting a lot, and I can't take this one just yet. But then again, what does black do?
It is a fair point. You always have the knight f2 idea in your back pocket, removing the defender on e5. But I think you also can just leave the situation as is. Maybe just double here, back on c5.
I like it. Doubling. Maybe pressure the pawn, 2 versus 1. Good chances over here. Very good chances. You have to watch out for a potential and eventual e4 after everything is traded on c file. E4 and rook f2 would be very, very annoying. Very, very annoying to face.
Good point. Yeah, could get concrete there. Potential complications could arise. I'm also looking at a way to play this very slowly, maybe Magnus style even, play a move like g3, just covering h4, and then maneuvering the knight on f3 via e1 to d3, where I attack everything and also guard that f2 square.
Very Magnus-esque. You've been studying some Magnus, huh? Chef Jeffrey always be out here cooking up something. That's nasty. G3, knight e1, knight d3 with just a positional grip there. And it's just beautiful. I love it. I'm definitely just doing nothing is what Kramnik likes to call it. Doing nothing, but doing it very well. It's very nice.
He's going to go slightly more aggressive route here with knight fg5, allowing the bishop takes. Right. I don't know if
I don't understand, right? I mean, okay. Right. Well, do we take it?
I think you have to take, yeah.
Yeah.
E7.
And
now,
how do we
progress? I'm looking at, I'm looking at, okay, I guess first of all, if you take on c5, you don't want to allow rook f2, so definitely discount it. But there's also a rook d6 move that I'm looking at.
Oh, rook d6? So you got your ideas here? Rook c6?
Right, I just want rook c6.
And then rook c7 or take it. Nice. Hikaru's move. Oh no, sorry, David's move here. Rook D6 is Rook D6 is there like knight F2
Oh, there could
or
be
Rook
this
F2
option.
or
Yeah,
something?
deflecting. Right, you
Weird
would
deflection.
simplify it. White would still be better there, but yeah, I'm not sure if I want to let you exchange my beautiful
Right.
knight there on e4.
Interesting. He's trying to figure out what to do. So what's wrong with doubling then? Was saying, yeah, what's wrong with this move? Maybe I mean he's just
If you double, I thought the idea was rook
B8,
b8. Although, I mean, you can always take on
Rook
c5
C3,
there and you would cover.
Rook
You're going
C3
to play rook
defense.
c3 first. Also nice and solid.
It's hard to find moves for black. It's really hard.
It is. Your rook is stuck on a5. You have to keep the knight on g4. Basically, there are no ideas. You have to wait.
Yeah, you have to wait here. You have to wait. Rook f5. It's almost in the zugzwang position. You don't want to move the knight. Can't move the rook. What do you do? Like rook f7?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think you've
rook
got to
f5.
go. You got to just play one of those moves. Rook f7,
Okay.
rook f5.
Oh man, that's too funny. Rook b8. Okay.
Wait a second. So
move.
he's allowing knight takes c5 now. What is his?
Back.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm not sure why he wanted to give this up, because with rook on f8, you always had a rook f2. Wonder what his idea. And Hikaru, yeah, he shakes his head. I think he just forgot about
very poor, very poor. Right? I just blundered, chat, and you see, I mean, the engine thinks that's a full one. 2.3 at this point from that clean pawn there, knight c5.
He goes king f7. He's gonna try king g6 at least.
Sort of, yeah, just automatic. What? Stuff's hanging, right?
Yeah, I mean, he had to allow knight e6. What? His trick might be some sort of king f5. I don't know.
Well, there's another one. What is this? Give me everything. Engine says,
I think
rook takes and rook g. No, that doesn't work.
Oh, rook g7, king f5, e4 check.
That's what it is. And
then
rook
pick
g6.
Up the rook.
And then
king
rook
e6,
g6.
you skewer, and king e4, you have knight c5
oh my
with
goodness.
e4. I think he's gonna spot it.
e4, what a move.
Will he spot this? I mean, you can also play knight c5. That's probably good
there
enough.
It is.
But this is lights out.
Knight c5, put it on the board. Boom. Rook c4 check first. Hikaru pre-moving it out. Wow. He knew what happened there. Knight a6. I like how he's taking his time here. I got more moves. I can take the rook, or I can check.
Wait, yeah. Here he cleaned. Wait a second, but he allowed rook d6?
He did. That was kind
Why
of
did he do that? That is insane. I think he just forgot about rook d6.
Yeah, look at his face.
Oh my goodness.
Look at Hikaru's face. Like, bro, are you kidding me? Oh my goodness, bro. Don't tell me he's not gonna lose this. You can't lose this, right, Jeffrey? You can't lose this, right, Jeff?
Well, this is unreal. I mean, psychologically, it's very hard to recover. You were just gonna be a rook up if you took on a6, and now it's a game.
Wow. I mean, David can't lose this, right? Come on, David.
No, he can't. I don't think he can
lose
possibly lose, but maybe it's a draw now if you take on b3.
Wow. That's crazy. Takes rook b3. Pushes.
Rook b8 here.
Yes, rook b8.
Can you get your rook behind the pawn? Not sure. I mean, it's already even material. I think it's a draw.
Yeah, it has to be draw. I mean, but from where it came from, it feels like a loss, right? Completely.
It does. I mean, the rook on a6 was hanging. Like, I can't stress that part enough.
It was just hanging. It was literally just hanging. Literally, we could have just taken the rook. But that's what happens sometimes when you look for a good move and you try to find a better one. And there was not a better one there. I mean, it probably was. But knight takes a6 was just clean. Very easy. Simplify.
Yeah, the Hikaru effect. Exactly. I mean, just really insane. He wanted to simplify there. Yeah, he forgot. Just a sudden blind spot. He forgot about rook d6.
Yeah.
And yeah, now it's very likely going to be a draw.
Wow. What a save, bro. Like, what a save.
Yeah, king e4, rook f7. The pawn name is definitely drawn here.
You just check literally everything. Check.
Probably he'll take on a5. Wait a second. Maybe he can still push a little bit. Rook e5. But king e6. Yeah, this is clinical. He's got rook g4. Yeah.
G4.
Think king d6. Yeah, just king
4.
Maybe. I'm not sure which way you go. Both are probably fine.
You gonna take the draw? Whoa, bro! He almost flagged. You are tripping. He playing around.
Man.
Yeah, 0.6.
Yeah. Don't toy too much here.
Whoa, bro!
One gift was already enough.
0.6.
Yeah. All right. That should do it. But sheesh.
There we go. Oh man. Ooh, man, I got a little scary there. Come on, bro. Are you kidding me? This is what he doing, Jeffrey? This is what we're gonna see every match.
Yeah, I mean, I still can't get over that knight takes a6 was just a free rook, but
Wow.
yeah. Oh, and now h. Oh wait, I
Yeah,
didn't
this is what
see
I'm
it. I'm
saying,
sorry,
Jeffrey.
I
This is
didn't
what I'm
see it.
saying. This is what we
Oh
get in
my
every match,
God,
Jeffrey.
one h3 now.
H3.
Goodness sakes.
H3. Come on, bro. Can we have a sense of respect here? Okay, knight to c6. I don't even know. Like, what is he
Is
gonna
he
do?
gonna?
E3,
I'm thinking. Yeah,
g4.
I was
Okay.
wondering about g4 here.
Here we go. Here we go. All out of theory. All out of theory.
So
Well, bishop g2. What you got?
I think I can play d5 for black. I want to punish your delayed Grob setup.
Oh, for sure. For sure. He straight disrespect here. Lafante d5 takes knight d5 and bishop g2. I mean, and then knight f4. Like, I'm already on you. I'm literally already attacking you. Knight e7. Spooked him a little bit. Maybe e4.
Yeah, he's gonna maneuver that
c6.
knight around to g6, I guess. Try and get at those soft squares. Weak one on h4, maybe f4 as well.
All right.
But here, what if I play g5 first of all, kicking out that knight?
Oh, g5 now. Actually, this is nice. You see this a lot in the aggressive Sicilians with g4, g5. My favorite stuff. One of my favorite pawns to push. Right, g4 is move d4 though. After takes, queen takes. Okay.
Makes
Knight
sense now that the
c6.
knight left. Yeah, I think he'll no, but if he comes back, queen e3 check, followed by g5 and a potential knight d5 might be an issue.
Very nasty. Very nasty pushback there. This is weirdly enough
So
now fine, and I'm gonna castle queenside.
again, I mean,
Like,
again, I
this is
really like
ridiculous.
Hikaru's position after
Me
this one
too.
h3.
I'm not even gonna lie. It's because I think this was probably an unnecessary move. And all it takes is one tempo, right? And we know that, that one tempo thing, 97, it feels strange now, and you can feel what's about to happen, right? Move the bishop, castle queen side, push everything, go for mate. You already
Oh
have a pawn
yeah.
on g4. It's nice.
Oof, that 97 perhaps just a little bit too passive, and
Right.
Hikaru Johnny on the spot with d4, a great reaction. Yeah, it looks really tough. If you don't play knight c6 here, I don't really see another move because, I mean, knight g6 would just run straight into g5.
Is this the new meta? He's up a minute on time. A whole minute. H3. Move one, right? Up a whole minute. And this looks very good for white. As you can just see the possibilities, the options, the flexibility is what we like about his position.
Yeah, I'm taking notes here. Like, I struggle to get any sort of opening advantage when I'm playing white against Paravyan. So if h3 is what it takes, I mean, sign me up.
Right, that's funny. That's funny. I like this d5 move. Finally, just doing something. Strike. Do we take? Do we take bishop
Aha, but
g2?
I thought I had the move g5 here. Because
g5.
again, like, oh, g5? No, but knight f5, there's queen e5 check. So what exactly you do?
Okay, so g5. It's a good move. Let me see. I guess I just go back to g. It's gross. He plays it too. Like, look at this. But knight f5, queen
Queen
e5?
e5? Am I
Whoa.
blind here? Am I blind? What am I
The
missing?
engine didn't move, though. Engine didn't move.
Yeah, the
So
engine didn't
something.
move. This is crazy.
Yeah, it is. It's extremely crazy right now.
Huh?
Queen e7.
Oh my god, queen e5, bishop e6, gf6, bishop d6 maybe traps the queen?
Is it
You cannot
trapped?
be serious.
This is disgusting, bro. This is disgusting. David found this? Whoa.
What a find. I mean, he went from hanging a
Whoa,
rook last
David.
game to finding this.
David, you gotta chill, man. You gotta chill, bro. You gotta breathe. That's a move. That's a wicked attack. Wicked. Check. Bishop e6, bishop d6. Develop everything. Trap the queen. That was beautiful. That was actually beautiful. I think Hikaru missed this as well.
Oh, for sure. I mean, how could you not? And yeah, Carr spots it now. He goes queen d3. Still
Whoa.
should be reasonable, right? Because once the black knight moves, you can win
Look
a
at
pawn.
David. Bro, he just relentless here, huh? Takes? Why don't we just take it and take it? What's wrong with this, Jeffrey?
Well, I don't know if that's the best way to recapture the pawn. I like cd5 a little bit more because now I don't give many tempos to black. And I think I want to follow it up with
Develop.
e4 next once the knights come off.
Very nice. Takes and Hikaru looking nice here. We can push forward. Got to be with caution, though. Definitely with caution. Bishop's open position. And we made some concessions here. And where does the king go? Have to go this way.
Yeah, really nice job by Hikaru keeping his composure there after a brilliant idea from David.
David will spot some stuff here. Knight f5 was absolutely sick. That was a sick move.
But is there any way to keep the initiative going? I'm looking at knight c5, but it doesn't really amount to anything. I'm going
He
to
does
try it
go
anyway.
for it. Maybe, do we go queen c4? It's a nice move.
Queen
Sits here.
c4
Quite
looks like
annoying.
a solid square, yeah. Your queen could not be further attacked. And yeah, e4 would just be on tap.
E4. A6, maybe A4.
Simply stopping all your ideas. It
Queen
was queen
C2.
c2. I wasn't as sure because knight d4 could
Correct.
hit you, but I guess he's not worried
Queen
about
D1.
that at all. You just go queen d1.
All right. I go back home. Queen D1, yeah, he's fine.
So now David's still trying to find more tricks. I wonder. Okay, there is an h4 square for the knight. So like, let's say you go bishop e7, e4, knight h4. Try and find some counterplay on the king side, maybe.
That's funny. Knight h4 here.
But I'm sure it's not enough.
David's move.
It's not enough.
This is tough because e4 is coming. You have no center, right? You have no center.
Oh, none at all. And you're still down a pawn.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. Right. Down a pawn, no center. I mean, what is this? He's just playing real chess with him. He's just trying to get positions, which is very nice. I like the strategy he's choosing. I just want positions because this is nothing out of the theory books. I'm up a pawn. I got a full center. Like, this is what is this?
It's weird GM chess. Yes. Can you go h6 for black? This is my new idea, at least.
Yeah.
Try and take advantage of that overextended G pawn, get my rook in the game.
I really didn't like it, but I was like, I mean, h6 is possible to try to get the rook in the game eventually. I mean, it was very, very strange, but it works. It works. h6, queen e7 he chose.
Okay, so at least now e4, there's knight d4, I believe, and could be some tactics on the e file.
Knight e4, yeah.
So maybe just like a solid knight f3 move here for white.
Or not, Jeffrey. Or b4. What do you mean solid? We played h3, Jeffrey. Solid what? What is that?
H3 yeah, Hikaru is not in the mood for any solid games here.
Yeah, it's nothing solid around here, my guy. b4, knight d7, maybe a3 or e4 anyway. I mean, look at this is just wild. Like, there's too many things going on, but it's keeping the clock very low for David.
Yeah, it feels like all queen moves or pawn moves from Hikaru, and it's working. I mean, there's not much compensation to show for David.
H3, G4, A3. I mean, the man is just, you don't know what you're going to get from Hikaru now. B4, attacking the knight to D7. Man, yo, you got to move, bro. You have to move. He makes him move.
Wait a second. D4. How does this work, though? I can play either queen D1 or queen D2, and there's a double attack on both your knights.
I think queen D2. Oh, you're right. Yeah, knight E4. I was going to play queen D4, but it doesn't work. So queen D1, yeah, which one's better? Maybe queen D2, there might be a weird beat.
Queen D2, maybe knight B3. Yeah, so queen D1 is safer.
Right, so he hits the knight. Now, both knights are hits. That's just a piece, bro. Hit the button.
I think he's exhausted all his tricks. Leans back there. A slight rub of the hair. Just not much you can do right now.
Yeah, he can't twirl. You see he's trying to twirl us there. Look at that. He's trying to twirl the fade. Yeah, let me twirl the fade. That's
queen
funny.
E5. Oh, and F4, another pawn move. He's just taking everything. He's got bishop D2, and he's going to collect the knight.
Yeah, she got up to bishop D2 and collect the knight. Rook C1 is even probably no, we don't need to.
He might throw it in. Yeah, he does.
I guess.
Why
okay,
not?
Why not? Right? Yeah, throw it in.
I think here, all right, queen B3. I just forced the queens off. You've got bishop G2. You've also can probably move the rook here and then unpin. Many ways you can convert.
Castles.
Knight E5, that's it.
Knight E5. He takes the pieces for the queen. We can just castle or rook G1.
Wow, David's still fighting on. Hikaru, you can see what he thinks of that.
Right, look at his face. Really? We're playing this one out, bro? That's what he's saying. Really? Come on. You know I'm not going to fall for that. Really?
Oh, man, that is a priceless reaction. And Hikaru, all right, he's taking his time. He's going to... Actually, for Hikaru, it makes more sense to take his sweet time here because I think the bullet is where he feels the most comfortable. So he doesn't mind letting some seconds come off the clock.
Rook to B1. Oh, make sure we're not hanging nothing crazy here. We did give him a little bit of counterplay, but we're fine. Fine.
C6 is also hanging here. You can probably just take on H4 first.
Queen C6. Why are you smiling, bro?
I can't get enough of that.
Look at the camera. Oh, look at his face. That was funny. All right, David. Bounce back time. Sicilian from Hikaru.
Yeah, that Karakon was really good for David the first time around. We see a con by Hikaru. This is not something I recall seeing, but also C3, was that a mouse slip?
I think it was. I'm looking at his face to see because I know C4's theory. So C3, he looks like he wanted to play C4. I think, yeah, a little shake there. Maybe he's from the last game too, but I think this was a mouse slip.
Yeah, I feel like he's still rattled from that second game where he should have obviously won there, was just a full rook up. But yeah, he didn't have the clearest of reactions, but again, I've never seen the move C3
I've never
occur.
seen this before. Right. I was like, maybe he's trying something new here. Right. We'll see. But of course, C4 was the move he intended if that was indeed a mouse slip.
Still a solid position, though. I mean, probably normal development from Hikaru, knight of 6. Maybe he'll... I'm not sure if he'll go d5 or d6. There's your answer.
Hit E5. Now, a lot of times you can play E5, but that's when like the pieces are more developed. There's a pawn sack here all the time. Let me see Hikaru, like, don't do that, right? So he takes. Yeah. Now, I don't need to sack anything. Very solid.
Keeping
I like
things
rook
calm.
E1.
Rook e1. I want to play bishop d6, but that might run straight into knight f5, initiating massive complications. So bishop
Nasty.
e7, the conservative way from Hikaru.
I'm definitely feeling queen G4, just to throw it out there. Or something else. Knight f5 does not. Yeah, queen somewhere. There you go, David.
Yeah, he's gonna do it. He's gonna try
bro.
to make. Yeah, gonna try to make Hikaru uncomfortable. Maybe knight f6. He'll play a queen h4. Follow that up with some sort of bishop f4 ideas and look for kingside initiative.
Very nice. Very nice. Here, queen h5. Very annoying move. We still have to develop the rest of the pieces for white. So moves, maybe knight a3, c3 Sicilian. This is what it feels like. It's some type of Alapin where we trade at the center. Knight d2, knight e4. Possible. Big fan of this move, though. I actually like David's position. I am a fan of the initiative that it feels like we have practically.
Yeah, I mean, that c3, if it was a mouse slip, definitely didn't seem too bad. And here Hikaru is taking a bit of a think. I think he's deciding between either g6 or knight f6. I believe you have to kick that queen away. Oh no,
man.
it goes knight
f4.
f4.
Wow.
I thought there was like a bishop f4 and the e6 pawn is hanging, but maybe it doesn't quite work. Like there is queen c1 check. There's also g6
and take on
in
B2.
those lines. Yeah.
In g6, yeah.
But things could be heating up.
And it happened. It's on the board.
Yeah, now it's time to calculate.
Play this, like right?
I do.
Come on, bro. Takes. Check bishop f1, queen b2, or maybe just g6, but I have queen e5.
There's probably a little bit too much to worry about for white. It's like I'm not sure about queen c1, queen b2. I'm not sure about g6.
So let's say, wow, engine just says this is not a move. So maybe is it bishop takes, rook takes?
Probably just bishop takes, and I don't know, either queen c1 or g6. Yeah.
Maybe check first just to throw it in. Bishop f1, g6.
Take on b. No. Here
G6
you have to take.
No,
here I think you take on b2.
Take on b2, right. Take on b2, and even there, engine says
or no,
zeros.
apparently.
So what is it? This is crazy.
Then
this is wicked right now, bro.
Do you
sorcery going on? I don't. Let me. What does the engine say here? Knight to c6.
Okay, yeah.
Just develop.
That's out of my price range. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go back to the game. Yep.
But in any case, I don't think David can afford to take on e6. It's just too much to calculate, and it's not clear in any line.
Yeah, it's definitely difficult here. That knight c6 move, especially, is one that you have to find.
He does play it.
He going right into the line. He going right into it, chat. He had to, right? Rook takes, queen c1, bishop f1, queen b2. And if he finds knight c6, Hikaru just up.
You go queen c1 here.
Wow, he plays it first.
He finds it instantly.
Hey, let's check in. Yeah, we got the fair play. Yeah, let's get the fair play over there, bro. Let's get the fair play over there right now. Y'all see this. Y'all see it live.
Yeah, you got to check for something.
Yeah, we got to get the fair play. I think
the whole idea is that rook d8 is coming next. So white's going to have to drop the rook back, I assume, and then rook d8 will come. Your knight on b1 completely pinned, can't stop rook d1. Everything falls apart.
Oh man, this is wicked. Knight to c6, right? Like it's insane. I mean, you
so
didn't even have
cool
to take on b2. It's just knight c6 first, like bro.
And that took him all of like 5 seconds too. I mean, granted, he was probably calculating on David's time, but still all the more impressive just to blitz such a move out.
Yeah, nice c6, so quick there. Look at him, right? He in the zone there, playing a little bit blind. You can see he's confident. David's still in the zone though, thinking. He doesn't seem rattled at all. because it definitely feels like something there. But I mean, he doesn't see that. We have the eval bar here. Eval bar says he down a piece here, and there's no hope. But practically, as a human, you still feel like you have some chances here. You did take on e6, king still in the center.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see how to create anything. Like,
Yeah,
once again, I mean, you're permanently pinned on the first rank.
look at this.
I'm willing to give you an exchange to get development, but like rook takes e7, knight takes e7, and then what?
Yeah, and then what? That's probably what he's thinking about. And then what do? Like, you can't get out. Then you start realizing, dang, this position sucks. That's when you know, that hurts. When you calculate so much and you realize your position is like, it sucks.
Brutal. I mean, just what a cold-blooded moment there, though, by
Knight
Hikaru.
c6, and he stopped in his tracks. Stopped in his tracks.
Is there
Knight to c6.
any fighting chance? Just don't see it. I really don't.
Let me see what the engine says best move is. Rook e2, b4,
But rook
take
e2,
on
rook
c6.
d8.
Yeah, rook
Like
e2,
rook
rook
e2,
d8,
rook d8.
and an f4. But that's ridiculous. Exactly,
Okay.
that's ridiculous.
I mean, I'd rather
Nobody's
resign
playing
than play
that.
something
f4
like
there, right?
that.
Yeah. Rook e2. This is very, very logical, but you also don't have a real good follow-up. It says take on c6. Come on, bro. And then
I mean, I was trying to do that, but
b4.
again, it doesn't solve the back rank pin.
Yep. Knight c6, music stops. Exactly. That was a mic drop moment. Knight c6, and it was silent in the room.
Totally was. And David right now, he might have already just given up the game, but he wants to collect himself. He feels like he still hasn't recovered from that game too.
Play rook e3. I mean, I wasn't even on any of the moves from the engine. So rook e3. Okay, what do we do though for black?
Just rook
castle,
d8 probably.
Right? Oh yeah,
No, I
just
think
rook
rook
d8,
d8, right?
Rook d8, rook
I don't
d1.
see any problem with leaving that king in the middle one move longer.
Yeah, he can't. I mean, look at the pieces back here, right? Pin here, pin here. Queen is ridiculous down here.
Karu seems perplexed. Maybe he sees an idea after rook d8.
Yeah, he definitely is. Look at him. What? I just play this. I just played queen b2.
Oh, there's also queen b2. Oh my god.
My goodness.
I forgot about that one. That's why rook e2 was
just
more
hit the
natural.
button.
Yeah,
Just want to get another game, real fast. Yeah, just hit the button, bro. Like, and we get another game real fast. This one didn't work. And he played c3. I guess that's what really messed him up too.
Yeah, this is a really rough turn of events. Could have been a 1-1 match, and we would be seeing a whole different tune. But yeah, looking like 3.5 half very shortly.
Queen b7. He's trying to keep the queen in there. Okay, little trap. Come on, David.
Trying to muster up something.
Bishop f6.
But yeah, after bishop f6, you're never ever trapped here because white can't move the knight.
Right.
It's rook d8.
c3.
It's all over. Yep.
There it is, and he's out. And there's the button. Yep. There it is. David's just cruising right now. Come on, bro. Yo, you know what? This is what we doing tonight. When I stream tonight. You streaming today, Jeffrey?
Maybe. I mean, if he plays h3 and a3 the entire match, like in all of his white games, I will also.
I'm playing. That's what I'm doing today. I'm gonna play this tonight. Like, it's just all bullet tonight. A3, H3 in honor of Hikaru doing this nonsense here and making it work. This is insane.
How do you keep a straight face playing like this? I'm looking at him.
I would be slightly tilted. I'm not gonna lie. I really would be slightly tilted because you prep for this, right? Like, he had time. I'm prepping for your good openings, for your Carocons, for your Berlin, right? For your Queen's Gambit decline, what you like to play on like move 20, right? I'm trying to prep for you, and then you come in here and play H3 and A3 every game, right? And I'm down 3.5 to a half. I'm slightly tilted. I'm not gonna lie. I'm slightly tilted if I'm David.
How could you not, as David here? And this is the last game before the finite break. He's got to find a way to punish this extracurricular stuff from Hikaru out of the gate.
All right, yeah. I mean, and it's pretty nice. I think Hikaru has lots of flexibility in the Fincado openings of like the Catalan. He also plays a Nimzo Larsen with 60% win rate plus against 2,800 competition. He's very nice with that. So the openings, obviously, with the Fincados of the bishops, he becomes very strong, sharp at King's Indian too as well. It really favors him playing these wild positions like this. David, I think he can make something work.
Can probably go d4 again, like we saw in game 2. It's opening the center, like again, David trying to maneuver this knight around to g6, h4, but it does seem a little slow yet again.
Definitely slow, but also knight g6 is very strong, though. It is very strong.
Planning that knight on h4, yeah, I see you, but still, I think I can go like knight e4, knight d5. Or even this, yeah, just drop
Bishop
that bishop
H1.
back on h1 casually.
Chilling on H1. Chilling. Yeah, this is somehow became, he's like getting Nimzo Larsen positions with an early G4. It's like crazy how he's doing that. I mean, both of these were like this with the B3, C4. He gets the bishop out a little bit further than B2. You castle and you play D4 and you open up. This is very strange, but it's working. I'm starting to understand it. H3, most modern opening theory. That's right, Chad. That's exactly right. This is some modern opening theory.
This is honestly, it's incredible because I think Hikaru has a very nice position again. Like you can play this in a variety of ways. You can long castle play for your d4 idea. You can also play for the squares with knight e4. You put the other knight on c3. And black doesn't have a safe square for that king. You're not castling long. You're not leaving it in the center. The moment you castle short, white is going to bombard you with the potential f4, g5. So this is, I mean, I don't know what to say.
H3, G4 is this is the new this is the new wave, Jeffrey. This is the new wave, bro.
I don't understand how he's able to get away with it. I don't know.
I know. This is the new wave. You want to see this in OTB play? Yeah, I got a norm from H3 and A3, move 1. Knight G3.
Oh, watch out. There's a knight f6 and knight h5. Subtle threat here.
Ooh, that's a nasty combo, actually. Let's just show that on the board. Takes, queen takes, knight h5. Oof. Nasty. Picking up a pawn.
So once again for David, the move you want to play is castles, but I'm worried about like a knight f5 jump.
That's like mate in 5 if you get castle. Feel like knight h4, bishop h1.
Hang on a second. I thought there was still knight f6, knight h5, but yeah, maybe it's much safer just to keep that monster bishop along the dag.
Absolutely, yeah, very nice diag here. And of course, now we can put the queen on g6 in some cases, maybe g5, but that runs into f4. Have to be careful. There's also bishop. I can't forget about the sneaky bishop in the corner.
Yeah, you can't, but also that bishop on h1, just dynamite. Here, I think you can take with either the bishop or the queen.
He tells bishop. Bishop takes c4.
Yeah, I mean, Hikaru would call that just a wooden shield there in the middle of the board. What a boss.
Engine hates this move. Why? What's wrong with g6?
I think just the general, he drops back with bishop. f4 is coming very shortly, maybe once you play a move like rook f1.
Get out of this diagonal. But also, I mean, he could just let it happen.
He could. I mean, he could even long castle and play f4. I'll give you the rook if you want in exchange for that open diagonal. I'm just going to mate you.
He's up time once again. Up time, up in a position. It feels like here, Engine likes white. Who knew you could get these type of positions from h3 and a3 on move 1?
Who knew? And there's again, no ideas. Like, I want to play for f5 for black, but then you just open the g file for white. You expose your king. So besides that, I mean,
he castled.
5 is slow. Yeah, castles, but now you're just expecting long castles from Hikaru. The calm before the storm. At some point, there could be a knight f5 idea lurking. There could be this f4, which we were highlighting earlier.
Absolutely. Feels like a mate in 5. In fact, maybe not 5, but closer to being a mate in something. Castle queenside. I mean, you see the bishops are swiping the board here, ready to go. All we need to do is get our king safe and open up everything on this side of the board. And this game is virtually over here. Oof. Pretty nuts. Pretty nuts.
Just love watching Hikaru making those faces. He's thinking if he has something concrete, probably calculating knight f5 the more that I look at it. But I still feel like you get your king to safety, and then, I mean, as they say, threat is stronger than the execution.
The execution, very nice. Yes, absolutely. And knight f5 is very strong here, but again, you got castling first. Just seems better. Seems better, more accurate. And then maybe a knight f5. Plays f4. You don't care about nothing of that. I don't care about none of it.
Now, if I take on f4,
okay, Spinker's probably queens. I think probably here.
Queens 3, f6.
Oh no, there's no queen c3. Engine doesn't like it. Okay, so maybe.
Oh my God, is it a knight h5? Is that his concept?
It's knight h5. It's.
Oh come on, give me a break.
Nasty. And then takes.
Oh, there's bishop h7. No, there's bishop h7 mate.
Oh my goodness, bro, this is gross. Chat, look at this. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. Is this actually about to happen here? So you just can't take it. You just don't want that to happen, right? You just don't even think about.
But if you don't take, I could be. I mean, there's fe5. First of all, there's also f5.
F5. Oof. Oof. H3 move 1, chat. This is what I'm saying. I'm about to be playing this.
Oh, and knight
You
h5.
gotta be
Here it
knight
comes.
H5 on the board.
Oh, that's
checking.
it's
Hey,
on the board.
checking. Hey, yeah. Chess comp checking. Yeah, we're gonna have to checking. Yeah, take him out back. We're gonna have to check this man.
Savage. Yeah, this is. I mean, can we check for? Should we? Is it too early to make a beads reference? But
Yeah, we're gonna
this
have
is
to check
sick.
it.
This is sick from
We're gonna have
Hikaru.
to check
Just
it.
sick.
Yeah, this is disgusting.
Oh man, and f6. There's bishop g6. f5 would be gf5. There's just
come
no
on.
way to stop
Come
all
on,
the
F6,
threats.
right? F6. First off, fine gold tripping, right? Don't play F6. Secondly, look at this, bro. This is terrible. This is so bad.
Oh man, yeah. And
Everything
David,
attacked over here.
things have gone
Sheesh.
horribly wrong. Oh yeah.
Tough game, bro. Tough game.
And bishop f7. There's knight g6. There's just really no way to cover everything.
Yeah, I mean this H3 stuff. This is just insane, bro. I mean, you can play G5, I think. And then
Well, I
after
guess-
rook takes and queen C3.
Oh my god, show that idea. Are you kidding
G5
me?
takes, rook takes.
Blasting
and
open
queen
the battery
C3.
and queen 3 would be an unstoppable mate on g7.
Nasty. Very nasty.
Nice find. He might actually
Very
play
nasty.
this. Because knight g6, I guess that's David's trick. Like after bishop g6, there would be a knight f3, so not something you want to allow.
All right.
But yeah, he's going to keep it simple here, just castles and
He castled it, just got out of there.
go knight d5 or plenty of good options, I'm sure.
Knight D5 takes. I mean, he's still winning.
At least David
Yeah.
has survived here. Like he's
Yeah, he
still
definitely
coming away
survived.
with this. It's even material. I know that Hikaru's got 2 bishops and a pretty mighty pair at that, but still okay. Still fighting.
Still fighting. This is fighting right here. He's still fighting. You know, he getting hit, but he fighting though. He ain't down yet. I mean, that does make sense. He is not down yet. Bishop takes D5 with a check. He's trying to figure out the kill shot here.
Hikaru, you could even recapture with the c pawn. In fact, just to put black in a complete bind, tie him down. Maybe you would have complete domination over that position. But okay, he takes with the bishop.
This is weirdly enough, he is really back in the game.
Well,
though.
rook
Like,
F-
this is
Hang on a
annoying.
second. What if I play rook f1 threatening rook takes f6 and a rook f1?
Knight G6 first.
Knight g6 with the idea to cut me off on
Knight
e5.
E5.
Aha.
Right.
I think you have to go for that. But the moment your knight leaves, I might think of h4.
He's C6, but
All
now
right,
can we just
wait
take
a
in rook
second.
F1?
Rook f6, rook f6, rook f1, cd5.
Right.
You get a lot of pieces there.
Oh,
for
you get
the
a lot of
queen.
pieces. Yeah, you get a lot
Yeah.
of pieces.
So Hikaru thinks better of it. Bishop h1.
He gets out
Still
of it.
rook f6. Massive threat that needs to be dealt with.
Knight G6. Oh, he's gonna play with
Oh.
E4, C5, pushing past it.
c5, lock that bishop up. Bishop temporarily in jail. I think you have to play your knight g6 move though.
Yeah, somehow he's
No
back
other
in the
way
game
around it.
by a lot here. B6.
Wait,
now
no,
now
rook
it's
F-
there. Come on,
Wait,
bro.
rook
It
F-
can't be
hold
there
on,
that
hold
long,
on.
right?
Rook f6, rook f6, rook f1, d4.
Bishop D4.
No, but then queen d4.
Oh,
Which is
takes.
why maybe you
And then
take on
another
f6 first in that line.
Takes.
Like rook f6, rook f6, rook f1,
Let's wait,
D4?
let's see. Rook F6. Rook F1, D4. Oh,
and then
take
you
on
play rook
F6.
takes f6, and then
And
bishop takes
bishop
d4, and
D4.
you're hunting. And I think he
Bishop
sees
D4. Yeah, rook F1, D4, rook F6. Yeah, wow. And then bishop D4, and then we're trying to go for mate here. Bishop D4, Queen H7 is next, so maybe King E6. But we have Queen H7.
it. Where are
Let the
you
queen
running
come
though?
in.
Queen h7.
Queen H7 and Bishop C6.
Oh, but bishop
GG, get him off the
c6.
board.
You forgot about
Ooh,
that bishop
sniper!
there.
Forgot the bishop in the corner pocket.
Bishop in the corner.
The corner pocket.
Uh,
Dang. Got him out of there.
and that does bring us to our first break.
Wow, that's the first break here, guys. Well, as you see, the match score says 5 plus 1. 5 plus 1 portion goes to Hikaru with 3.5. Sorry, 4.5.
Yeah, 4.5.
4.5 to a half. 4.5 to a half there. Jeffrey, this was a dominating performance as, of course, the predictions, the smarter chess, everything said that, and it looks like smarter chess so far is correct. What do you think, Jeffrey?
Yeah, I mean, I still just feels like David was rattled after that second game, and he should have won that.
Yeah.
Since then, I mean, he's not been able to recover from this A3, H3.
Yeah.
Hikaru's antics. Maybe you'll have to look at it on the break. Who knows? But
That's right.
whatever. Yeah, Scott. We'll see. We'll see if he can come back.
Yeah, we'll see if we can come back. We'll take a short break, guys, and we'll be back with the 3+1.
Chess Kid is fun. Chess is great for the brain, but it's also fun to play. And Chess Kid makes it easy to have fun. Whether your child is a total beginner or a prodigy, they can hop on and find a well-matched opponent from around the world at any time. Chess Kid is the safe, parent-approved way for your child to play chess online. Chess Kid is educational. To kids, it feels just like playing, but chess is a great way to learn patience, strategy, and critical thinking. Chess Kid features a comprehensive training program that guides kids to level up on their way to mastery. There are more than 50,000 chess puzzles and a whole library of entertaining videos that teach strategies, tactics, openings, and endgames specifically for kids. Chess Kid is easy. Whether you're a parent helping your child, a coach managing dozens of kids, or a school of hundreds. Signing up is free and easy, so what are you waiting for?
There he is. There is the man. He is down, but he is not out. That is David Paravyan, ready to go at it and come back and try to do an insurmountable comeback. Of course, down 3 games to Hikaru. That's not a lot of games, but against Hikaru, it is. And it's very difficult sometimes to try to come back. As you see the player card here, his strength is creativity. We've been seeing a lot of that with the H3, A3 from Hikaru today. He qualified here in the SCC qualifier to get to the main event here. So real quick, 4.5, in fact. Sorry, he's down 4 games. 4.5 to a half here, Jeffrey. What's got to happen?
Yeah, it has been rough. But as you mentioned, a very creative player. I watched this SCC qualifier finals match against Min very closely. He escaped several losing positions there just with his tactical vision and also his ability to squirm out of certain spots. So we haven't seen that today just yet. Obviously, Hikaru, a whole nother animal. So I hope that he digs deep and battles the best he can.
Yeah, I think Hikaru has a punishing type of style where like you just can't make many mistakes. And then when one mistake turns into more and then you lose. And it's just very difficult. Yeah, Hikaru with the French defense. All right, Jeffrey, how you feel about that? Chef Jeff?
The
You used
third
this in
different
the US
response.
champ. Yeah, right?
Yeah. I did.
Against
I
Hans,
did.
right? Got the draw.
True. It didn't really. I didn't get what I want, but I don't think I can blame the opening. Here we see a very interesting trade with Bishop G5, followed by H6, Bishop G2, and I don't quite recall the reputation for this. Like I thought it was bad for Black, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll see what Hikaru has planned.
I'm actually not too familiar with this line, actually. Bishop G5, H6. Yeah, I actually always take. After Bishop B4, I always take on D5.
Oh,
E5,
to simplify it.
Yeah, just to simplify it. First time I've seen this position here. F3, wow. Just allowing Queen H4, but Bishop F2 is there? Whoa.
Ooh,
there's a Queen
nice.
B4.
Yeah,
What
show
is
that
this?
one.
What
show
is
that
this?
line.
Okay,
this is
check.
very, very critical.
Knight takes. Bishop F4.
Bishop
But didn't
F2.
check.
C3.
C3
Oh, you're
takes.
collecting a ton of pawns.
That's what I'm saying here, right? And I mean, like, what is
Gotta
this?
take with the bishop. Yeah, Queen C3.
What is this really? And then King F2.
Huh.
And like, this is what we have. I still like white. I still like white.
Let's get a head count, though. Let's get a head count. So you got 3 pawns.
Yeah.
So far, right? I guess you can't.
Right.
Maybe you can actually take a 4th on E5. I'm not sure. Rook C1.
Really?
Yeah, Rook C1, you have Queen. Yeah.
Oh.
Rook C1, you've got Queen B2, Queen B6.
Jeffrey here. Oh my goodness. He going for it. Look at the riskiness here. And go back maybe. And you got 4 pawns. Wow.
Yeah, this would have been interesting. But Hikaru is not going to entertain us with that. He's going to entertain us with a knight on H7, though. What do you make of that?
Ooh, a knight on H7. Well, this is pretty gross. I'm not going to say anything else. Like, that's just the best way to put it. This is a disgusting knight. But you have to put it on like G6 or D7. I mean, this is the bad thing about the French, right? Is if you get a bad position, it's bad. It's really bad. And this doesn't look that good for Hikaru, to be honest.
Well, that H5 move does set up the knight's post on G6. So now his whole point is you can't ever kick him with H4, H5 yourself. So, yeah, I mean, I agree with you. It does look problematic, especially after C3, just keep the queens, followed by Bishop D3.
Whoa.
But maybe, I don't like trading there. I thought he'd keep queens.
Yeah, absolutely. What is he doing, David? Yeah, okay. Wow.
I mean, I understand he wants to stop the bleeding here. At least he's very safe. I don't think he can ever lose this position.
Yeah, that's true. It's just, you would love to see more than trading the queens there. Black is totally fine too as well, though. Usually in these positions, I mean, black's fine. But we do have the space on E5, but we can't really use it that much yet. We like to play G4 and F5, but you can't even do that. So
yeah, I don't think you're ever getting F5 in this game. A6, a nice move by Hikaru, restricting the knight, and B3 as well, restricting the black knight on A5. So here, as white, I'd be looking to try and get my bishop into like more active square. I'm not sure.
Like
something maybe like knight F3 here, followed by bishop. Okay, first rook G1 and then bishop B6. Get some activity.
Oh yeah, rook G1, bishop B6. Very nice. Stopping anything going to D8. You have to develop. Pretty obvious. Bishop D3. Knight to E7. Nice maneuvering from Hikaru here. It's a back and forth game. Trying to gain some ground somewhere. A4 stopping B5 and F6. Very nice pawn break. You control the pawn breaks. You control the game. But we have a pawn break as well on C4. F6 is a very nice break.
Aha, yeah. I'm not sure what to make of that. You do weaken the E6 pawn, but at the same time, get a nice square for a key on F7. There's no knight G5 you have to worry about. So definitely pros and cons to that.
Absolutely. Of course, I can't play knight D4. I would love to play knight D4 and like take on F6 and then try to bully E6, but even that, it just takes a long time. Rook D2, maybe trying for E2 and eventually doing something on the E file.
Yeah, this is going to be a very slow maneuvering game. Black has an idea. Okay, b5 is 1. I think after ab5, he intends to capture with the bishop,
Get rid of the bishop.
exchanging a pair of bishops, neutralizing the bishop pair. So David most likely shouldn't allow that. I would go a5 probably.
A5. Also, trading bishops makes e6 weak, but can be easily defended. Yeah, a5 is good.
Right, yeah.
I'm a
I
big fan.
think you definitely don't trade bishops. I'm also wondering about rook a1. Rook a1, ba4, and maybe just ba4.
ba4 takes then rook a1, but also rook a1 first, but then b4.
Hard to evaluate all of these. And there's always a rook h6, rook g6 idea that I want to point out.
Yeah, this
that
is
white
super
has
annoying.
to be aware of.
Yeah, that's
Pressuring
always
that
annoying.
weakness on g3.
That is correct. You see this a
Goes
lot
for
in the
a5.
French. It's going right for it. Yeah, that's an annoying idea. Ah, my goodness, so annoying. How do you even deal with this? Because the knights are so solid here, defending each other. And g3.
Well, the good news for white is after rook g6, knight g3 is still not a threat due to the pin.
Right.
And rook g4, you still have knight h2 at your disposal. However, the minus for white is black is so rock solid everywhere. You don't have a single break. Now with the pawn on b5, no more c4. And yeah, I don't really see what plans there are.
That's how the French is, too, a lot of times. You get these annoying positions where it's rock solid. You try to push for more and you end up losing. But like king a5, I think he wants something like this. Bishop to c5, trying to get.
But there's always knight c6, so I don't think you can
yeah.
venture any further.
Yikes. And
Oh, he goes
b4?
back rook h8. Maybe, I think Hikaru's content with just waiting. He knows that if David doesn't overextend, he doesn't really have any sort of targets to go after. So he's just going to wait here, rook h8, rook h6. Or not. Shuffle the
Moving
other
around. Bishop b6. Long-winded maneuvering game. It takes a while. Bishop to b6.
Yeah, I don't really. I mean, I'm trying to evaluate if you reconfigure your knights, like puts the other knight on g4, but I don't see the benefit. So I would honestly just come back with that knight, go knight hf5.
Here he goes, though. He goes
but
to g4.
It's gonna
He goes to
try
g4.
this.
Yeah, well, not Ricky too. At least, well, where's he going? Oh, he wants to pawn. But I mean,
No, but
okay.
you're never. I feel like
Yeah.
you're never taking on e5 and giving up the g5 square, right?
Right. Plus, they're putting pressure on it now. This is probably just.
But perhaps we're
slightly better.
I mean, I still feel like we're at a standstill. Both sides
Right.
don't have breaks. They don't really have clear weaknesses either.
It's just a waiting game.
Lot of waiting for both
C3,
sides.
right? You see, nothing. This is waiting. Just waiting here. King b2.
Yeah, I trying to see if you go knight e7. Yeah, I mean, there's just king b2. Not much going on here.
At all here. They could shuffle it out, but I think Hikaru always likes to push for more. Always. Here he takes. Whoa, that is surprising. Huge.
Very surprising. And after
Huge.
f5, he doesn't really care about knight g5, I guess.
I guess, yeah. I'm very, very, very intrigued to see what he has with this. Knight e7, knight g5, rook f1, bishop d4. What is this move? Defending. Okay.
Guess he wants king g8 or rook f8. Yeah, just to try and play on the f file.
Yeah, he's totally fine, he says. Hikaru's like, yeah, I'm good. Like, so what? Look at the knight controlling the squares.
That is a
Bishop
good
h7,
point. He
king
does
here.
control that critical g6 square, so your bishop cannot harass me.
Wow, this is nice.
Yeah,
You see that.
maybe he gets away with this. Oh, hold on,
He
but
does.
I see an idea for white now. What if
What
I
you
go
got?
b4
Okay, b4 with the idea.
with bishop c5?
Oh, you want bishop c5. Okay, so what can I do about this? I could just go knight c6 anyway.
Knight c6? Ah, okay. You
Bishop
want to take on d4
c5?
and rook c3.
Oh wow, engine's like that is not.
but
a
now
move.
bishop c5 and bishop g6. Yeah, I was gonna say you
Ooh,
relinquish
yikes.
the g6 square.
And the rook's like, man, this is crazy.
No
So
squares
you
for
can
the rook.
barely move.
I think he missed that idea though. He played rook c2, which is a bit slow, and this has given Hikaru the opportunity to jump in with the other knights f5.
Knight to f5, very strong knights. These knights, as he likes to say. Bishop takes f5. This is you gonna give this up? I don't think so. There's a bishop g6.
But bishop f5, rook f5 is also not
Quite
really what
annoying.
you want.
Right,
The bishop here.
I
But
don't
there's
really
not.
wanna give
Yeah.
that
I don't know what to suggest though. Like G3 is
He takes it. Yeah,
yeah,
right.
he's
Yeah,
got to
yeah.
play solid.
Yeah, what else can we do here?
Wait, isn't there an
it's a
E5 pawn hang?
Oh my
Wait
goodness.
a minute.
That's it.
90. Hold up. 95. Does he go rookie?
Do we see anything there? I'm gonna see any.
No.
expression.
Rookie one knight c6. No, this doesn't work for white.
Yeah, there's no expression. He definitely hung a pawn there, but there is no expression from us. Good, calm and collected there.
Now you can go either knight d3 or knight c6, but probably knight c6 I like a bit more.
Knight c6, starting knight d4. They've said,
Yeah,
b4.
Oh, he found b4.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa,
Yo,
what a
hey,
shot.
checking. Yeah, we got a checking. Yeah, we got.
Oh my! And now knight 6. This is a great inclusion. A5, huge target. Whole position collapsing now for David. You take on c3 and d4.
Dang, b4 was nasty. Knight c6, but we saw b4 even stronger.
Oh, and rook a5 comes with check. Good
Oh
grief.
man.
And e5. Oh man, it's just
pieces.
piling up.
Bishop f5, no good.
Oh, bishop e8.
Wow. Bishop e8 for bishop g6.
Knight b4 next. Ugh.
Every piece working together here. Rook a2.
Knight d3 is a
Knight
scintillating
d3.
finish. Knight f2.
And a resi. 5.5. Yo, kid, hey, we gotta, let's get some Davids in the chat, man. He gotta get a game. You know what I mean? He has to get a game, right?
It's looking rough.
Jeffrey? Can he get a game, Jeffrey?
Oh man. And one b4 by Hikaru. So slightly, I want to say this is like a principled approach now that at least he's fighting for some squares, but yeah, Hikaru is just gonna keep on rolling with these offbeat openings.
Yeah, I'm rooting for David. I'm rooting for David to at least crack one of these openings. Okay, he's tried h3, a3, b4. It doesn't matter what he's playing. He's winning right now, and David needs to strike somewhere. Hopefully, he's able to strike in this game. I already like Black's position.
Well, in retrospect, though, I think the d5 pawn, I mean, to play a bit of devil's advocate,
that's true.
It's going to be a permanent weakness that you have to worry about. So I think, again, Hikaru's like this position. Maybe just go rook e1 here, not to blunder anything, any tactics along the e file.
Play very safe, very solid. d5. Sort of London-esque, but you're actually like the knights misplaced. Like, where do you put your pieces? I guess you have to slowly develop. But rook e1 definitely seems.
I think, yeah, you start with rook e1, then knight d2 next.
Rook e1, knight d2, knight f3.
Yeah, and for Black, I mean, the bishop on f6, it's not terrible by any means, but you do stare right into this brick wall with the c3, d4, e3 structure. So long term, I feel like white.
What? Oh, he wants to.
c5 I was not expecting, but I guess you can get away with it.
Wow, I guess he can. Yeah, rook e1 next, and just bully the pawn. Wow. Oh, what?
Whoa, d4. All right, David says.
Oh my goodness, David! Come on, David! Come on, swing back, David. I like it. That's a strong move.
So if cd4, there is knight d4, which would be huge.
Everything.
Lots of good ideas here. The bishops just start shining. So what if you take on c6 for white? This is my question.
So you mean d4? I'll take on c6 first?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got to take back, right? Wait, do I have?
I'm not sure. You might have some intermezzos. You have both d3, and dc3 actually.
Yeah, they're both moves. I wonder, does this work?
Here, maybe I take on. I think I take on e8 here.
e8.
Just gobble as much as I can.
Takes, and c2.
Oh, and both rooks are hanging. What is
and the
this?
knight? But somehow white is sweating.
Everything's
this is
hanging.
crazy.
But yeah. I mean, don't forget that white is up a rook and a knight in the current position.
Yeah, this is nuts right now. This is bananas.
But it is neither here nor there. He's played f3, another way to deal with
see what happened.
Tactics.
F3. Played f3 here. F3. Okay, now we're gonna play d4 next. So, wait, do we take it now? No, he has knight c3 after trading queens.
Yeah, this is a crucial moment. I feel like DC is the way to go with your queen d1 and c2 ideas in the air. We see David with the hair twirl action. He knows that this is his chance to pounce.
Twirl in the fade. He twirled in the fade, guys. He had a lot more hair. Then he got a little fade there. You see the line up crispy. And he twirling it right now as he's sitting here trying to figure out what to do. Fighting back as he's fighting this monster, Hikaru.
Yeah, Hikaru, he might have seen something. He's shaking his head there, looking around, looking at the ceiling, looking at his orange background. I wonder if he sees a nice continuation here for David.
Shaking his head. He always says that. It's just like, oh, so poor. So poor, bro. You're up 5 games, bro.
Yeah, even
You're
if he's up,
games.
even if he's adopting his opponent, he will say these kinds of things.
Right, yeah. He's just like that. He likes to be critical of himself a lot.
All right, so what do we do here? I'm still liking D takes E3. And if knight takes E3, I think I take on E3.
So you like DC3?
I do.
Okay, and queen D8, and we take
Okay, rook
A8?
A D8. No,
And
I take with
saw
the A.
knight-
I take
take
A with the A
take with
rook.
A. Okay, take with
Yeah,
A.
so that I still have rook E3.
And I saw knight. Oh, you have rook E3 now, right? Rook E3 now. So either
Whoa!
way,
Sorry
happened?
to
Else?
cut you short. He played bishop E6. That was not a move I was considering.
Wow, bishop E6. Not a move we considered at all, in fact. We did not even check this one.
Apparently, the engine thinks that this is good because regardless of how you take, I guess bishop C4
Very nice.
is his idea.
And then he's going to take on D4 tactically, just like we saw on Draken do this to who again? That game? I forgot. I think you did commentary on it too. But he took on D5. And then Draken.
wow.
I forgot what that was. It was like a check, pawn on A6, long diagonal bishop thing. This reminds me of that.
Oh, yeah, against Levant.
Levant, that game. Yeah. He played white.
Sure.
He played white. Yeah. It was very nasty tactic he found. This kind of looks like that with the same kind of idea.
All right, Hikaru's going to try and exchange some stuff off, relieve some of the pressure. Take on D8, probably rook E1, I guess, but it's very passive for white.
Yeah, very passive. I mean, the knight is still... Dang, I can't move it yet.
I guess it is 2 pawns after all, though. It is 2 pawns, so maybe he just wants to say, all right, I'll play F4 next. I'll just play with my bishop on G2, rook on E1 for the moment. And yeah, you show me your compensation.
Oh, now he gets out.
Wait, why did he allow knight A3? I don't like this.
He played that boy so quick. I mean, obviously, you got to get that knight out. Rook C1, now he wants to...
Rook C1, knight C2. I think Hikaru's out of the woods.
He just says, I'll give you the pawn. It's whatever. You can have it, bro. Take with the bishop, you're getting pinned. After king H1, maybe king F1.
But I guess as David, yeah, you go rook E3. Here, I think he doesn't have any winning chances. Just go rook E3, take that, swap another rook pair with rook D2, call it a draw, and at least get yourself...
Stop the bleeding, right?
Stop the bleeding. Get yourself back on the board here.
Hey, that look better on the scoreboard. I'd be fine with that. 5.5, 1.5. Shoot. A 1 to 6. Like, oh man, you getting beat, but at least you beat him. Like, no, I didn't beat him. I got 2 draws, but still, I'm up. I'm still on the board. Stop the bleeding. Yep. It's gonna be very hard to lose. This one.
Yeah, no. Here he's not gonna lose, but how can? I'm wondering if they're gonna play this on a little bit.
Hikaru is very relentless with that, and looks like he is playing on so far. He wants to just play this boy on, milk the clock as well.
He declined a draw offer?
Let me see. Dropstone offered a draw. And he's thinking about it. Wow, really? What a savage.
He's going to make him earn it.
He declined the draw, bro.
Oh, my
you are such a beast. Wow. He literally declined it.
Well, I mean, we've already seen the A3, H3. This could be another episode of that disrespect speed
Jeffrey,
run.
they all on the same side, Jeffrey. All the pawns they're the same pawns, Jeffrey.
No, I mean, even my dad could draw this against the that's the truth.
Oh man, chat. This is a draw all the way.
But all right, I mean, I understand the meta from Hikaru. He knows that in Bullet, he's a huge favorite if he has any sort of lead there. So just to play fewer 5-minute games makes sense from that regard.
Yeah, stalling the clock too as well. I think it's a very good match strategy for us. Is hey, I'm up, but I want to win this all the way. No questions asked at all. I'm going to play this out as long as we can.
And I should mention it's also getting a little bit late there for David, late in the evening. Maybe he wants to put him to sleep in this end game.
Yeah, definitely can go to sleep real quick here. Real fast, chat. Real fast. There's nothing here. Hikaru thinking. He ain't really thinking. He's not really thinking. He's just milking the clock, chat. Milking the clock.
I mean, what else? What other things can we discuss? You following World Cup? I mean,
you know what? Yeah, right. Exactly, chat. Right. World Cup. Who's your team? What's going on? What you have for breakfast, chat? We can go through your whole day right now. We're gonna be here a while. Wow. What's your next tournament, Jeffrey?
I actually have a long break. I'm gonna be on Christmas vacation pretty soon, going to Cancun, Mexico. So very excited about that. And yeah, just celebrating the holidays. Next tournament probably in February, I would say.
Where is that?
I think it might be this local tournament in Dallas, Southwest Class.
Oh, Southwest Class. Okay. I'm familiar with that. Good luck to you, bro.
Yeah, thank you. I saw you grinding as well. You had a great event there in Charlotte. Saw you streaming all the updates.
I did, man. It was great. Probably actually my greatest tournament I've ever played. I played 4 GMs, only lost to 1. So it was a very nice experience, confidence boost, and also just, going forward, what I need to work on. This is pretty good. I got a tournament in January, so wishing the best. Just keep working.
Oh man, that is awesome. And I think I speak for everybody in the room. We all want to see you play more. Super underrated. I think you know that by now. And yeah, just get more experience. Keep on
keep grinding.
moving forward.
Just keep grinding. That's all it is. And we still here, Jeffrey. We're still here. We still here.
The paint has not dried up just yet.
Wow.
Oh,
we're gonna be here for a while.
Well,
be here for a while.
I do admire that Hikaru really has no shame. Like, he just wants to do whatever is best for him in the match. Doesn't care about. I mean, he doesn't have to worry about us. Doesn't have to worry about the viewers. Just whatever helps him win. That's what he's gonna do.
That's it. And you see, he pushed the pawn in there just so the 50 moves thing. Like, he's gonna be out here for a long time. G4.
Progress.
Okay. All right. He trying to fight. Uh-oh. There's nothing here, chat. I'm just trying to be hype. There's literally nothing here at all. Shuffle. Chat, we never get his time back. We never get his time back, right?
He psyched him out there.
Psyched him out, right? Enjoy this time that we're having together. This meaningless time. Literally, we just doing nothing, chat.
Yeah, we saw the graph there. It's down to 1%. So you're saying there's still a chance? A mighty 1%.
1%. But hey, 1% is not 100, right? It's not at 100%. I have a chance. I actually have a chance.
All right, here we go with the king shuffle. 40 moves
chat,
to go.
Don't try this at home. Don't do this, chat. Don't try this out. Unless you're in a SCC match. Right. Unless you're in a SCC match.
Yeah, we saw Wesley do a little bit of this, but it made a lot more sense, I think, late in the game, just playing the games all the way out, running out the timer. It does feel early, though.
How much time did he run out? Like, how long have we been here, Jeffrey? This is a long time. This is a long time, guys. Oh, my goodness. This is such a long game. I mean...
And I have a feeling this might not be the last time in the match we'll see something like this, I guess.
Look at that. Look at that.
Hikaru checking the move counter. He wants to probably run his clock all the way down before he makes the 50th move.
Wow. That's so funny.
I mean, Paravyan, he can pre-move like 10 more moves with his king and just take a nap. Just go to sleep here.
That's right. Just take a nap. You really could pre-move your king and just like, let me go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Get some food. I'll be right back. Wow.
How many moves left? I'm not following.
I'm not following either. I don't think anybody's following. Nobody's following this right now. No, everybody's like, when is it going to end? Just count it. Count it. When are they done with this game right here?
This seems like the moment. Yeah, Hikaru taking a sip. Probably we're at move 50, I would guess.
I mean, shoot, it felt like that. Move 50, right? We on move 127 right now, chat. 127. I mean, the way I think Hikaru's psych part here definitely will. If you don't have a strong, mental, you could have already cracked here. Now, of course, the chess is another story. It's hard to play, obviously, Hikaru, but the A3 stuff, the H3 stuff, I can't even get a draw when it's a draw. You know what I mean? Like, he's not even giving me this. I have to fight for everything. It's going to be a lot to face Hikaru, whoever faces him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's going to toy with you in every regard to the game. Like psychologically, I feel like he just wanted to get in your head there. Just
Yeah, he
drive David
definitely.
crazy.
Oh my
And
goodness.
yeah, all right. We're back. We're back now.
Different opening. Every game he's playing something different. I
Oh
think that
yeah,
was
we
his
saw
goal.
Kara Khan, we saw a Sicilian Khan, we saw a French, and now we get an Alekines.
Every open, I think he's just showing that I can beat him, which shows the level of strength he's playing at, right? Where he's played every game, he's played something different every game, and he's been able to win. Besides this one draw he just had there, obviously, but showing some extremely strong strength from the 4-time SCC champ.
And I like this 4 pawns. I think it's picking up a lot of steam as the main response to the Alekines. You try and take full control of the center and bolster it here. Here you can probably go castles or bishop e3. I think both moves are playable.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of these positions for white, actually. I mean, of course, Alekine or Aliakin, how to say Eliakin, right? You know, people like, you're saying it wrong. You know, it's a very provocative
Those
opening,
people.
Right? Those
yeah.
guys, oh, you're saying it wrong. They like 1200, you know, but of course, no shame to the 1200s, but, you know, the Alekine is very, very difficult opening sometimes to face. They do pressure the center a lot. But I think black didn't pressure as much as they usually do. So I think he's okay. Maybe he's going to play f6, though, next.
Right.
Yes.
I recall the bishop normally being on e7, and then they try and undermine you with f6. So bishop b4
Okay.
gives the option, and David takes it by cutting off this bishop with the move c5.
No, takes.
Yeah, I think you had to take on c3. Otherwise, there was a knight a4 idea, and your bishop might have been stranded.
Nice.
So yeah, we get this sort of structure, probably f6.
Yeah, definitely f6. Break it up. c4, that might be too much. Knight b4, knight c2 ideas.
Gotta worry about that.
Wow, I guess we have to take on f6, huh?
Well, it's still a nice position. You know, you control the center. You've got that bishop pair, which everybody loves. All right, he's going to chip the other one with b6. Also makes sense.
Okay, takes. Sort of the Hikaru Khan-esque with the bishop outside the pawn chain, type of Scandi with the d5 square. And a lot of blend of openings here. Nice bishop on f5. Knight h4. It's coming up to me. Bishop b5.
Would be an idea to go after the other bishop. There's bishop b5. Now, after knight e7, there is a c4 move, which would have trapped your knight. So that's why he's leaving that square vacant, preparing to drop back in the case of c4.
I like this, though. I like this for David.
Oh, yeah, those bishops are active.
These bishops are very active pieces. The bishops.
Knight e7, queen h4 would already be winning on the spot.
Ugh. Yikes.
Wait a minute. And if you move the queen, c4 traps the knight. Isn't this? Might be close to
you have to go f6.
You have to play f6, but that weakens your king side.
100%. And then pawn takes. I think you take with the pawn. In fact, maybe to keep
you have to. I mean, you can't let that knight jump into e5.
E5, right?
Be uncontested.
And then bishop h6, rook f7, and there's nothing.
And then your move knight h4 could come in with authority.
Man,
e6 a mega target.
This is terrible for black.
It is.
Terrible.
Wait a minute.
Queen h4.
Come
David
on,
got his chance. Come on, David. Breathe, David. Breathe. Oh, resignation on the spot.
All right, he's on the board. On the score column, first dub. Back to h3 for Hikaru.
Back to h3 like this is bread and butter. h3, g4.
Well, until... Yeah, that's a big dub. Kind of punishing Hikaru for, dueling out that opposite color bishop endgame.
Yeah.
But now he needs to prove that he can punish this h3, g4 opening. This is a big moment, I feel.
Yeah, if he can win 2 in a row, he's going to feel a lot better. I think confidence raises. You feel better about playing. And then, sometimes it even shakes up Hikaru. I've seen Hikaru lose, 2 in a row? Of course, he has a big lead anyway. He had a big lead, but he lost. That was to Duda, actually, CGC. And he lost 2 in a row, actually, to Duda, even though he beat him like 4 in a row before that, something like that. So
right. He can be streaky.
Yeah, it can be streaky, right. It can happen.
Now, some sort of grob. Now, we have, I guess the h3, he'll likely lose the tempo because I expect him to push h4 down the road. But still, I mean, it's a solid little structure here. Probably d4, d4, keep it symmetrical.
h4 now. Okay. Prediction is up to 2% now, guys. Look at that. Okay, that one win. Let's
Slow
go.
And steady climbing.
Come
yeah,
on.
every point
2%.
matters.
Don't count me out. Never count me out, says David. 2%.
You know
After
he's
that
gonna
dub.
keep fighting until he drops. And this knight a6, I like it. He's gonna maneuver the knight around to e6, maybe jump into f4.
Oh, bishop e3 here. He doubled his chances. That's right, BJH. He doubled his chances. One game. That's all it takes. Double your
Now wait a
chances.
second. Yeah, David had the same reaction as me. I'm stunned that Hikaru exchanged those bishops, and now nothing is controlling that f4 square. I feel like David can really massage the dark squares in Hikaru's camp.
Especially after 96. That's a very strong move. You have to maybe go 92 to deal with it. There's also queen
Well, once
d6.
put the other knight, I like it. Knight f8,
Wow.
knight g6.
He wants this one, yeah.
Open up the bishop. If 92, maybe bishop g4.
Quite annoying,
Potentially,
actually.
yeah, potentially annoying.
Queen
Because you'd
d2,
also
rook
bring,
d8, queen e3.
yeah, you'd bring all the pieces into the game.
Quite annoying, actually.
So as Hikaru, what do you do? Like h5, you cut off g6, but then the knight would just plant itself on e6.
On e6.
How about
Maybe
a move like queen f3? Yeah, he plays
he
it.
plays it, and then I can castle queenside. But maybe I go 92.
Exactly.
Because there's 90,
Yeah, now 92,
94.
I don't give you the bishop g4. I
Right.
can also put my queen on e3. So some flexibility here after the queen f3 move.
I like it. Queen f3. You also have queen g3. It reminds me of Sicilian. It reminds me of some type of Sicilian. Again, you go g4, g5. There's a, what is this? Which one is that? Taimanov Sicilian, g4, g5, queen f3, castle queenside. You play b3.
You're right.
Very,
That can stem. Yeah, that
yeah.
can stem from a Taimanov, yes.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice position, I think, here. For white here, aggressive intentions.
So
92,
now,
92,
how does
95.
David want to set this up? Because, yeah, knight e6, now probably knight g2 to counter this. However, those squares, d4 and f4. Wait a sec, maybe knight g2, knight d4?
Anyway, I was just thinking that takes, and the queen b4, and then king
Exactly, and that would force your king to
king f1,
move.
Right? Yeah.
So queen g3 instead.
Attacking.
Trying to understand this. So knight f4, knight g2, I guess, is the point.
Oh, yeah, knight f4, knight e2. And then knight e6, he goes with the other knight. Stupid
you could
knights.
reinforce.
That's
You could
stupid
reinforce.
Yeah, he's going for it. Knight
yeah, he's
e2,
going.
knight e6. Just put the other one there. Just be a nuisance to society.
Although
very
knight
strong
e6,
move.
maybe I go bishop h3. I'm going to get rid of those knights.
Yeah, we got to get rid of them. You're right. Bishop h3 is like, yo, these knights got to go. It's too much going on. It's blocking everything. I do like
Castle's
the castle.
first. Yeah, and
I do like
actually, I guess he can't keep this h file open. If black were to castle, there would suddenly be h5.
it.
And
H5 is very
you gotta
nice.
look out in that with that pawn storm coming forward.
There's also the famous maybe g6 then h5, but also, of course, they can play g5 after h or fg, playing g5 first. Bishop d7. Hold on, Jeffrey. You know we always sack first thing later. Like
Got those
Grandfather
ideas.
Tal says.
I don't think
Grandfather
they
Tal.
work quite yet. Black is still solid.
Right, yeah, it's not there yet, but definitely got to remember this. Oh man, that's funny.
And
Rook
David
d7
wants
takes,
to
check, king
wants
e8
to
stuff.
castle long, get his king to save. So I like the move bishop h3, force the knights off the board. You're not going to be able to keep that outpost.
Knight h3, queen e5 is knight f2. It's not ready yet. Definitely some potential. Lots of stuff you can do.
Close there, but I guess knight h3, you just go rook h3.
Love rook h3. Keep an eye on e5 as well.
Yeah, there would be like a knight f4 tactic, but you just drop the rook back, keep things simple, and play a knight against bishop sort of
Beautiful.
position.
You also have some f4 in there too. We can play f4.
If you could
which would be very
flick that
nice.
in, yeah, I would love white's chances. You would open up pressure on the f file. Lots of different possibilities could come to fruition.
But it is David's move here. Does he castle queenside? Or
If you castle queenside, I
okay.
take on e6. So yeah, I think you have to go for this knight. Maybe just queen c7 though.
Queen c7, we back up. And how do we put pressure on you? Nothing yet. Wow. Just h5.
Or I play an
do
annoying
anything.
move like queen e3 to stop your long castle idea.
Oh,
Not
it's
sure.
very
Not
annoying.
sure.
It's quite annoying. I mean, I can go rook f3. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know what to do after rook f3 though. Knight g3, knight f5. It's tricky. Tricky. This knight's very bad.
tricky.
Black has a nice grip
It
on the
is. It is
center.
dominated by the pawn c6.
Yeah.
Robert loves to illustrate that kind of configuration. But David is thinking a little bit too long for my liking. I think you just got to go with your gut.
Whoa, knight f4, big fella? He feeling
yeah,
like
yeah,
that?
yeah.
That's how you
Yeah,
feel?
this was is this
That's
possible
cute.
opening up that discovery?
That's cute. I might just take it, to be honest. The king is in the center.
Whoa. Taking sack or full rook? This might be,
Take. Check. No, there's nothing. He just blocks. I mean, yeah, this is too much. Especially if
perhaps
this
too
pawn is C6.
adventurous. Hikaru is thinking about something. Maybe he's thinking about rook d7. Wait a minute.
It's something, right? You can just smell it in the water, bro. You literally smell it. It's something. Rook takes, knight f4. Takes.
Yeah, you
Or
take
maybe
with
you
the
go
queen. You've got
G4
rook
first.
d3 swinging in, f7.
But there's rook
hanging.
d8, though. There's rook d8.
No, but rook d8,
after.
queen f7. We've got a lot of
Oh,
pawns
yeah.
for
We have
myself.
queen f7. Oh, you mean we're taking on f4, not queen g4. Okay. Rook d7
Yes.
takes. We're hitting f7. Rook f8. Rook check.
No, but
I
if
mean,
you go with
kinda there.
that, then
Maybe
rook
this
d3.
You go with the other.
All right.
Yeah.
Thought better of it. I guess he didn't like rook af8 at the end of the line, and black would have king
Defend
c8.
everything. Yeah.
So yeah, this one, all right, more traditional stuff.
Rook h3, knight e2, e5. Here it comes.
And I like that f4 idea, which you mentioned a while back. So okay, first you gotta protect with king b2, and then I think you're gonna launch with f4.
Yeah, f4 is coming. Nothing. King b2, and he's out of there. David took the first chance he could get to get out of town there. f4 is very strong. This knight, it doesn't have the greatest squares. Wow. Knight c1 with the reroute.
Okay, he's gonna maneuver. Yeah, he's gonna reroute to d3 first.
With the reroute.
Still quite solid for both sides. I think David can. I'm looking at an f5 pawn break. I don't know if that's good, but few ideas. You can also be really solid here with bishop e6 and f6.
That's probably I like this route a lot. It is very solid. Bishop e6, knight d3, f6, take, queen g7, rook f8. I don't know. I mean, I feel this is loose. This feels a little loose. f6, he's going for it. Take.
Yeah, maybe there's also h5 here. h5 with the idea of h6 to try and shatter
There
the
it
pawn
is.
king. But he's gonna go for your idea.
There it is. Yeah, it's just loose. But I mean, queen h7.
Hold up, there's an h7 pawn.
h7's hanging, my guy. Do you have an attack? Maybe we could
Maybe
try
once
this.
f5.
f5.
Yeah,
Bishop
but I
can
don't
go
buy
f5.
it. I mean, there's queen g6 there.
Oh, correct. Right, the bishop. Yeah. Queen
Yeah,
h7
this
is
feels
nice.
like a bluff. I mean, queen h7 to c5, c4. You think that could be dangerous?
This was what I was looking at. That is kind of dangerous. It's kind of annoying.
But worst case, no. But I've got queen e7 there with a double attack.
Oh, queen e7. Yeah, GG. Beautiful find. Yeah. So we don't have to worry about this at all. So if that's the case, well, now it's there.
Yeah, he's gonna keep the queen, but it looks like a clean pawn to me. Like that
maybe
h
just
pawn
here.
is fast up the board. h5, h6, h7.
95.
95. Oh, great spot.
95.
Great spot.
There it is. He spots it.
And Hikaru
Queen
ain't missing that.
g6. And rook d1. Tactics. Very nice.
An immediate counter strike. David just got his first win. Hikaru says, just gonna play h3 again. Keep things under control, and it's gonna be a dub for
Pretty
him.
dub. City. Another dub for Hikaru. You could go now. Queen g7 hangs. Wow. I guess I gotta move the knight. That's a good move. I don't have to move.
Oh, there is still c4 to watch out for. All right, let me not dig David's grave up just yet. What if I? No, knight d3 still c4.
Yeah, it's a good move. It's a good move. That's what I'm trying. I don't have to move the knight. Maybe I go h5 or something.
You don't. Yeah, but h5 c4. That's my threat.
h5 c4. You're right.
Okay,
right.
takes on
So you
d8, knight
traded,
f3 to
but
cover
knight
the
f3.
d4 square. David's got no time though. I mean, he can fight on as much. Okay, b6. There's no bishop g4, c5 hanging. All right, bishop g4, queen e3 drops back. Yeah, just keeping things under control is Hikaru. 2 pawns to the good should be enough. He'll start pushing, I think. Maybe do you do it now? Or do you go queen f5 and f3?
I would just push that
Just
boy.
push,
Yeah,
huh?
just push it. All right, just pass pawns must be pushed. We heard it from the best. Push it again? Or are we missing something? Take. How do you start?
I think you just push. Yeah, that's it. Oh, he's gonna
okay.
go
He went for this route. He went the fancy
More
route.
than enough.
He wanted to go
Oh,
off
nice
Oh,
one.
the fancy route. The fancy route.
Any
there
perp chances if you hang on, if you promote, there is queen g1, queen d4.
So he's trying to sidestep it first.
Queen a4 check. Queen a4 check here, controlling that square.
Beautiful.
or this. Oh, that
Free moved it like that. Queen h1.
Free moved like a boss. And that does wrap up the segment as well. The match clock just expired a short moment ago as well.
Wow. Yep. Looks good for Hikaru once again. 7-2, man. That man been cleaning up shop, chap. As you see, the scorecard says 7-2. So
wait, that rings a bell. Hang on a sec. That rings a bell. Maybe gotta give a shout out. Hate to do this, but tip of the cap to Smarter Chess, who predicted this exactly. Very impressive.
Yeah, wow. Actually, Smarter Chess did predict that. Huh? That's crazy. 7-2, yep. And then the 3-1 is the same. And then we see for the 1-1, it's going to be 8-2 there for a score of 22-6. But I think Paravyan's win percentage went up a little bit.
It did, yeah, for a slight moment to 2%. Might be back down to 1. We'll see in any case. But now players are on break. I think we'll also take this chance for ourselves. We'll see you all on the other side.
Right. Of course,
sorry,
guys.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah, but we just gotta
we
gotta let everybody know about of course the Speed Chess Championship, guys. If you're loving our coverage of the 2022 Speed Chess Championship, you're not going to want to miss the FIDE World Rapid and Blitz Championship, one of the most highly coveted titles in over-the-board chess. Some of the world's best speed chess players will go head-to-head for the championship. Watch this space for updates. As we expect FIDE to announce more details very soon. The event begins Monday, December 26th, and you can catch all the action here at twitch.tv/chess guys. So, of course, we're going to take a short break ourselves, and we'll be right back with 3+1.
Chess Kid is fun. Chess is great for the brain, but it's also fun to play. And Chess Kid makes it easy to have fun. Whether your child is a total beginner or a prodigy, they can hop on and find a well-matched opponent from around the world at any time. Chess Kid is the safe, parent-approved way for your child to play chess online. Chess Kid is educational. To kids, it feels just like playing, but chess is a great way to learn patience, strategy, and critical thinking. Chess Kid features a comprehensive training program that guides kids to level up on their way to mastery. There are more than 50,000 chess puzzles and a whole library of entertaining videos that teach strategies, tactics, openings, and endgames specifically for kids. Chess Kid is easy. Whether you're a parent helping your child, a coach managing dozens of kids, or a school of hundreds. Signing up is free and easy, so what are you waiting for?
Just played an exciting game and want to see if you got a brilliancy? Or maybe where you could have improved? Chess.com's game review is just a click away. Game review is a fast, fun, and instructive guided review of your games. See your accuracy and your opponent's accuracy. Check out the eval graph for an instant overview and scroll down to see how many great moves, best moves, blunders, and yes, brilliancies you have played. Learn from Chess.com's coach who gives move explanations, opening statistics, and shows you the best lines of play. With retry mistakes, you can get another shot at finding missed opportunities. Try Game Review today on web, iOS, or Android.
A storm is brewing.
Dimitri on Jake Drake is a wizard.
Within the Tempest, the best have come to test their skills and brave the storm.
Oh, he missed it! Oh, he allowed a draw!
Oh my goodness.
The wheels have come off.
That could be the match.
For some, this is familiar ground.
Oh my goodness, knight d8? Whoa.
One
And
second,
1 second.
move!
For others, this is a fresh field to prove their prowess.
This is insane! Oh, look at Fabi, exhausting every last resource.
The battles will be electric.
17! You wanted
can't stop me! Oh my god, it didn't happen! The moves will be fast.
It's game over.
It's winning! Oh my god!
Yes, it is.
He's gonna make a queen!
The stakes will be high.
He just grabs his head. He can't believe it. He just
Oh,
gave
man.
away the pawn.
The 2022 Speed Chess Championship is now. Fasten your speed belts, my friends. We're in for a wild ride.
Chess Championships, GMGX here with my good friend Canny. When we left off, Hikaru just restored that 5-point advantage. Been smooth sailing so far, though, hasn't it, James?
Yeah, smooth sailing, of course. It's always usually a Hikaru show. It depends on who he's playing, obviously, but most times it's a Hikaru show. So it really is about David trying to bounce back here, which we do believe in him. He was able to strike back and crush his Alekai, in fact, or Aliek in there that he played and didn't work out. So, and yeah, so I think David just got some work to do, to be honest. We all know that.
He does for sure. And we've got some Blitz insights here from chess.com. We see, oh my God, almost 30,000 games Hikaru. He's been a reg since the OG days. Average accuracy, pretty nip and tuck for both players. That 87% from David, quite impressive. What else do you make of this card?
Very, very strong. Obviously, at accuracy, he's just as accurate, 1% less. But the games is where Hikaru has 21,000 more games. Then, I mean, that's just insane. You know, the experience level there is quite a huge gap, to say the least.
Oh yeah, there's a reason he's been a bullet and blitz juggernaut for years. And I saw the 9% losses by flag. He never really flags in positions where he's not losing, though. I think that 8% of those stats were probably positions where he was just losing and he let the clock run out. So in the time scrambles, yeah, he's never letting his flag fall.
Yeah, he's never let his flag. Of course, one of the fastest to do it here, and of course, second only to Magnus here in the blitz ratings, and number 1 in bullet. We have a Scandinavian here. I think he's going to try every opening.
He really
disrespect, bro. I mean, you know what? Look,
I don't know if you would call it disrespect, though. It's really fun seeing all that variety. He's mainly an E4, E5 player, and that's like literally the one opening he hasn't essayed yet. Just fun.
Man, at this point, we just going to have to take it to chess boxing. There is a big event coming up, of course, for that. So, of course,
yes,
at
sir,
this
indeed.
point, man, for the disrespect, H3, A3, Scandinavian, I'm going to play anything and everything in the book on you, says Hikaru. And he's winning. He's definitely winning. Let's see if he's able to pull anything out with the Scandi. I know Wesley has some very nasty files on the Scandinavian, so I'm curious to see what David cooks up here.
Yeah, indeed. Wesley's E4 chessbook course, of course, covered all the bases. Now, this Queen D8 did allow a doubling of pawns here, Knight D5 opening up the discovery. And after the trade, I feel like David can claim a slight edge here due to the pawn structure.
Absolutely. Just a slight edge here. You do see this a lot in the French type setups, but usually they'll go A6, B5, and the bishop is usually this way with the bishop on E7. So this reminds me of that, but bishop's outside the pawn chain, Knight H4. This sort of looks like, which line is that? Is that the two knights Carol Khan? Two knights
Correct.
Carol Khan with the bishop
Precisely.
on F5.
Yes. You could get this exact same little setup here. And in general, knight takes G6 would benefit Black's pawn structure. He would then follow that up with F5 later on, restoring the little diamond pawn structure. So you sort of want to just leave that bishop on G6 right now. It is a tall pawn, so no need to.
Oh, yeah, I'm not even going to take it. Why don't we just, I guess if knight F3, maybe bishop H5, though.
That one you don't want to allow. So maybe like but here bishop E7. I feel like, wait, I'm not sure why he didn't go bishop E7 there, but in any case, still really reasonable play from both sides.
So annoying.
He goes knight F6. So yeah, he is probably going to play bishop H5 now.
Oh, okay. Now we got a block, right? Are we just looking crazy here?
Yeah, but that pin along the diagonal is quite annoying. Is it the
So
perfect moment
irritating.
to strike with c5, or is that a bit too much?
Okay, and we have a note here. Hikaru has been looking up games of Herman Clemens on the breaks and laughing. Wow. So that Clemens opening, H3, is called the Clemens. I think it's A3 too. I'm not sure, but I know the Clemens one is H3. And we just got word that Hikaru was actually looking up theory in that. So you know what? I think that's what I'm gonna spend the rest of my day doing. In fact, still as
Oh,
well.
you have got it.
I
You
just
can't
want
be
to,
serious right now.
I get. He looked up some theory, so I'm gonna go do that too as well. Chat, I recommend you do the same, and let's all get together tonight, maybe on my stream, and let's talk about this theory we find. H3 is the Clemens open. Clemens, Clemenz, I think. But let's look this up and
Z
let's
at
talk
the
about
end,
this.
yeah.
See, right?
I
Let's see what
mean,
this is, Chat.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, some players or most players will look at the most topical lines, run it with the engine, figure out, all the ins and outs of the latest theory. Other
Right.
players such as Hikaru are gonna look at one H3 and laugh. So, I mean, to each his own.
Yeah, one H3 and laugh, but who's actually laughing? Because it worked. It actually worked
I mean,
more
Hikaru's the
than
one
one
laughing,
time.
evidently, laughing all the way to the
Right.
bank with these
More
innovative
than one
openings.
time. Bro. This is crazy. What is
So
up with
hang
that?
on, I'm trying to calculate. Can I play a move like? Oh no, Queen E4 check. You can take it, take on D8, and exit out of the pin. So he's gonna play Knight E4 instead. Very logical.
94? I'm not even gonna lie, I like Hikaru's position. I'm not a Scandi fan myself, but I am a fan of his position.
Oh, for sure. He's dialing up huge pressure everywhere, specifically on that diagonal, plus the D file. If you were to take on D8 here, Rook D8 and play a move like
With
Bishop
the
C2, I think there would already be like some potential fireworks regarding like a Knight F2 potentially. So
Ooh.
yeah, lots of things for David to worry about.
Didn't like this at all. What is there? Is there something we're missing? Take. There's no checks. No good checks. Interesting. I don't see anything at B5.
Ooh,
It's a
B5
risky
is
move.
nice. Although David might be counting on like a knight E5 at some point. But B5 is very strong. Because you'd force the queen back to
B5.
E2.
B5? Yeah, and Queen E2, but then I have a weakness. And how do I follow
You do
up
have a
on
weakness,
B5?
yeah. I mean, you've got my knight F2 idea at your disposal. I don't know if that's the best. But at the very least, you are going to win material of some sort.
Isn't there just... Oh, no. Yeah, B5. So he goes for it.
That's
No,
certainly
I don't
the
know,
right
dude.
first step. Now I'm calculating knight F2, rook F2, bishop F2, queen F2. You take on F3. That should be good, though. That should be good. Yeah,
He goes for
he
it.
agrees.
He goes for it. He goes for it. I'm just getting an exchange out of it. Yeah, wow. Let's just get the exchange. What about rook D8 and move the knight? Oh, I can't move the knight. This is you're just losing
yeah,
material.
You can't.
I'm
Yeah,
literally
knight
just
E5,
losing
I take
material.
the queen and then the rook.
Bro, he just lost a lot of material. What a move. Yikes. That's a tough move, bro. That's it.
Yeah,
You can't do anything about this.
Trying to come up with something. Hair twirling like crazy, but I'm not sure that's going to help him.
Twirling the fade, as usual with this twirling the fade, trying to make something work.
Oh,
Bishop E3?
3 is clever.
Oh,
but
man.
Queen E4 check. Oh, man.
All right. Hit the button. Let's start a new one. Hit the button.
And Hikaru is shaking his head too. I think regardless of his position, he's going to shake his head.
All right. Oh, man. Up a queen. Oh, this is terrible. It's terrible. I'm not up 2 queens, bro. Chill.
Yeah, not much for David. If he takes on B5, there's just bishop F3. Now, here's the question. Will we see yet another Clemens? Was Hikaru making some updates there, improving the H3 theory?
Hey, look, I would love to see it. We learning today. H3, come on. Oh,
Oh,
B3.
All right.
This
is too traditional, though. This is too sound, I feel.
Right, it's too sound for what now we bored with something that's obviously strange. But he has a very, very good record with the Larson system. He usually starts with knight F3.
Right, knight f3 first, maybe more principled, but still very interesting. I think he can play a few different things. Knight f3 again is a move. Whoa, e4 is not what I was going to suggest, though.
Yeah, that's usually not a move. But I mean, hey, he's gonna make it work. He wanted to play e4, make it different. G3, just pushing everything. H4, H5.
Yeah, these are some funny moves to bang out. Probably knight f3 or h5. He's going to follow it up. Fight for the center.
H5, Queen G4, Queen G5.
I think knight f8, though. You go knight f8. Put this knight on e6. Okay, first first gotta go d6. Maybe white throws in a d4 before black puts a stop to that.
Beautiful move. Beautiful. Has to open up or knight
Hold
e6,
up, no. D4 you play ed4, knight d4, queen f6.
Oh, Queen f6. What a move.
Yes.
E5 does not work. Knight takes, you take on b2. Yikes.
So now this was very good for black. I wanted to suggest bishop g4 instead. Bring the bishop out first.
And then
but okay,
knight e6.
I mean, still, you have permanent control of d4 square, which is what's important.
Bishop to h3. a6. e5 probably.
Yeah, maybe.
At h4 maybe? No, but he just puts the knight on d4.
Yeah, a6
square is a problem.
A6 is it's a good move. You create lift on a7 for your bishop. No more knight a4 ideas. And for Hikaru, it's difficult. How do you really finish development? He's gonna try your knight h4 idea.
Yeah, knight h4 for knight f5, I guess, but like d4 is just it's so what? I thought he would go with this knight. It seemed a little better to at least have the bishop to help too, but no.
Maybe he wants to keep some like knight f4 potential ideas in mind, making use of hanging knight on h4 if white were to castle.
Right.
But
right.
In this case, maybe just take on e2 here, keep it simple, play bishop d4.
It's queen f6. We trade everything? There's a bad pawn on d4 though. And I get f4 in. No, but takes maybe just take it. Oh, he's gonna
knight d4 I'd probably recapture with a piece.
Bishop first, right? And then take with the knight, yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So I'm looking at bishop takes e6, but could be a little much. But I just want to give you those double D pawns you were mentioning.
This is definitely not what white wanted out of the opening.
Oh, wait a sec. Okay, I almost.
What you got?
I thought there was like a knight c2 sort of discovery, because let's not forget about the f2 pawn. Scholars made ideas.
Right. Oof. Sharp king d1. There's nothing there, but close. There is some stuff.
Yeah. That's
what he's aiming at. Like, that's so funny, right? Knight b3 doesn't work because the same idea. Queen can get out.
I think you can do it. Yeah, he does take on e6. Yeah, no discoveries here. Knight c2 or knight b3.
There's a knight f3 eventually.
There is knight f3, but I think I take it and then queen f3 maybe.
Hit the rook.
Do I have time to take on f? No, I don't have time to take on f7. Wait, you might be onto something.
Rook f1 and then bishop e6, trying to play bishop h3, but he might have had knight c3 there.
Oh wow, very sharp. Yeah,
it's a lot. It's a lot, right? Calculation wise, f4. Oh, very nice. Love it. Trying to open up shop. It's a wild game.
I mean, I don't know what's going on here. I guess rook f1 is on tap. Maybe a knight f3 or knight f5. So for David, he might have to figure some things out concretely.
Oh yeah, he's getting out the way. I like it. And then put a rook on the file with a smile here. Rook f1.
Yeah, I do like the looks of rook f1. Maybe black's got to go knight d4 at some point just to relieve that pressure on diagonal. Ooh, b5,
definitely.
Spicing things up.
Who castling where? What are we gonna do here, right? What is this? Okay, rook f1. You ain't casting? Me either. I'm not casting. You're not either, bro. Here we go. Rook f1, strong move. Threatening takes on e5.
And the only way...
I think you have to go here, right?
Yeah, the only way to deal with this, I think, is knight d4. Because if you move the queen, you drop off that pawn on e5.
What is this? This don't threaten anything. Oh, it's h5, I guess.
Holy cow, this looks chaotic suddenly.
Exactly. You can't take this. So we take here, he says.
Lots of pawns hanging. There's a rook f5, potentially.
D4 here. Rook f5. Correct.
Yeah, like if d5, rook f5, then I take on e5.
Yeah. Yikes. I mean, talk about a position. What is actually going on? Hikaru, no time.
Oh yeah, I just noticed that both players getting low on the clock in a razor sharp position, so this could go either way.
Absolutely.
Maybe you go queen h5 and like if rook f5 you just play queen g4.
Queen
There's
G4.
d4, there's bishop b4 check. That's my concept.
Ooh, oh, the d4, yeah, bishop b4 check. Yikes. It's getting nasty in there. Checks everywhere. It made it actually. Very
Tons of
quickly.
tactics in there. Like g3 could also be hanging in some lines. The open b file could be a factor.
Castles. He just castled d4.
Oh,
Bishop
I thought I
check
could sack. Hold on, but okay. Anyways, goes for this. Oh, is there a knight takes d4? Knight d4,
Oh,
queen
it
g3,
probably
and everything was
was.
hanging.
Oh my god, everything was hanging. He missed it. Hikaru saw it too. You see him shaking his head there, shaking his head in disgust.
But I think this
He
is
saw it.
still favorable for black. Like if you go d5, I play knight d4 anyway, and that king has nowhere to run, nowhere to hide on e1.
Yeah, king in the middle of the street here right now, in the middle of the street, about to get hit by something. As black
10
is
seconds
trying
for
to
David
coordinate
though.
the
Just gotta
pieces.
keep moving. There's c6.
Sure, keep moving.
So
King
many
F2,
weaknesses.
just chill, bro. You want to trade?
You might
bro?
have to. You might
Shoot.
have to force a queen trade somehow, some way.
Rook
Rook
d1.
d1. Okay, now yeah, rook d8. Keep
Tuck and roll.
attention. Yeah, take on e4 or h5.
Good.
Take on
Takes.
e5.
Knight f3.
Ah, there could be a dangerous pin here. It's going to try knight c3.
Knight f3.
I still like knight f3.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
knight f3 would have
He
been
has knight
tricky
f3
there.
there. Very tricky move.
5 seconds to 2 seconds. Hikaru living on the increment.
Rook e1, pressure, f5. Oh, he's losing completely. What is the move? I don't know.
Was there knight
I don't know what it
d3? I have
was.
no idea, but yes.
I thought it was knight d3 too as well. It's probably still there. Knight
He's gotta
d3
move.
misses it again.
Knight f4. Hikaru
2
close to
seconds.
consolidating.
Ooh. Wow, 1 second there.
Oh my goodness. Both sides just blitzing out, hoping not to blunder. They're like, oh, knight e6 is so scary.
He's hanging. Something's going on. It's winning. Oh, queen d4.
There's a
I think,
fork.
was right.
There's a fork on e6.
GG.
Is f5 hanging? Oh
Shoot,
man.
they have no time to even look. They have no time to figure this out.
No time.
You
for
literally
anything,
don't
no
have
time,
any time.
No time to process. It's just moves. Now here, black is not at
Oh,
risk
my
though.
goodness.
Once the queens came off,
Black's just
should
winning.
be able to
Push
win
the
this. Yeah.
pawn. Whoa, David might get a dub.
Those
David might
knights-
get the dub.
Those knights are so bad against the a pawn. A2 here. Huge
maybe
swindle. Huge swindle.
Yeah.
I mean, both sides with
Won
no
by
time.
resignation. He resigns. He resigns.
Nice win. Oh come on.
I can do it on both sides of the board. Did you think I couldn't? Right? Wow. E4.
So
A5.
now we know what Hikaru was looking at during the break. What is this e4 a5 even called?
Oh man, this one's called the Ware defense. Ware.
Oh man, I mean it looks so ugly. You're giving up this b5 square permanently.
I mean, it doesn't. What does it do? Like A5. It's so strange.
That is-
But okay.
That might be more than simply disrespect. Like I've never seen anybody play that against me in my entire life of playing.
And on the second move, right, or first move,
First move
with
yeah.
with the black pieces.
Well, what is the best way for David? Do you
pieces.
stick a knight on b5 or do you stick the bishop?
Well, I'm a Joe Baba. You know, I like Jar Jar Binks London, right? So we go on knight b5. We're gonna put the knight here because that's where it usually goes in the Joe Baba or Jar Jar Binks London, as we like to call it. Knight to b5, c3, a4. Like you just push everything. That's what it looks like, but it is not that.
95
B5,
also
yeah, you see
good.
this too.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
never
that's
ever
with the
take
A6
that.
line. Yeah, this
And-
is wow.
Yeah, I mean
This is
h4 is a big threat.
Yeah. Well, you
Let's
take and play
take
bishop d3,
Taking bishop d3 is gonna hold on with king f7.
and then also e5 now. This is kind of weird. How is he even playing this? How is this
How
even
could he-
playable?
I mean, if he
Oh,
gets
it's
away with this
queen.
one, I won't even know what
Queen
to say.
d3. And then castles. Okay, cool. And then queen f3 next. I'm definitely feeling this for white.
Well, it's
come
looking
on.
suddenly solid though. Like you put your other pawn on e6.
Oh, you're right. e6. That's very annoying. That's very annoying, actually. Do I have anything? Can I play bishop g2?
Well, you can. I
No.
might just go e6 anyway though. Here,
Right, don't even take
maybe
it.
f4. Try and blast open
f4.
the files.
He does it.
Yep.
He does it. The king is just looking crazy. Looks like a delayed bomb cloud or something.
Delayed
Something
bomb
very
cloud on
strange.
f7. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not that good. This was definitely looked like some type of Joe Bob London for sure with the knight early on C3. Bishop comes out. These positions get very wacky. Bishop G2, Rook F1, G5, H5, H6. It's a very, very deadly attack for white.
Hikaru making use of that A5. Push it one more square to A4, saying, please take me. And then he's going to
Right,
jump in with Queen A5 and Knight B4.
right. And just who's attacking who then, right?
Wow. And I wouldn't allow A3 here as David. So I think you have to play A3 yourself.
Which is quite annoying, isn't it? And then maybe B5 might be too much. But you might have to take this because you can't allow B4. So you're kind of like diverted into this. I mean, then there's maybe a Rook B8. There is some strange counterplay. B5 might be too much.
Might be. There could also be a Knight A5, Knight C4 maneuver that Hikaru...
Plays A3. There it is. Immediately plays Knight A5 for Knight C4. So Bishop G2, Knight C4. Oh, yikes. Who's attacking who, really? This looks like there's some Carol Khans. Wow, exchange Carol Khan. I think you're familiar with that, Jeffrey. Exchange Carol Khan, King on F7. Dean Liren and Magnus had a game with this H4, King with the F7, stuff like this. Very, very topical thing in the Carol Khan exchange variation.
Yeah. I mean, Hikaru, he played all of the same moves as an exchange Carol Khan, except he threw in the A5, A4.
A5 move, right? Queen A5, looking at bringing everything. It looks like a Sicilian now. Bishop A3 or Knight
Big
A3.
threat. Yeah,
something
Knight A3
A3.
is huge.
On the way.
And white still hasn't started his attack, which is very concerning for me.
Absolutely. And a B5, maybe not ready yet. Knight A3, not ready yet. Wow. What a move. I like this move a lot.
Well, why did you discount B5? So like B5, B4? How slow is that?
It just feels very slow, but you're right. If B5, what do I do as white? I guess G5 first. B4, I take, Bishop G5, F5.
Yeah, would have been wild complications there. But very wild. Still, okay, Hikaru wants to take use of this semi-open B file still. Queen B6, King A1. Does he have a sack? I don't
sack first thing
quite
later.
see it, but he goes for this.
He goes for it.
How can this possibly work? Wait a second.
It's nothing left.
But what is even the threat? There's no threat.
That's right.
Oh, maybe
what's the threat if I just
Rook up C8? Well, Bishop D3 might hang the D pawn.
There it is. He went for it. Wow, it's losing completely. Queen B3. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Yeah, Queen D4, there's King B1, which David saw, and he would have Bishop G6 there with the discovery. But this is an insane find.
What a move. Bishop D3, I think that was a practical thing Hikaru did there.
Oh,
it was very practical. I mean, Bishop D3 was a very easy move to make. Very easy move. Bishop D3, he plays it and it immediately loses, right?
Oh, just a nasty trap. And here we go on the other side. Just flip the board and play
A4. Wow. A4. Yikes. Yeah, that was a very practical trap he set there, I think. Bishop D3 was just such an easy move to play, and then Queen B3 ends it on the spot.
Yeah, must start to lose that game. It is getting really rough psychologically when Hikaru can literally play any first move and get away with it.
Yeah, exactly. It really kind of like, bro, come on, right? Like I'm gonna just stop studying openings at this point. Is that what it is? Like I'm just not even gonna study any more openings. But that is a good thing for you, Chad, as well. Do more calculation training than your openings. Castle.
But now D5. This is very good for David.
Very good. We just take and play D4. Okay. Let me take E5.
Knight E5, Queen D4. Knight C4, Knight E3. Hikaru might unwind this yet again. Like if he gets a Knight E2 and then starts pushing the D pawn, he might be fine.
Here it is. D is nice, bro. Come on. How many times have you moved these?
Looks like super bizarre play, but it makes sense. Like he's preparing. Not only is he attacking the bishop, but he's going to prepare an eventual. Well, I guess in the current position H3, and then maybe later C3, and finally push that D pawn.
I mean, I'm a big fan of how practical he's making things. He's playing games of chess, no theory. This is just chess, and this is very good to see.
Wait a second.
At a high level
how
like
did
this.
he blitz that move out?
C3, real fast.
Hanging the knight on F4, but
right for the bishop on B4.
Geez, that's superhuman stuff.
Very fast, very fast. Yeah, of course. I always say he is half a human. D4,
and now D4. Yeah. Oh god, he's got a good version. Once again,
and en passant, and knight takes. Maybe we don't even take first. Is there a move in between? 95 first?
Oh, there might even be 95. I love that idea.
He takes. There's no need. He says there's no need to be fancy.
95. Oh, here he's also got bishop F4. I just realized.
I mean, like, look at this. You get A4, move 1. In this, if you would tell me I'm getting this position every time, where we're playing this every game, we'll play something like this, right? This is
I guess it's
beautiful.
still
Bishop
not
F4.
so terrible for black. Maybe bishop F4, you go queen C8. Try and keep
Queen
things
C8.
under
Yeah,
control.
Queen C8. I do like Queen C8. Bishop F4, Queen C8. Yeah, keep it under control.
I think Hikaru might be
Then-
considering bringing the knight back to F4.
And he does.
And he does,
As
yeah.
he says it. Takes.
So
Bishop D6, G3. Perfect. That's good.
it's got a clean bishop pair here.
Now black has no weaknesses though. Now I'm a
true.
fan. No weaknesses. Very solid. I am a fan of the bishop pair, but I also do like that black has no weaknesses at all.
And 95, looking for something on the king side. I don't know. Do you keep the bishop on the diagonal or do you play it safe with bishop E2?
You just go back to E2, play Queen C2, right, and just try to grind it. I have the bishop pair, which I am a big fan of using, so I would definitely grind this out. Queen C2, develop the last piece, put the rook on D1, see what happens.
Yep, you could play this as slow as you want. All right, rook E8, H3 just covering G4. Yeah, preparing Queen C2, but he has softened. Yeah, he softened up that G3 pawn.
Hold on, big fella. Okay, maybe not sacking immediately. He moves out the way, knight G2.
Yeah, bishop G3 not working quite yet. You need a little bit more firepower. Do you try and add fuel with rook 88 or knight E4? It goes knight D5.
It was knight D5. Bishop B2. Hikaru's on the back foot. Queen G3 is a threat. He stops it. King H2. Rook D8. Ooh, just bringing the pieces, David. I like it, David.
Yeah, you said it.
Like it.
Certainly on the back foot all of a sudden. Lots of pressure on the central files. F2 hanging. Additionally, how do you actually resolve this?
Yeah, Bishop H5. This is your move. You know
95.
he's in some trouble here. Look at the pieces, David. Good job. David,
Everything in the
swinging
middle.
back.
That's picture perfect chess. Got knight
Let's go,
C4 coming in.
Let's go, David. Swing back. He's like, I'm not going down like that. He's swinging back against this A4 here. I think David has an excellent position, but he's looking to convert. Put pieces on better squares. It's knight C4.
Yeah, knight C4, I
Move.
guess. There's like a bishop G5 or the bishop moves somewhere.
Bishop G5, yeah.
And you really want to step on the gas because if white gets any time to play moves like rook 81 or rook A1, they would be close to consolidating. So it's a vital moment.
Queen B6, Bishop F2 idea. Whoa.
Bishop G5.
Defending by attacking.
So strange
Can't play
seeing those
F6.
bishops at the edge of the board. But yeah, there is
Right,
no
like when do you
F6.
ever do this? You can't play F6 there. That's kind of crazy.
Can I take, maybe just simply take, put a rook to the middle?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Undevelops it. Undevelops the bishop.
Disconnecting your own rooks, that is
Yeah.
an elite level move, I feel.
That's next level. That's next level. Just undevelop the piece.
But he wants to maintain that bishop pair. He's saying that black has no real invasion squares. And slowly
Ooh.
he's going to try and push black back.
He goes back to B3. He's going to try for F5 and maybe try to open up the file.
Ooh, F5
Use the
could be
bishop in a row.
juicy. You could also
yeah.
play very conservatively with queen F2, just force an endgame.
Queen F2 played, forcing an endgame. And bishop E7. He wanted to trade him, right? And then play F5, get the bishop out, G5.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, you would. Oh, but you've got to be careful. There is a rook E2,
Rook E2,
that
right?
you don't want
Yeah.
to
It's kind of
necessarily
annoying.
allow.
Bishop D1, weirdly enough, but that's it.
Pretty interesting.
Nothing takes bishop H4.
So yeah, I guess this is
nothing.
bishop F8. Still, both sides maintaining the tension here.
Wow.
Now, how about a knight G4? I want to throw another little wrench here, a twist.
F5. Hey, I'm on
Wait
the
a
I
second.
understand. Look.
Oh my goodness! So knight on E3 is on pre, but Hikaru's saying that
I
he's
think he
coming
says
in
bishop
first
F7.
with FG.
Maybe even
Massive
bishop F7.
attack. Oh
Immediately
yeah.
after knight E3.
Oh yeah. You don't
It's
have to
one or
think
the
about
other.
it
It's
twice.
either so FG. Okay, takes with check.
He's giving up
Yikes!
everything.
Everything, chat.
Now-
How do you even stop this? Wait a second, though.
Okay, what?
I mean, I understand. He only has 3 seconds. That's
Rookie
not
7.
it.
Yeah, king.
Oh,
You gotta go to
he just
H8.
defends
Gotta go to
and
H8.
chills. Oh my goodness, you losing, big fella.
Did Hikaru
That's a
blunder that? Yeah, I saw him shake his
huge
head. Maybe he
blunder.
had another alternative,
blunder.
but yeah, he forgot queen F6. There's just bishop G7. Bishop G5. He's
going for mate. Check. Is he mated? No checks. Oh, man, look at the defense, David. That's a resi. He probably get out of here, right?
Well, not a
That's
resi
it.
yet. He's got only 2 seconds. 97 though. Brilliant
Yeah, he
defensive
does have 2 seconds.
moves by
That's
David.
true. That's correct. The defense
Brilliant.
though is unreal. Wow. There's nothing. I'm down.
Okay, Hikaru's still trying. Rook F5. Nice move. Pin the bishop.
The magician at work. He's just down a piece.
All right, he's going to eliminate that pawn. Once he adds more time, I think we can say for certain, but Hikaru's still probing.
He's trying to run the clock. 2 seconds here, living off the increment. David with the defense. Bishop
Wow,
H6.
Rook F3. Bishop H6, Rook back.
Bishop G5.
Protecting on B6. Check and check.
Okay. Bishop H6. Okay, Bishop G5.
At some point, you just want to take on B2. Oh, he's allowed this one.
Ah, man, what? I guess.
Not the cleanest technique, but I think he still got it. Take on B2.
King up. He wins a
Wait,
pawn.
gotta move. Only 1 second. Oh no, but now he's allowed this. No. This has gone out of control.
Check and push.
Oh man.
Take the pawn. King
Rook
takes
B.
pawn.
Rook B8 is a draw. King C4 also.
What a magician here. I mean, this is crazy. Even when you win it, right? I mean, okay, he did win a game.
Oh, and now he's gonna have to hold.
And now I'm up a
2v1.
pawn. Man,
Goodness
what, bro?
sake.
Get out of here, man. Get this man out of here, bro. Yo, I'll be tilted. I would be tilted.
Oh, who wouldn't?
100% about to knock everything off the table in front of me.
But it's so hard to. I mean, even when you have the upper hand against Hikaru, you still have to drag him down, and with 1 second
This
on
is
your
ridiculous.
clock for so many moves, hard to keep up. Just hard.
Oh man, I mean, this is tough. He might. I mean, it's hard to lose this, but I mean, you do have to wait. Like
He's
you
got
said, 3
it. Yeah, Rook
seconds here.
G1. But
Yeah, this
okay,
is a draw.
wait a second. Hikaru's probably gonna at least take us to our break here. Wait.
yeah,
Oh
that's right.
goodness, there was check.
yeah. Here's the check. There's a check.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah, I saw that too. The check. The check saved us. Look at this, chat. This is the scariest place to be on earth right now. Is what they're doing. King Rook
Oh,
versus
all
King
right.
Rook.
Not
Okay.
this time.
He
Okay.
drew. Oof.
Hikaru says
breathe.
not this time.
Not this time. Yeah. We can breathe. I've seen a lot of Entitled Tuesday. A lot of King Rook versus King Rook actually are they supposed to be draws, but they're wins. Like, how is that even possible?
Yeah. I know how ambitious players can be in that Rook.
King Rook versus King Rook, losing.
Yeah, we are at. This will be the last game for sure, and Hikaru has uncorked his 7th or 8th different opening here against 1e4 with move B6.
Yeah, he's going through every opening there is, chat. He's literally playing everything and anything, and he's up 6 games. Okay,
Now,
6.
for David, I'd probably just play move like Knight C2 here. You want to stabilize the
E2.
center with C3.
Knight
Maybe also
C2.
Knight G3, some ideas of bringing the pieces over on the king side.
Big fan of that. Absolutely. Knight H5. Okay, getting rid of the defender, one of the defenders of the king side. Big fan of your idea, though. Knight C2, Knight G3. Put the knight over there. He takes H5.
Yeah, here I thought I could just take a Knight D7. Just be
Yeah.
careful, though. You don't want to play Knight F6. That would hang your bishop in a funny way with Queen B5 check.
Boom.
So, yeah, always
94.
gotta be
Trying
careful.
to provoke it. Trying to provoke it.
Probably bishop E7. Looks
Bishop
all right.
E7.
It does
Yeah,
allow
that's
Knight
fine.
G5,
That's
though.
fine.
You might have to deal
Might you
away
just
with
snatch
the
it.
pair.
You actually snatch it and play Knight F6. Believe it or not, I think. It's kind of annoying.
Can you really? I feel like no. There's still the Queen B5 check, right? Queen B5.
Queen B5. But the bishop's gone after. You mean Bishop E7, Knight G5. Take Bishop
Oh,
G5.
I'm
Bishop
sorry.
G5,
I'm
Knight
sorry.
F6.
Yeah. This one. Yeah. You could play that, but I'm not sure Hikaru wants to part ways with his bishop just yet.
Right.
Can he play? Okay, obviously castles has to be too much. Like there's a knight D6 and knight C5 discovery.
Oh man, it's almost like Queen H7 almost works, but
Oh yeah.
it does not. It does not. But like the
Wait,
castle, bro. Oh
what?
my goodness. Oh man, he done lost his mind.
So
What?
knight
Bro, I would
D6,
be
knight
so
F6. That must be
You
his
gotta be
point.
kidding me. You gonna survive this? Wow.
Knight d6,
What a
knight
move, bro.
f6. It simplifies, like, you do win the light squared bishop, but
So tilting. I'll be tilted. Like, you gotta be kidding me. That's
the
not
fact
me.
that this
Bishop
isn't
G5.
losing,
Like,
yeah, bishop
yeah, the fact
G5.
that it's not losing on the spot, right? Bishop G5. If F6, don't I just snatch it? I literally just snatched the pawn. Knight F6.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
and
it's
bishop
just crushing.
h7. That's beautiful.
Bishop H7, and it's lethal. Bishop G5. So Bishop E7, Knight F6 anyway?
There is knight f6. Yeah, that would force. No, but knight f6 and G6.
Oh,
Hikaru still
and
keeps it
G6,
under
that's
control.
gross. And he loses. Sheesh. That's, well, maybe not. Bishop E7.
Still
That's
bishop e7, but
disgusting.
Hikaru would be like gone with the
It'd be
win
fine.
there.
Right. Right. That's crazy. That's so tilting, bro. When you're like, man, this is such a nice position, right?
Can I play?
That's crazy.
I still like my old idea here
Can't do anything here.
of knight d6.
Yeah, we just go with it, right? And then if knight f6, well, h4, that's probably not enough, my guy. It's probably not enough.
Now the question is,
Yeah.
can Hikaru get away with h6? That's the move you want to play, but there might be a bishop h6 there.
Yeah.
Still scary.
Right, don't even think about it, right? Just do it. You know, I'm down in the match, whatever.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
care at
yeah.
this
He would
point.
sack there without
And just
thinking
try to-
twice.
Right.
But
Right.
meanwhile, for Hikaru, it's not that easy to find another move. Like G6 is
I wanted
also
to play
weakening.
f5, but f5 is very weakening too.
F5 takes a knight, yeah.
And then h6. Oh, but then knight e6. Wait, no, I have queen on e7. Yeah, so f5, right.
Oh, he does go.
He plays it. It's bishop takes, queen takes, knight g5, h6. And you kick the knight.
Yeah, I guess you can play like that. Yeah, because once you kick the knight, maybe the queen on h5 could find itself in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, it was nasty. F5 move.
Knight
Just kick him back.
C3. You go
I
like
mean,
knight-
the idea was this too.
Well, yeah. The bishop is blunted, but e6, huge weakness here. You can pile up the pressure with like queen e2, bishop c4, and rook e1.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So-
I'm about to do that right now, right? Queen e2. Queen h6 is scary. My queen kind of trapped, bro.
Yeah, I don't think
know
I
about
would.
Don't test the waters. We already down 6 games, bro. Just let's queen e2.
Yeah.
But then you do allow him to take and hit mate with tempo.
Oh,
yeah, queen
that might
h6.
be it. Okay, that might have been what he didn't like.
Yeah, I don't like that either. Like,
Five.
Hikaru get mate with tempo, right? Check. How is,
Yeah,
this is
allows
so
it to
provocative.
check. It is so provocative, but
This is so provocative.
apparently still there's no
Keeps the
follow-up.
people going. All right, check king h8. Wow.
What in the
Yeah,
world?
I would be slightly tilted. I'm not gonna lie, I would be really tilted. Like, you're getting good positions.
Oh, and
It's
now
like, it's
there's a
just not
knight
working.
e5, and black could be the one on the attack. Like you have knight g4 ideas.
Oh yeah, knight g4 is really strong. Queen. Oh, that's a good move. I love
Oh,
rook
queen
e1.
e7, rook e1.
Right. That was a nice move. Nice in between.
Although, what's going on? Wait, rook e1.
Maybe
That
queen
would threaten rook
c5.
e5. Yeah, queen c5, rook e5 maybe, and rook d7.
Woo, sheesh. Oh man. Hold your horses. Chat, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. That's on tap right now. Like,
Oh, but there's
That
another.
is-
There's a counter shot here with rook d8. If you take it, there's knight f3. But
oh,
apparently
Ricky.
the engine didn't like that. What
Hold on,
was the
something.
problem? I didn't see it.
All right, let's go back and move. I want to see what that
Lots of
was.
Oh,
It
rook
just
e5,
says
rook
it was
e7.
rook e5.
Rook
was
e5,
rook
rook
e5, yep.
d7. Taking
Oh, my
advantage
goodness.
of the f8 rook hanging.
Bro.
Oh, that
It
would
was
have been
rook e5.
an insane tactic, but he missed it.
And
Play
back to the
bishop
game.
d5,
Yeah,
c6.
played bishop d5. C6. I just couldn't find a follow. It was rook d7 there. Wow. Tactics everywhere. C6. Got to move the bishop.
Bishop e3, I take on
Yeah, he
d1.
missed. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
this is spiraling out of control again. And David
Then
down
we
to
go
6
F4.
seconds, just got to make a decision. Okay,
There's no
now
time.
yeah, rook
Ooh,
e8 threatening
mate threat.
back ring.
There's a mate threat.
Rook f1, bishop a6.
Bishop a6. Yeah.
Bishop a6.
And he can hit the button. He can hit the button. Slamming the mouse real hard. Ah, tough. Queen e3 first.
Queen e3 and bishop f1. Yeah, it's all lights
And then
out.
bishop f1. Yeah. Takes and then queen e1. Anything works really.
That is, I mean,
Yeah.
so close there. If David finds that tactic, picks up a big win, but
Mm.
it's not there. Not quite there.
Tough stuff. Snatch it and snatch and grab. Oh man. Playing on as he should, I guess. Bishop a2. Reroute it again.
Yeah, he's still fighting. Gotta admire the fighting spirit.
Absolutely. Oh,
Oh,
yikes.
but
That's had to do it.
that's the
Had to
tactic.
do it. Had to do it.
And I believe
Masterclass, yeah.
that does take us to the halftime of the 3-minute segment.
Wow, yeah, you can see David. It's just hands on his head there. Tough. It's a really tough match here. But of course, if we take a look here, guys, at the match score right now, it's actually 2.5, 1.5. He's only down the game here so far in the 3-1. If we look at it from just match by match, or time control by time control, definitely got hurt in the 5-1. But we're doing okay right now in the 3-1. So we are going to take a short break though. Come back with the rest of it, guys. So don't go anywhere.
Is anybody in Snoop's camp playing chess? Is that happening or not?
I haven't seen it. There's some smart people in the camp, so I wouldn't be surprised if people are versed at it.
Really?
A lot of college-educated people, I, unfortunately, am not one of those sophisticated people that play chess in the camp.
What you talking about, man?
I don't play chess. I mean...
You know how to play.
Listen, there's a difference with knowing how to start a car up and then driving Formula One racing. It's a difference.
everyone, to the final match of the SCC. One more ticket up for grabs. Here we do see Hikaru with his beloved orange background. Got the lighted up pineapple as well. That looks nice. How do you like the setup there, James?
You know what? It's a traditional, it's a classic setup. He's been there a long time. So you guys flexing the YouTube plaques up there and flexing on his card too as well, Jeffrey.
Oh yeah, I love the whole thing there. Okay, wish we could get a bit more of a look at it, but here we see Hikaru's player card. Yeah,
accurate and fast.
I love the insights with strength, accurate and fast. That would be
accurate
a pretty, pretty decent way to describe his play.
And look at that. He's the best SCC finish. He's the reigning champion since 2018. And you know, right now, looks like Magnus on the other side of the bracket is like, yeah, big fella, you might be the best until Magnus then came around. It's going to be a heavy hitter matchup if they make it that far. Obviously, both of them are favorites to do so. But, of course, that's going to be a heavy hitter matchup here. But we still got this match to do. And David has a long one to come back from.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Magnus versus Hikaru, it still is a long ways to go, but I mean, I would just salivate at the potential for that.
Yeah, it's definitely tough. Beat 4. Hikaru with these just like, he doesn't care. He literally doesn't care.
No, he literally doesn't.
Literally doesn't care. I mean, you can tell.
So they're going to repeat this line we've seen before. I think it was takes in D4, knight C6. Now, David had a good position there. Okay, Hikaru with the first deviation. He developed his knight on E2 last time around. Now on F3, perhaps more solid.
Yeah, absolutely. It's more solid here, defending D4 as well. Casting natural development is usually best. Of course, obviously, you have your ideas with developing in different ways, but natural development, knight F3, knight D2, again, natural development here, and just playing a position, even though, of course, black have the bishop pair, but having a weak pawn on D5.
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out how do you regroup, because, okay, queen B3 to start with makes a lot of sense. I guess he's following it up with like a rook FC1. And at some point, I like the idea of knight E1 and opening up my bishop.
He plays bishop F1, actually. That's intriguing. In fact, I mean, light squares are weak, but I guess you can't really get to them with the pieces that you have. It takes with the king. I mean, just a provocative style today. Very provocative. But nothing you can do about it. Pretty solid, huh?
Oh, yeah. I mean, don't get me started. Like that last game when he castled right, I mean, just straight into the attack. Absolutely ridiculous how he got away. But this time, I mean, king on F1, it is there, but not a lot of firepower for black where you could try and exploit it.
He plays a queen b5 move, attacking the knight, keeping some pressure on the c5 pawn. Queen to c7 played, king g2. Nice little move, tuck and roll there. This is a 3-1 portion. I forgot. You have to move so much faster. Like, transitioning is sometimes hard, especially even when you're down. You know, transitioning from 5-1 to 3-1. You have to move faster now, and you're down, right? So it is more difficult. I think it's a huge. As the time gets faster, Hikaru gets better, right? It's kind of scary.
So scary. Yeah, I mean, we can both definitely speak from our own personal experience playing these SCC formats. And yeah, it always takes me a while to sort of settle into each time control, like from 5 to 3 and from 3 to 1. You just have to keep up that tempo.
Absolutely. You have to keep up that tempo here. And of course, Hikaru does this every day, day in and day out, usually playing 3-1, 5-1. I mean, I'm playing in the title Tuesdays, playing both of them, 8 hours streaming at the same time. So it's difficult to compete with that sometimes if you're not, doing the same amount of playing. You see, it's 30,000 games, you know what I mean, in the system there. That's insane. That's just this account, right?
You don't get up there for nothing.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
I think he can break here with E4.
He's rook A6.
He's going to delay, but doesn't this allow... B4? Oh, B4, Queen A4 he has. He's got Queen A4 here.
Yeah, he definitely missed that.
And I think he jebaited David into it, and now he might win a pawn.
Yeah, it's nothing. Wow. Rook D6?
Rook D6, I take. You go C3? Maybe you have a little something going on there.
I mean, no, I don't.
Yeah, knight before, I don't think so. Rook B4, but maybe... Yeah, Rook D6, CB4, C3 is interesting.
That's very interesting. C3 with C2 ideas.
But David, he's got to come up with something. I mean, letting his time wind down.
Oh, exactly. Fast. Minute here, or under, a downing minute. About to be under 1 minute as well. 3 minute, 1 second increment here. I think he's still in the 5 minute mode. I can feel that right now.
Yeah, he's
the
just
time
not got a
uses.
lot of time. Even if he somehow gets out of trouble,
Yeah.
when with such little time, like you're just gonna basically get right back in it. So
Right.
if trying this way, same idea. Is there B5 there's CD2 and the B1 rook can hang in some lines.
B5 CD2, yeah.
Yeah, like rook C6, queen C6.
Oh, he's playing it
He's gonna
too.
go for it anyway. Yeah, I mean, I guess at the end of the day, it would be queen against 2 rooks.
After
Probably
takes.
Yeah,
rook
still
takes,
better for
queen
white.
takes, and rook B1.
Knight D2.
Knight D2. Whoa.
Holy smokes!
I guess that
Wait
is
a second
move.
here.
Wow.
That's a cheeky little intermezzo. So now at least he gets rid of one more pawn. Still though,
Then I can think on
ED4,
D2.
CD2, Knight D2, like still pawn down, not out of the woods by any stretch of the imagination.
Take. Knight takes D2. I like this pawn from Hikaru here. 3-4, 3-4. All right, we got the extra pawn. Yeah, he can try to convert. That's just tough, man. I mean, you playing great chess, David. But like, man, it's tough facing this guy. 5.
Oh, and rook C6,
4.
another great
And that could just
restricting
double.
move. I think he can play even a simple move like, yeah, I like rook BC1, I like knight F3 too, but also
And then F3
H3,
first.
just so you
H3,
can
yeah.
meet H4 with G4. And
With
that's,
G4, right?
yeah, that looks
He
classy.
plays it too. Look at that. H4, G4. And then knight F3, there's queen E4, but rook E1. So I'm good to go. Rook's hanging, so maybe rook C1. Oh, takes push.
Oh,
Push,
takes
push,
and
push.
push.
I mean, you gotta
Just
be careful.
keeping it
This knight's
simple.
loose. I mean, queen
It
D3
is
kind
loose,
of
but
annoying.
I don't see a way to take advantage. Like that knight will hop right back to
Actually, you
F3,
can go here too
guard
as well.
D4, guard your king, and there's just no way through for black.
Takes. Yeah, he pushes it. Queen D3. I think I go B7.
B7, yeah, I'm in
anyway.
time there. So you have to deal with
B7.
that, and then I have a
Yeah.
free hand to play a knight F3 or what I want.
Whoa, B7. Yeah, play it. And now we need to figure out what to do with the rook, obviously, to defend. Whoa, rook C2.
All right, he's going for broke. So if he queens, rook D2, queen F4.
And then
Let's
queen
see.
B1.
Oh, there's queen
Queen
B1
D2.
there, which I blundered. Okay.
But queen D2 though.
Oh, queen D2. Yeah.
Yeah, queen D2 takes. Cherry, come on, get him off the board. That's a resi. There it is.
Surgical
Hikaru with the
precision
dub.
yet again from Hikaru. Okay, and now another different response to
Okay.
E4.
But this transposes into something normal or not. He just wants to play stupid stuff today, huh? I guess he just
Yeah,
wants to
you
play
see him
everything.
there. He's having a good
provocative.
time. He's laughing. F5.
Yeah, he's having a good time, right? Having a good time, enjoying it. He's just playing whatever he wants today.
But we actually need a count because I know that he hasn't played the same thing twice for black. So if I'm doing my math straight, there's 15 games, which means that this is his 8th different response to 1e4.
Wow. Whoa.
And
This is okay.
Knight D5,
Let's
queen
go.
H5, yeah.
Come
Looks
on,
like it
David.
works.
He like, yo, you gonna stop disrespecting me like this, bro. I like it.
But
I like it,
Hikaru
David.
doesn't seem to be
Like it.
impressed just yet. After knight G6, there is knight F6.
I was just thinking that. And then what do we do now? Bishop F7?
Oh, there might be bishop F7, but king F7? Oh, and knight E5, that's mate.
And then queen F7.
That's mate.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, the puzzle rush.
Oh, you know, I do that every day. Oh, every day, baby. Knight F6, bishop F7 is gross. But let's see.
So why is this not just completely toasted? Like,
That's
can
a
you get
great
away
question.
with HG, queen G6,
Maybe like,
king D7?
oh, you can't play that. What is this? Yeah, you might have to just take it, which he does.
Queen G6,
He
king D7.
does.
Yeah, queen F5, there's king E8.
Queen. Oh, you have king E8. Get out of here. Oh, it doesn't. That's so annoying.
Man, if
F5 king E8.
if he finds a way to
So
survive this, then I mean, there's just not much you can do.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Take on
If he survives
D5.
this, like, yeah, there's just nothing you can really do.
Take on
You just
D5,
can't
knight.
touch him.
Yeah, knight E7. I'm trying to calculate. Is there a forced win for white or not yet?
That's what I'm trying to figure out too. Check there's knight E7, right? Maybe even anything E7.
Right, yeah. I think queen F7 would allow black some
Bishop
chances
G5,
to
queen
entangle.
E8.
Yeah, bishop
you
G5,
have to
queen
take?
E8. Queen F5, king E8. Queen G4, king E8 as well. Seems like there's nothing better than the simple bishop D5.
Right, yeah. Bishop D5. He goes queen
Yeah,
f7.
queen f7. The
loses
one thing,
entire
I mean, the
advantage.
one thing I don't like is you give black so many different options, right? There's
Yeah.
literally 4 pieces that can block on e7.
Yeah, and just said best move was bishop d5 and then playing bishop g5 right over after. So really just developing to get your piece back and natural move bishop g5. It was just crushing. Now it's zeros. But let's see. Can you just block with anything? Yeah, every move. Knight d to e7 is the only move that loses.
Oh, okay.
Everything else is like he can block with anything else. Okay.
Can you play a move like queen e8?
Wow,
Making
and play
some
king
room for the king.
d8?
Yeah.
You see that in the Dutch, in the bishop g5 Dutch with f6 g5 very early. That's funny. Queen e8 and king d8. Oh man.
Bishop h6, looking to exchange bishop. So the funny thing is queen e6, king e8, your queen would be under attack. So no,
and bishop under attack, and the this bishop is still hanging.
Yeah, so white
There's a
would
lot of
have
stuff
to
hanging.
repeat there. Do you have anything better? Like bishop e6 check, king c6, that king's starting to run. Wow.
I mean, what a provocative day from Hikaru. What if we go d5 after that?
Oh yeah, there is a
b8?
d5. Maybe just keep running though, king b6.
Yeah, he just runs away. What on earth, bro?
There's
I'm
no
tilted.
bishop
You
e3.
gotta be kidding me. Can I win a game?
Yeah, I mean,
Can I get a game, Jeffrey?
I'm telling you, Hikaru really could be invincible. He really could.
Can I get a game, bro? His king on b6, Jeff. His king's on b6.
Yeah, he's gonna try to take in queen f4 maybe.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Double
yeah, I saw
attack,
this
queen
idea.
e3 check.
Check.
Hikaru's still laughing. Like, let me tell you, if I had my king on b6, I would not be laughing.
Yeah. King on b6, just not a care in the world.
Queen h8. So if queen e3, is there c5? This is nuts.
Wow. And it takes, oh my goodness,
King
the bishop's still hanging.
c6.
The bishop's still hanging. I don't have anything developed. Who's better here, right? Check. c5 played. En passant, the bishop's hanging. And there's a b2 problem. Very strange. Very strange. The rook's hanging there.
Actually,
This
king
is hanging
c6,
right now.
king c6, queen e4 might be good for white.
That's cute. That's cute. That's a check. Well, what do? He takes queen e4.
Just play it anyway. King 7, queen f4. I guess you just keep
Tuck and roll.
You keep
King
going up and
d8?
down like
Oh,
a
no,
yo-yo with the king.
that's
Yeah, you
suicide.
can't go to d8. You just
Yeah.
have to go back to c6. This is hilarious.
King on c6. Wow.
But it is 4 pawns for white, so it should be good. Like, what if I just take on c8 at some point and no, queen c4 check? Not sure what this accomplishes.
Castle? Nope, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Rook e6 and you
Still
can
not
resign.
quite. Yeah, you covered d6
Queen
there.
e7, rook e6. This is just
Exactly.
This is wicked.
What about
This is
bishop
witchcraft?
Oh, bishop c8, queen e5 check. Queen e5 check exists.
Yeah, this is some type of voodoo type stuff he be doing here, bro. This doesn't make any sense. Queen e5 checking up. Well, you can't even beat him. Like his king's on c6, bro. Stop it. You gotta be kidding me. Queen check,
I guess king f1
rook
would
e1.
prepare rook e1.
Right.
But you go like queen e5 check, king f1, knight takes c8.
Yeah. Yeah, knight takes c8. Rook takes queen e5 though.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see it. Yeah, knight
With the
c8.
knight. Queen b5. Well, I mean, I don't really want to trade. Yeah, you got the 3 passers, bro.
Yeah, I guess the endgame would be good for white.
I got 3 of them boys. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Check. Check. You want to draw, bro? I'll take it.
I think you've got to
I'll
get your rook on
take
h1
it.
involved somehow, like with h rook h3. But suddenly when knight
man.
d6 comes,
Oh, yeah, this
man.
is
Yeah, that's a
there's-
great way to describe scrappy. This is so scrappy for
scrappy,
for
right?
cards.
Scrappy. Yeah, there's a Carol Khan Panophonik line with a knight d6 Grisha Kisak. They played against Vidit Gurdrathi with the white pieces. Where
But I think
this looks very
Hikaru's doing
familiar.
well now. Like rook f4,
Oh, he's
b2
doing
is
great.
hanging. There's
He's
knight
doing
c4
great.
ideas. Okay, not anymore.
Yeah, this is terrible.
Just take
man.
on
This
b2.
is-
Yeah, I've got rook d4.
Look at the time, Jeffrey.
Rook
See
d4.
the time?
Oh yeah, he's got no time. I just realized. Jeez,
94 there.
he's not gonna survive this. Okay, c3 is a good attempt though, forcing the queens off. 94. Oh, he even managed
Wow.
to win this.
I mean, I can't believe it, bro. Can't believe it. He was getting crushed.
And David refused several draw offers in this game. Oh, and knight b1. There's the finishing touch.
That hurts. That definitely hurts, bro. I was rooting for David in that game too. That hurts, man. A3, E5. He's just trying whatever. Maybe B4.
Back to this. I think he played C4. He's also played E4. Yeah, no freaking way. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Incredible. This is some type of Vienna with an early A3.
Yeah, that A3 pawn push basically useless though, because I don't see any way that can ever benefit you. But he's probably going to make it work.
Completely useless move, because correct. I mean, usually you have the same position with the pawn on A2 in the Vienna with the early bishop C2. The pawn on A3 literally did nothing at all for you. It's kind of funny. But D3, yeah, okay, bishop E3.
I like this H5 H4 Alpha 0 like approach from David. Maybe you go Queen G5, yep.
King D2? I know it's a crazy move, but
oh no, that's right up Hikaru's alley. I mean, if he wants, if he's gonna put his king on B6, yeah, you called it. Great call.
Might as well, Hikaru. I'm playing this kind of chess today anyway.
Yeah, and he's laughing. Yeah, you should laugh.
Right, what's the most disrespectful move I can play? That's what he's probably thinking. What is the craziest thing I can do? King D2? Let's do it. I like Queen F1, and so for some reason, I like the Queen.
Yeah, Queen F1. And at some point, I like GH4, opening the rook. Put a rook on G1. And oh, there's a cheeky little trick here with GH4, and if Black recaptures with the rook or knight, Bishop C6.
Bishop C6. Whoops. G4, same idea.
Similar idea, yeah, similar.
That's nice. Watch out. Don't block with your face. Knight H6, H3.
Yeah, I like Knight D6. Keep the knight centralized. But after H3... How is this so solid? Okay, Bishop E6 and castles.
Yeah. I can't move anything, though. Like, this looks like a Sicilian, right? In reverse with black. Some type of, I don't know, dragon or knight or for something where the king is in the center here.
I can guarantee you Hikaru's thinking about playing, like, C4 and King C3. Just keep...
Wow. King E1.
But, all right, he's gonna play sane for once.
E4, attacking A7, King B8, but now that just closed. Let me look at this bishop. That might have been a weird move.
Yeah, positionally this is bad, but yeah, King swung around to F2.
Yo,
he wants Queen C1. I think he wants Queen
bro.
C1 and Bishop F3. Yeah.
Oh, I like this. Queen C1. Yeah, I thought it was Queen B1, but Queen C1 just makes sense. Queen B1 doesn't really make that much sense. King D2, King E1, King F2. Yeah, he's just having fun. Bro.
But F5 is going to be big. F5 is huge.
F5? That's true. That's gonna open it up.
G5 is met with rook H5. Yeah, no, now it's now or never. Go F5. Take on E5? FG? What is this? I guess there's knight F4, though, to cut off the F file.
Okay, king looking crazy right in the middle of the street here. Of course, obviously. What do we have? Rook check? What is it, Jeffrey? G3? Rook check?
If G3, king G1, and the king would find itself surprisingly safe.
We do rook check? Wow, it's -4. Maybe we just... No. It's like check and take, maybe.
Queen F7 and takes, yeah. I don't know. Queen F8 might not be the right square. I don't know how exactly you do this. It's so tricky.
Yeah, and now he's out.
GH3 Queen E6 doesn't work.
I just want to see real quick. What did he play? He took, and then
after knight 4, maybe is it Queen F7?
Yeah, it's Queen F7. Queen F7 and GH3.
Yeah.
Queen F7, GH3.
But in the game, I mean, Hikaru's back in it once again.
Yeah, he's definitely back in it here. Very nice file.
Oh yeah, there could be a rook B1 in the works.
Yep, rook B1 and knight C6.
There's
also maybe like a bishop B7 in here. Like there is some
such tactics do exist. Yeah, I mean David has to resolve the pin somehow. I don't know if you go rook H6, rook E8, but worst case scenario, Hikaru can play the endgame now and he's safe.
Yeah, rook B1 is really strong.
But I like rook B1 too.
Very strong move because even if you move the king, I potentially could still sacrifice, but I have to be accurate. It has to be right.
But rook B1, king C8, then I'd be happy to take on E6. with your
There's
king
rook
on that
b1.
diagonal.
Correct. Yeah, we just take on e6.
Yeah, very annoying moment. I'm wondering
up
about
rook
bishop
e3?
d7, but I mean, David's not going to be able to win this.
Bishop d7 played. It's a good move.
I guess you could just take on e7, play knight c6. That's one option.
Guess just trade everything down, try to bully the h.
Oh, but there's also queen d5.
He
And if
plays
c6,
it.
knight c6.
Right. Engine did not like this. What?
But why? This looks
Why
good.
not? Exactly, right? What are you talking about? What are you doing?
Rook
I
b7
don't
is
see it. Let me see
passive.
what they think. Because this is a great move. Play c6, take everything, and rook ace to g8 because he has no mate.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
Too deep,
c6, let him take everything and play rook ace g8. Yeah. And then
too
you just
deep.
like,
And I mean, David might be forced to find that, though. At least
and he
here,
might be finding it.
he might be forced.
Whoa.
No, queen e1. No,
E1?
but this doesn't work. I taken king f2. I mean, he's fighting for a draw still.
I can go here and trap the knight.
King d2, king c7,
even
or
better.
this. Oh, yeah,
Even
knight
better.
c3. Maybe your knight might get
But
trapped.
now,
But king d2, knight
d2.
b1.
Oh, knight b1, correct. That's a
So
bit
maybe-
nasty. So annoying. c4. So what do we do?
You go to
Like,
d1. I think you go
knight
to
b1
d1
anyway? Okay.
Rook
d4.
c8, but bishop a4. No, he's
c4.
going to lose this. c4. Yeah, he's going to lose this one as well.
Two passers. Light square bishop.
And that
Rook
knight
one,
is stuck on the
undefended.
side. d4. Oh! That rook now controlling the
Nice.
third rank. King
Knight can't
c1,
get out.
unstoppable.
King b2.
Now he can pick
Okay.
up h4.
Easy pickup. Easy game here. 1 second for David. This is not looking good at all. Man.
So rough.
No, I mean, nothing's going David's way. Even when it was winning, I mean, he got provocative openings. I mean, like, positions were great, especially that last game. It just couldn't convert.
All right, he's content with the rook against the knight, which it should be more than enough.
Let's see with the extra pawn. Check. King up. C3. Restrict. Very nice. Walk the king up. Easy
Good
game.
stuff. Yeah, rook h6 and
C5
c5.
next.
That's it.
Resignation.
Oh man, I mean, he played king d2, king e1, king f2, and he still won.
It's crazy. He still won. This is the most normal we've seen out of his opening. Well, maybe he did have Eliakin and like.
Yeah, he's back to. I mean, this
he
is
has
one of
some-
his favorites. Playing
Right,
that modern little tiger.
3-1.
Here it's with a6.
Mm-hmm. We see this all the time in the Title Tuesdays.
Indeed, we do. And knight d7. Yeah, he's gonna go for probably a setup with bishop b7, double fianchetto. Not quite a hippo because he'll probably play knight f6, but close.
Bishop c2. Castles probably.
He might actually play a hippo with e6, knight e7.
Quite annoying setup the hippos are, especially against strong players like Hikaru. It's like, you're just trying to attack, and you do get good positions, in fact, but you have to convert. Bishop h6, love it. Whoa.
Yeah, he's giving up the
Okay.
e pawn, but I guess he would have like a
Guess
queen
he's got
g7
pressure or
and
something.
some pressure on
Yeah.
the e file. Exactly.
Knight g5, yeah.
So you take it.
e1.
Probably rook
There's
e1. I mean,
e5.
slightly better.
Yeah, he
Or-
probably should have put in.
Yeah, I don't
Really
really
should have played e5. No.
like this because now once black gets in e5, it's transfers into sort of Spanish, and maybe Hikaru solved his problems here.
Yeah, he's already good. I mean, blockade here. Very nice. Dark square bishop gone. But, of course, white does have his chances as well. Maybe even trying h4, h5, g3, moving the knight f4, f5.
Yeah, you got to try something on the king side. But knight d7, I like this.
h4 play.
Probably going around to b6 and forcing your hand with the pawn on a4.
Yeah, very Spanish-like, like you mentioned here. Spanish Roy Lopez. Definitely very Spanish-like with the bishop on c2 as well. Some type of rare.
Exactly, it's a
Crazy.
Brer. Yeah, Hikaru was at a crossroads there. He didn't really want to play h5 and allow the knight to jump in, so he's willing to go knight f6 back. I mean, white did weaken some squares there on g4.
I'm a big fan of knight h2. Just trying to open up some lines.
Lovely
This piece
move.
is active. But I think you have to watch. Well, f4 we can take with the queen. Yeah, we can take back with the queen. It's going to be a great move, actually.
Yeah, Hikaru's going to take his time here. I see he's leaned back, very relaxed, very chill. There's knight
Very
cd7.
chill.
Preparing.
10 games.
Preparing, I guess, after f4, he wants to take and
Put the knight on
either
e5.
maybe queen b6 or put something on e5, yeah.
Yeah, knight on e5.
But actually, f4, queen
Tough.
b6, he might just want to
I'll trade him off
really
immediately. That's
kill
going
the
to be
game
rough. Yeah, it's going to be really annoying. Maybe a5 then. But that does create a weakness immediately.
I did like a5 because now once you allow queen b6, the queen has to relegate itself. It's going to take a long time for you to get in this f4 plan.
I have to go king h1 now and f4. But then he's
But you're not going to
attacking
be
me
in
again.
time at all. e4 is hanging, also knight d3.
He also has this and this
And
now. because of
ba4 is in the air
disconnection.
too. So, I mean, you got to go bishop c2 for starters, I feel. Now he throws in
Hit
move
a5
a5.
first.
But, I mean, as you mentioned earlier, that pawn is always a weakness. So now, yeah, I like bishop c8.
King h1. Now I'm playing f4.
But now h5.
So annoying. Oh my goodness. Bro, he plays everything. You can never get anything.
You can't.
Ever.
You
ever,
simply
bro.
can't.
Ever.
g3,
You
the
can't even
knight
get
coming
anything.
into d3. Although, wait, there is a b4 move. So like g3, knight d3,
G3,
b4.
knight d3, b4. That's nice. So he goes back. So maybe we tuck and row and try to play f4, bro. Like, come on, bro. Queen g2, f4.
Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, otherwise
Finally.
black at some point is going to play on the queen side with rook b8 and b4 at some point.
Yeah, that's going to be annoying. Definitely. Knight to g4. What is this move? Where are you going? What's the idea? Jeffrey.
Guess he wants to put it on e3. I don't see why else.
Yeah, correct. And maybe he's back to here in f4, I guess, finally. Oh, there's also a knight e3, knight f5 in there.
Aha, which is why
Highlighting the
Hikaru
fact.
got rid of it immediately.
Right.
There's that rook b8.
And f4, king g2, prophylaxis.
Feel like
Oh,
you're not ready
pawn.
to push f4 ever because I'll take and activate my rook and then I'll flick in my b4 move. Both rooks would be heavily in the game.
Looks like he's going to g4 now.
Yeah, now again, f4 is just no longer an idea. So David's shifting his eyes over to the queen side.
Only break is b4. b3, not really feasible.
Yeah, you'll just be left with the backward c pawn.
Yeah, it's just like he's defending, which is
He's
tough.
got to sit tight. Yeah, there's not much you can do.
It's tough.
Knight g4, provoking f3. One more weakness for Hikaru to try and probe.
Played it. Knight back to f6.
You want to go knight h6 and f5 is the question.
That's very active. If I go f6, yeah, I guess he just went back to f6. But hey, that was a very nice idea.
But
nice idea.
really no reason to play too recreationally for Hikaru.
Right.
I mean, 10-point lead, last game in the 3-minute. I mean, he
True.
can just do what he wants.
Right, going into the bullet, where, I mean, Hikaru's a heavy favorite there, highest rated bullet player on chess.com. It's very scary to even face him. So I think his chances were definitely in a 5 and a 3. We didn't get our shots there, but of course, can't count David out still. There's a match left. The bullet portion definitely is in Hikaru's favor. It's tough.
Yeah, now Hikaru calculating whether or not this is the right moment to push b4. He says not yet. And he's going to switch his forces again to the king side. That's what the good players do. They play on all sides of the board.
That's correct. He plays rook f8 with the f5 himself. Sort of King's Indian-esque, but the king is on g7 here. f5,
e5, rook f5.
Ooh,
now knight f6 is a huge threat. That d5 pawn
Right.
is a dead duck. It's just going to be falling like a house of cards.
We could just double the rooks here.
Double or do you
pressure?
play? Yeah, I think you just double.
Okay,
Oh,
so he
he's going to
takes-
switch to
he
this.
allows some stuff.
Maybe
over
queen
here, but
c5?
yeah, just
And
queen
play the
c5.
endgame? Yeah.
Shut it down, right?
It's a very,
Shut it
very
down.
safe way. Like, he's still got 2 more breaks in mind. He's got g5 in the future, and he's also got the b4 idea. Once you trade queens.
We just get him off. They put the knight on c5. Beautiful.
You've got
Even
knight
d3
a4
hang-
too. Yeah, knight a4 was possible.
Well, he has a6's hanging.
Knight a5, rook a1, so you can't take it. Yeah, the
defend
rook
first.
a8
Look
is
at that.
so good.
I mean, he's just classic and says, "How do you defend? You don't." And then I bring the knight back around to the c5 square.
And he's been playing these last 20 moves
Oh man,
on the increment. Just too tough.
rook f8. Yeah,
g5 now, I
Stuff.
think you open the other side. H6. Oh, he's gonna bring it all the
Where's
way
it
back to
going?
A5.
Are you?
How about that?
How about that?
Yeah, G4 doesn't really
G5,
accomplish
B4.
anything. It's all over here with B4.
That's a nice move. That's a nice move. We have B3.
I'm not sure if you go B3, you just take an A3. Yeah, maybe
Taking
just...
A3. I thought the same. And then B2.
Well, oh no,
back.
he sticks the knight on B3. That ends all counterplay.
Right. Out of time there. Black wins. Wow. I mean, the score astronomical here. 11-point lead going into the bullet. That's tough. Very, very tough, Jeffrey. As we take a look at this card right here, Jeff. As you see, it is all in Hikaru. It's been the Hikaru show here. David was able to strike back here and there a few times, but it's just not enough. And in Smarter Chess, looks like they're right too. They could predict 7 and 7, and I think what
just
was it
half off.
In the bullet?
It was a half off. 7.5, 1.5. Very, very close. I mean, David, I think he actually had a brief lead in a 3-minute portion. If I'm not mistaken, like 1.5 half, but Hikaru rattling off 6 games in a row to close it out. I mean, that's why you don't poke the bear, I guess.
Yeah, don't poke the bear, right? Or Hikaru's, Hikaru's help the bear, right? You want to help the bear if you're facing Hikaru in that situation. It's pretty tough, of course, guys. But yeah, so as we get back into it, chat, we have some stuff for you. So get ready for the December 2022 stateofchess.com coming to you live on December 21st. We have some huge news for the chess community, and the event will be followed by a community Q&A. Plus, some very special guests will be joining the show to talk about the exciting announcement and what it means for the future of chess and the chess community. Don't miss the show, December 21st at 10 a.m. Pacific, right here on Chess, twitch.tv/chess. All right, so make sure you're there for that chat for us as we're going to take a short break. We're going to get back to the bullet portion, and we'll keep it going from here. So we'll be right back in a few.
International Master Danny Wrench back again, Chief Chess Officer, bringing you chess terminology. Let's dive right into one of everybody's favorite tactics, if I might be so bold, because it's surprising. It's something that never fails to deliver shock value and excitement, whether you're watching a broadcast or just reviewing some famous chess games. And that is the process of an under promotion. When you move a pawn to the other side of the board, almost always you're looking to get a queen. But the rare times where it's better to get something else, or perhaps even required in order to maybe not stalemate your opponent or keep your winning chances alive, are some of the most fascinating, exciting moments in chess. So with that, let's dive into what under promotion is and show you some of my favorite examples. Under promotion, as we said, is the process of promoting a pawn, but not to the most obvious or most powerful type of piece, which is usually the queen. In this famous example between Nakamura and Vladimir Kramnik, the fact that Hikaru was winning is only because he under promotes on c8 to a knight. That move comes with check on the black king, so that on the next turn, white can capture the e2 pawn. It should be noted that if Hikaru had queened, black would actually go on to win, because now black queens with check, and ultimately Kramnik would have been able to not just save, but actually win this game. An under promotion tactic provided to me by our own Sam Copeland, Vice President of Content. One of his favorite examples is the move d7, and after bishop to e8, the only way to win the game is to under promote to a bishop. Under promoting to a bishop doesn't happen that often. In this particular study, it was designed to be so. The point is that if the bishop moves over to h5, we check and mate along the a4 e8 diagonal, and if the bishop moves anywhere else, white actually plays a subtle move, bishop f7 first, and there is no way to prevent checkmate on the next move. Shout out to everybody watching this video. Thank you for tuning in and enjoying our breakdown of under promotion, and we'll see you on chess.com.
And we're back, guys. We are back with the bullet portion, of course, of the Speed Chess Championship. Jeffrey, there's been a lot of chess, and it's been a show here with Hikaru, of course, just doing a domination scene for everyone here. It's just amazing, right? We see from Hikaru, Jeffrey, what's going on?
Yeah, 11-point gap. It's ballooned completely. Match nearly out of hand. I mean, you can still play 11 games in the bullet, but I think there's a lot of reason to watch here. Hikaru, known online as maybe the best bullet player of all time, at least for 1+0. So yeah, we're still gonna witness some really beautiful, artistic, majestic play from Hikaru himself.
And we have 30 minutes here. Now, this is not the real bullet. What I mean by that is, of course, you get that 1 second increment, but that 1 second goes very fast. And he's going with his trusty knight of 3, b3. I actually got a over the board win, Jeffrey. Probably the greatest game I've played besides beating the GM in the last tournament. But I had this IM I beat like very fast, h4, h5, nasty attack. And I was very nicely credited to what I've learned from Hikaru playing this knight of 3, b3 system.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
strong stuff. I mean, look at this, right? Look how
Oh, but how
aggressive
about
this
that
is.
idea by David? Leaving his knight undefended here. Obviously, ef6, bishop f6 would be a skewer.
Right.
So nice little tactic there by David.
Knight to c3 here. Castle queenside. This is, I mean, if you can get these are aggressive positions, believe it or not. Is a reverse Queen's Indian. Rook to d2. Pawn takes e5 is a huge blunder here. We have to figure out what to do. Now we can take on e5.
Yep, knight c7
Wow,
is
Engine
nice.
hated that move. Wow. I guess queen e3. Okay, that makes sense. h3, g4.
So,
I mean, look at this. You can just smell
maybe,
it.
yeah, it could be h3,
You can smell it.
g4, and white
Pawn
has
takes.
good control of the position, but okay, what is going on here?
Yeah, this is a problem. After bishop takes, you have queen d4 in many cases due to the dark square control.
And knight
If the queen can get here. This is just strategically won. I'm not even gonna lie to you, Jeffrey. This is already over for white. It's very rough. I mean, from the files here, you do have 96, but this is hanging too. Like, look at the.
Oh,
what is
man.
this? What is this?
Yeah, you might
What
have
is
to
this,
play a
right?
move like knight e8, sadly.
Yeah, right. A knight on e8. Man, it's rough. It's a rough day in the office. Bishop c4, h3, g4, f5. Very strong stuff.
Now I
I'm gonna
think
play g4 right now.
yeah,
I
he
mean,
doesn't
it's
even need to take that
ridiculous.
pawn on d6.
Yeah, it's very
Just
nice.
keeping full control
Very
of the position
nice.
here. Queen d4.
Queen, right, hitting the knight.
Can't play king g7. You just be in a pin for eternity. So I guess you have to play queen d8, but
And d8 and g4 is definitely a move. But you have h3.
might be
He just
time to
takes.
cash
Very
in.
easy.
Yeah, just cash in. with
Easy.
Queen d6.
Yeah, it just takes. Just takes.
And rook e7 will be the follow-up. So it's all. I think that's just all she wrote. Rook e7.
Yep. Rook e7 and takes and takes.
Oh man, and look at this. I think just rook c6. Yeah, double on the seventh rank.
Yeah. And then this is a wrap. Bishop f7, beautiful. Rook e6. Oh, we could just take and take. Yeah, this is
Take
easy.
everything.
Everything. Take everything. Right.
Brutal. Now,
Take everything.
during the break, actually, as Hikaru likely wraps this one up, I just wanted to say I wrote down all of Hikaru's responses so far to 1e4.
Huh?
He's up to 9. He's played e6, c6, g6, d5, c5, a5, knight of
You wrote these down.
and knight c6. Yeah, I wrote it down just to make sure that he would
Jeffrey.
keep playing different moves. But I think did he play g6 there? So that's our first repeat of a move one
Yeah.
response.
Jeffrey wrote this down. Jeffrey wrote them down.
I mean, I was curious. Like, I really thought he would try to play all 16 like different move one responses to 1e4.
My goodness. It's a clinic today, bro. It's a clinic.
Yeah, and
is
I
a
like
very
this for
topical
Hikaru too.
line.
Yeah.
Yeah, very topical line. Usually, you like to play g4. Roman Jinji has some very nice lines with g4 and not castling, actually castling queenside. That is like an early g4 because the pawn is on f5 with the idea to open the g file. Here, black's is really nice.
Yeah, you could
Really
set up a
fun.
pawn diamond here if you want with f5 and
Mhm.
e6, but There's no real need to do that. I think queen f5, swing that rook over to g6, start playing on the king
Right.
side.
Right. Yeah, I like it here. Pawn takes. You have rook h3, b5. That's nice.
Oh, first fix the
E3.
queen side entirely. Okay, f3 is nice though. He opens the e file.
Open up. Take this way. Yeah. There we go. There we go.
6. Still nice and solid for both sides. Maybe white just plays something like rook e2, bishop d2, guards the pawn chain. No, he goes bishop e5. Slightly
Straight.
concerned though about that c3 weakness.
5
There
versus
could be-
5 here. Black's slightly better.
He is, yeah. Rook c1. Maybe you can go rook c4. You can at some point start penetrating on the a file with rook a8, rook a2.
He's trying it. That's exactly what he's going for. Rook a8, rook a2 calls it. b3.
The b3 rook is the
That's a
pawns, and
ugly
here maybe
move.
black can consider b3 at some point. No, he just takes.
He just takes, yeah. And rook b3, and then I guess
Rook
shuffle back
a4?
and forth.
Yeah, at some point I like rook a4, and you start hunting down white's king.
Yeah, we just shuffling. We just shuffle back and forth here,
e5
right?
still nothing.
Oh, there's a
still nothing, I
doesn't work.
guess. I mean,
Alright,
I guess the king
e4.
could just drop back.
to e3. Yeah.
I'm gonna try this one. Unfortunately, white has a very safe niche with the king on f4, so you couldn't really harass with the rooks behind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, David's keeping pace on the clock, which is important. I think he should be able to draw this game.
Yeah, it should be. And of course,
Rook B.
Hikaru's. Oh, wait. He's 16 seconds. I mean,
Yeah.
okay,
Now
he should
he's
be able to
starting to
draw
slow
this
down
slow.
a bit. It's getting
He should be able to
concerning
draw this.
again.
Like, how do you even get real play here?
Rook
Okay, he's
e7,
giving
rook
up the pawn, and we
e7.
play right, exactly. It's
Rook
rook e7 anyway.
e7 should be fine.
What?
Oh, he's gonna try for
whoa.
counterplay.
Are you gonna try for a mate, my guy? You better hold on. You and check first. Takes.
Rook c4, king g3.
Dang, that
I
was
think.
sweet. Had
Yeah,
to
nice
block
way
him
to
first.
force. Wait. Is there e6?
Wait, yeah, I was just thinking that. Was there an e6 there?
Might have. I guess
draw.
Hikaru could have kept that pawn at bay. So
Right.
likely we see a draw, or is there still chances?
Right.
Maybe rook c4 check, but for Hikaru here. Otherwise, rook g1 and king f5.
We also have king f5.
Wait
he's
a
winning.
second,
He's
king
winning.
f5?
King f5 and rook g1 and king f6.
Yeah,
How's this not
maybe
winning?
I guess
Rook
Hikaru
g1
didn't see
f4.
the
Rook
defense
g1,
there.
rook
Yeah, rook g1 f4
Oh,
or just
c7.
c7. That's it.
Sheesh.
All right, nice win for David.
Let's go, David. Let's go. a4, a5. How are we seeing it? Wow, it's so fast.
Pre-moving
It's so
c3,
fast.
d4. All right, I see you, Hikaru.
Come on, bro.
h5, h4. Yeah, I think we're gonna see quite a few outlandish opening tries these next few games. We have already, at least.
Bishop to g5. Let's go, David. Let's go. Man, this is like terrible. Like I can't play this, and I don't know. I was gonna try this,
But he
today.
just gives
This
up the
is
pawn
not-
at d5.
Yeah, that's not. Gonna
How
cut
does
it.
Hikaru
Not
get
gonna
this
cut
kind
it.
of position when he starts out with a5, c3, b4?
That's not even gonna.
That's
cut
what
it
I
here.
don't understand.
Whoa!
And
whoa!
king f2, queen c5.
Whoa.
Nice counter shot.
Nice shot there. He's looking now, David. Looking. I like it.
But
Thanks,
I
and
guess queen
you
d5,
gotta-
you'll take an e4. He's got good control of the center.
Ooh, very nice. E4. Yes.
Can you get away with ed4? Just keep sacking. Thinking about it.
ED4.
Does it?
It's on the board. It's on the board here.
Now, I guess I just take on f6 though. No, if you take on c6, I thought I take on c3.
This is
I mean,
wicked. What?
The point is
bro.
bishop e3, queen c6. You can't take on
You
c3
hit the rook.
because I got the fork. Oh, the rook is also hanging.
Yeah, boy, in price here. But you do have a knight f3 and then queen h3 though. He's out. Wow. He's actually out of there.
Yeah, those lines are working for black. I think this should be good. Hikaru not very happy with himself, but it's still a really sharp position.
Well, he's not happy with himself. I play a4. Like Hikaru not happy with the opening. Bro, you play a4, b4, c3.
Yeah,
Like,
he
it's
doesn't
a
see
very
a good
strong
move.
player.
King g2 and knight f3. I'm gonna try this.
Shaking his head.
What about
shaking his
c2?
head.
Okay, c2, I guess knight bd2. It's not so simple for black. Maybe you go knight e4.
Yeah, 94 is really strong. There it is, 94 with knight g5 intentions, very strong. You maybe could go knight d2 is not nothing. There's
Queen
nothing
a4,
there.
living on the edge.
Right, that's a good move.
I think you have to keep queens on though. Queen e6, I like this. Rook e1
chooses it.
instantly. Play rook c8.
Queen e6.
Just get those rooks in the game.
Yeah.
Knight a3, rook e8 makes a lot of sense. At some point, I think you want to push c2. Maybe now?
Oh, rook c4. Oh, black's winning. Oh,
knight g5.
combinations.
Is there some h4
Yeah, we missed something. They're moving so
2 seconds
fast
here for David. He's got no time. Just got to trust his instincts now. Rook e4, rook e3. Oh, there's also
an
rook
idea.
e2 is huge.
Rook e2 is nasty. He played king f1 because of it.
Take
Rook.
queen f3.
Hold
He's
on.
got it. Queen h1.
Everything drops.
Back-to-back buckets for David.
Let's go. Big David. David out here, chat. Can we call it a comeback? Probably not. But at the same time, I mean, hey, let's get some energy, right? Let's get some energy.
Whoa, bishop e2? Is that a slip? I thought bishop d3 is the main move there, but
Definitely.
I mean, queen d4, this is a good way to improvise. c5, queen e5 check. Wait, queen e6, e5?
Blunder.
What is this?
E5? What is this? Yo, look at Hikaru's face.
Queen f4?
Oh,
Yeah, it's
man.
starting to slip. Maybe
Hold up.
slightly careless
Oh.
there from Hikaru. That's why he hasn't been playing these e4, e5 actual theory. This is what he knew it would lead to.
Yeah, right. You know, do we call this a comeback or not, chat? Do we call this a comeback? This is 3 in a row. Where did this come back? He's winning in the bullet portion. He's winning right now in the bullet portion.
g6. Well, still not over. Maybe. Oh, I think you can just castle now. Yep. Queen e2, queen h6 is mate.
So we have to defend the pawn. How do we do this? Maybe here, here, and here. So bishop f4, bishop e5.
Oh,
queen
that's one way to do it. Yeah. Can you?
1, 2, 3. Literally don't even care about anything. Oh, he has
bishop
king h8.
f4. No. Bishop f4 takes it. You go rook e1, then
Okay.
queen h6, and then bishop
Oh,
e5.
rook
I think.
e1. Yeah.
That would have worked, but
Beautiful.
I guess
rook e1,
David
yeah.
doesn't really see the need to take extensive risks.
Yeah, he needs to be quick though. He needs to be very quick. I mean,
Like
like,
queen
these
h6 met
games
with
need to be
bishop
quick.
f8. Hikaru always finds a way
yeah.
to find chances. It feels like.
So annoying. Like, how does he sneak that little piece move in there? You little dirty dog, you. Bishop f8.
f8, bishop h6.
That's so annoying. Bishop d6, bishop f4, bishop f8. Try to get it off the board. No,
keep chasing. Bishop
not gonna
f4.
trade you.
Try to get it off.
No trades. Rook e1, bishop f4 now is really strong. Probably need to develop the bishop.
Yeah,
which he
bishop
does.
f5.
Correct.
This is still
Very
not that
nice.
easy. I mean,
Bishop
what is the
f4.
pawn count? He's got only one pawn, but like the knight on c3 is limited.
He's also running the clock. I mean, there's a
Oh my
bishop-
god, down to 10 seconds. Oh man, if he can't win this, it's brutal. Take on e2.
Two. He did win 2 in a row. 92. Oh, that's a good move. Rook e1. Ugh,
Oh,
that's
so
an ugly move to
tricky.
make.
Oh no,
C1.
queen b2.
Oh man,
It's-
chances
it's
are
all
losing. It's
slipping.
equal. It's slipping, yeah. And then that's losing. Bishop e3 and bishop e2.
Queen h6.
What? Queen f6.
But then e2 hangs at least.
Ah, you're right. You're actually right. So maybe we just take. Okay, you took.
Oh,
on
queen
e2.
h6, bishop f8. Yeah, that's more precise.
Oh yeah. That's
Oh,
easier.
this is insane.
And queen f6 is here after. Wait, queen 8. Oh yeah, you can't. Takes.
e8. Oh my gosh.
He was down a piece.
He was down a clean piece for nothing.
was
And
down
White had a
a
pawn
whole
f6
piece.
with an attack. But it still wasn't enough against Hikaru.
Yeah. I mean, he won 2 in a row. Like, you know, he bounced him back. Queen d2
Queen
trades
d2 is-
everything. Yeah,
ices it.
is. Yeah, there it is. This up. Yeah, don't trade.
Just rook d6.
Dang, that would have been 3 in a row.
And I feel like David's gonna go on tilt now and probably just unravel entirely.
Yeah, I'm sure he felt the comeback though. He's like, oh, 1? All right, cool. 2, I'm doing it. 3rd game winning. Like, you really are like, okay, maybe I could do this thing or make this, you know, a little bit better. But F4 now. There's another opening. Reversed up.
Yeah. Hikaru throwing one more in for us.
He loves the reverse. He loves the Leningrad.
The reverse
Likes to play.
Leningrad, exactly.
Reverse
And will he
Leningrad.
play an h4, h5, I'm wondering. That is a typical idea you can try here.
I mean, I love playing this move. H4, H5, Bishop D3, just sacking everything and mating.
David thinking, I mean, you got it.
There it is.
There it is.
H4,
No
H5,
hesitation
and we
either.
lie.
And now if h5, I
Free
think
move.
there's f5 for White.
Oh, H5, F5. Oh my goodness. That's gross.
Just breaking up the whole thing.
That's gross. F5. I like
Oh,
G4.
G4, he
too.
does it in another fashion.
Yeah,
Knight
G4 is a
H5
common
coming,
idea.
there's
and
no
Queen
F6.
G4. Yeah, Queen G4.
Oh,
The problem
this
is, I think he has Oh, he
I
doesn't
mean,
have this at 96.
the engine still thinks that black is doing well here for some reason.
In
but I
fact,
mean,
they like. Let me see. Oh, knight at what? Jeffrey, knight f6. Oh my goodness, that is disgusting.
That's
I gotta show
silicon.
that.
Oh,
I gotta
man.
show that. That
And
is
the knight
just
is
disgusting.
trapped on g5.
And then takes and takes. Like, yo,
What a
that's
concept.
sick. That is sick. But I mean, I would like white, but like, wow, just not the fact that that's a thing. That's sick.
Yeah, but in the game, I mean, he's got an h5 now, 96. What is this? Knight takes e5, knight g7, knight f3, queen takes f3. Oh,
Yeah.
so well calculated.
Nasty stuff. Nice hanging. Take those.
Which
Queen
pawn do you
D2?
take? And there's also queen d2, which I like a lot.
I love this move a lot, but I mean, queen g6, I guess. So he just took the pawn.
But bishop d. Yeah, queen g6 probably for black.
Queen d5.
Yeah, you can just snatch that pawn.
So again, queen d2.
Queen d2, queen g6, and bishop d3, bishop
correct.
f5, I guess.
Yeah. So he went this route instead. I mean, like, how can I get this? Like, there it is. But queen g6. Whoa.
I mean, there is some counterplay here for David.
What?
Oh, but
Bro,
queen
what are you
d4, he
doing?
blundered. He blundered.
And rook
queen...
h5.
Oh, this too, everything.
Easy. I mean, there's mate everywhere, right? It's got to be. In a million years.
Oh,
Well,
bishop c4.
After that Hikaru game where his king was on b6, anything can happen. Bishop check, e6 check. Oh man, all pre-moved.
He pre-moved all of this. Oh,
he
94
oh my
also
god.
pre-moved.
Oh, get that off the screen, bro. We
That's
got
a
kids
clinic.
watching this, man. Y'all gonna have to watch the VOD for that one. Okay. Wow. That's not can't put that on the screen again. H4, H5, knight D5. Oh, this is theory, actually.
Yeah, knight
Whose theory
f6.
this is.
Still looks okay. This looks nice for David. You go bishop g5. No, he takes. Maybe some sacks on e6 could be in the air.
Oh, and bishop e5.
Yeah,
It's
very,
so
very good
provocative.
position for David.
Also get out the way.
Like bishop g7 and knight e5 is an idea.
Yeah, bishop. Yeah, I mean, David, bro, he's like working him. He's like working him right now. That's what it feels like.
Whoa,
Or is he
a3.
getting
Hikaru just
worked?
ignores it.
Or
Bishop
is
f8,
he-
ab2.
Who getting worked right now? Whoa.
Oh ho ho! And if b3 you weaken your position, there could be like a knight landing on c3 in the near future.
That's gonna be a nice little reroute to the house.
Exactly. And now rook d8.
Hey,
This
rook
is just
D8.
simply good again. This endgame.
Trading.
Can David get away with this king
Goes to
a1?
b2.
Yeah, rook b2, rook d2. He's counting on
Rook b2, we double.
double. Okay, David. c4. That's a nice little discovery. He opens with the bishop.
And also hitting
Crafty
this, which is
idea.
connected to your bishop. Be very careful where you step.
There could be
very
some
careful.
knight b4 ideas though. I'm calculating like cd5, knight
On
b4.
takes. Knight
Rook
b4 on the
e7.
board.
Is this a bluff or does Hikaru have something? I have a feeling he's gonna pre-move a bunch of moves again.
He actually has takes and takes. And then pushes
He has rook
a2.
a2, rook g2. Yeah. And
Yeah,
a2
when he does it with the a2 idea and knight c2. Oh my goodness, but it's not
This is
made.
crazy. Yeah, the bishop
But
on
it is giving up the
g7.
material, though. You give up material. And
Oh,
the
rook
bishop on
c7,
g7,
good
right?
move guarding c2. Now, if a2 knight 2 is just gonna sack and push the d pawn.
Yep. Oh my goodness, very nice plan. Rook b8.
Oh, but there's knight. What is there? I thought there was something. Yeah, rook
Look
b8
at
is
this
good.
bishop.
Rook b8 is good.
It's so strong, like it covers everything. Rook b8 is completely losing,
like
but
this.
I mean,
It's
definitely
losing.
a move.
Why is it losing though?
I have no idea. In fact,
I mean, I have nasty discoveries
It
here.
just says push the pawn. That's it. And believe it or not,
What?
it's nothing. I can't believe this either. I guess this bishop is like the best bishop ever.
Oh,
literally
wherever you
defends
jump with the
everything.
knight, my king goes to the other direction.
I'm always
like,
defended. I'm like always defended. Yeah, everything you do,
crazy.
I'm always defended. There's like
And
nothing.
Hikaru's in disbelief.
Yeah, right. Right.
There's nothing here.
I would be too. Like, how can you not be in this position? Look at this position.
Knight 2,
And,
king
like,
c1.
There's nothing, unless some type of swindle.
Wait,
here.
why king a2? That is.
Oh, he hung
What
mate!
is he doing?
Oh my
He hung
God!
mate! Oh, come on!
Oh, get him off the board! Oh, I'm done. I'm out.
Oh
I'm done.
my
Hey, Jeffrey,
God, that is
you on
heartbreaking.
your own, bro. You on your own, bro. I'm out. Y'all have a good one.
All right, see ya, James. No, man, that is ridiculous.
Oh my goodness.
If he had
Bro, he
just
hung
gone
mate.
the other way, he was safe if
hung
he had gone
mate.
the other way. Gone the
Oh,
only way
man.
to self-mate.
How did you do that? How? Oh man, I'm tilted. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with the match. I'm done. I'm out. I'm out of here, bro. I'm out of here, bro. I can't win that. I can't win that. I can't win that, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, I can't win that one. All right. Okay. Cool, bro. Cool.
Yeah, I think c5 here. Got to cut off knight d4. Yeah, but now he lost knight d4. No, he's on tilt. I mean, there's really no other way to put it.
Oh my goodness. Oh man, that hurt. That one like stings.
It does.
That one just stings. You still
It sums
feel that
up.
one.
It sums it up. Sums up this match.
Yeah, sums up the match there, right? That is just wicked, man. Completely losing and hung mate. Only way to hang mate is king takes a3.
Now,
game.
okay, Hikaru's gonna sack a pawn on e5, but he's saying that he has permanent control of all the dark squares after a5.
I do like it. I like it. He also has a7.
He's gonna step up to e3. Oh yeah, a7's hanging.
e3 first.
G7.
A7.
I think you can pick off G7.
Ah, yeah, G7. And now opposite color bishops. Oh, I love this move from David.
C5 is
a
good.
Beautiful move. I wanted to go back, but now I can't. That was an excellent
What up,
move.
G4? Don't play rook G5. Rook D5. C4.
Rook D2. And I'm like, who's winning? I mean, we got the opposite colors taking rook B1. After last games, you can't put anything past anything.
No,
This
not
is
at all.
crazy.
And Hikaru's just playing like lightning. Still 50 seconds here. Bishop G5.
Oh,
Wants
that's
to attack
disgusting. I didn't even
C7.
notice that.
Guess he's going
I
rook
didn't notice that.
FD1.
What's up, Ordinate, in the chat? Hikaru style right here.
Typical Hikaru. Now, can you just take on C4 and go rook B4? Yeah, cut him off. Rook D5, maybe? Just don't blunder another mate.
No.
That's all I'm asking.
It's kind of easier said than done, right? It's hurt after that. The pieces don't even look the same.
Why do I
after
feel
the
like
last
something's
game.
coming?
Yeah,
I don't
it
know
does.
what, but
it does. I mean, you got hit like that, man. It shocks you. Like you still feel that 2 games
about
after.
3 seconds. Rook H1.
Gonna
Oh
go
no.
ring around the rosy
Rook
here.
H8. Ah, this is scary again. King
Ring around the
E3.
rosy. Oh,
King
there it
E3
is.
could
King
come
E3,
with Bishop D4. Bishop
Ah!
D4. Goodbye.
Dagger. Rook A5.
Aye.
Okay.
It hurts.
Okay, look. Hit him everywhere. Oh man. What's the other one?
G6, G7. Okay,
Bullshit. We
first.
don't care about
I
none
guess
of that.
first King D2, Rook C1. Or oh no, just G7 anyway. Yeah.
Resignation. Another one
Oh,
down.
so painful.
Wow. What was the smarter chess again? The prediction was 22. Yeah, it was 22.
We're getting close to that. Was it 22-6?
Yeah, I think it was 22-6.
Could really finish 22-6.
Dang, that's crazy. Smarter chess might be right this time. Crazy. Yeah, 22-6. That's crazy. 22-6.
It's been on point.
Wow.
All right, this is another Hikaru special. Doubled F pawns, but it's got a nice solid structure there. Pressure on D4.
F5 is going to be the move at some point. Is to say that this is my only weak pawn, which would be F7.
But I do like
Should be
the pawn A5. You restrict and now start pressuring along the B file. C3, nice move, consolidate. Good play from David.
Put some pressure on the B file too. I
Yeah,
like
and
it. This
also-
is kind of strong.
After Rook B1, Rook B8, there might be a D5 idea there, opening up your bishop.
Oh, D5. Yeah,
D5,
idea,
yeah.
Right. Opening up the bishop. Yeah, this
Rook
looks pretty
B1.
good.
Yeah, does it work? E5, you take. Maybe not the best
C3's
way,
hanging
but possible.
too, but it's possible, right?
Yeah. He's going to calculate it. You can also just play things slow here. Maybe like bring the knight around. It was
Play
G3. That
G3,
can't be
stopping
bad.
F4, H4, King G2,
Very patient.
right? Yeah, all the moves you have to make, right? All the waiting moves. It's King G2, why not? Let's do it.
Yeah, Hikaru's stuck here. You can't touch the bishop. Ooh, ace
King
is an ugly one.
H3.
Yeah, King H3 just stopping any F4. Now the knight goes. But, Bishop D8.
I like
What?
Knight G2, but you're right. Bishop F4 is kind of annoying. And also the pawn's hanging. F4, wow.
Oh, if GF4, he's going to go knight G7.
And that
He
was
goes
strong.
for this. Still very good for David. I don't know if you want knight E5 or, yeah. He's going to put the king on F3, play knight C5.
Maybe Rook C1 first?
But
no.
I don't think you were so worried about Rook C2. Just go King F3 here.
Rook B3.
Or this.
Attack the pawn. Okay.
This is good
Big take.
too.
I get one, you get one. We trading everything out. Whoa, 95.
Oh, 95.
Tactics.
Threatening knight c6. Nice.
Tactics.
This
Did
has
you do your
been a
puzzle
really
rush?
sharp game from David. Start to
Did you
finish.
do your puzzle rush? Very nice, David. Very nice. Hikaru in a think tank there. He does not expect that.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's going to be able to get out of this one. Knight
Wait,
c6.
what is? How do you deal with this? You just give
well,
up the exchange.
he is going to pick up a few
Oh, he's getting the
pawns, though.
pawns. Oh, that's very, very nice.
Wait a second. Still not easy. Maybe rook b7, rook d7, and then rook b7. Yes, this is the way to go.
That's good. That's very good. That's very good. Yikes.
Rook a8.
You have to trade
rook
them
a8, bishop
boys.
b6 still. Not the easiest conversion.
5 seconds. He has to move. Outside A, queen on a dark square.
Aha, he's got rook c7. Yeah, this is a clinical way. Oh, rook a7, a bit slow. Play rook a6.
E6, F3, F5 though. Played. King E4. Who's
feel
winning?
like he's making a slight mess, but it's still okay.
Okay,
And
draw.
E3. No draw.
E6.
Rook g7, yeah,
Oh
keep
yeah,
tickling.
that's gonna do it. That's gonna
Bishop
do it.
f2, you're
Nice.
taking rook g5, so yeah, this should be good, although Hikaru's gonna win h4.
Much time is left? 5 minutes. Yeah, there's no way he's coming back. It's like again, he's at 14 games in a row here. That's tough.
Yeah, that's a
Especially
bit too much.
It's too
But
much.
now the
With
question is,
Hikaru
can
too.
you even win this position? Very hard to say. I mean, bishop d6, king d5,
Played?
rook g7.
What is going on? He getting all the pawns. Okay, he's getting
Well,
mercenaries.
but king d5
So
and
it's
bishop
not.
d7.
Yeah, I can't lose, right? It's white.
I think it's
so.
still. Oh wait, why did you go bishop
Whoa!
d7?
He
Whoa,
hung
why
the
did
whole
d7?
bishop. What is he doing? He jumped off the deep end, chat. On national television. There it is. Oh wow! Somebody get him. Get your boy. Wow, he just dropped the whole bishop there.
All right, that was
That's a way to convert
one
it
that
right
Hikaru
there.
might regret, but not. I mean, definitely not a big deal. Not gonna haunt him.
Yeah, definitely. He definitely hung a whole bishop there. The whole thing. And knight c3.
Yeah, here he played knight c3, knight b1, knight back to c3. Probably bishop e3 next. Just finish the development.
Very nice. Bishop to g1 at some point if we need to. Oh, he just said c6. Restrict your pieces.
Takes knight f3. Okay. He's got
It's like the queen's short on spaces. Like
it is. Yeah, you gotta watch out. I guess knight g5. There's still queen g4.
yeah, that's the
But
only
now
thing. Maybe I
Hikaru's
go
got the big center.
h3.
Yeah, h3 slowly build everything up. Looks
Yeah,
nice.
h6. Yo, something's wrong. Knight g5 is GG.
There could
Bro,
be-
get this man off the board.
knight
What are you doing?
No, knight
What are you
g5.
doing?
E5, e6. Yeah,
E5.
You're right.
e5. Oh,
No,
yeah, he
this
missed
allows
it.
h6, so still a saving grace.
Yeah, knight g5 here, e5, and g4 in the queen's trap.
Yeah, and if queen d6, e5, e6, yes.
Oh yeah, queen d5, e6, right? E6. I mean, it's nasty, pretty nasty stuff. But this is good. I mean, like he's up.
And
Look
if
how much time I'm up.
h6, at some point you'll prep f5. Like you'll probably
Maybe even now.
You could
and then
consider
take
it,
a
but I
knight
think you
h4.
prepare it first. Yeah, h3, g4. You've
H3.
also got knight e4 ideas.
Well, like knight e4 and knight c5. Yeah, yucks, yikes. d5 not playable.
e5 is
Takes.
desperate. Interesting practical
C6.
attempt. But still just knight
Knight
e4
e4.
solves the problem.
b4 maybe.
e4 is good, also rook c1.
There's also a knight d4, but I just take. There's pressure. I go a3.
Ah, there is knight d4 you have to be worried about. Okay. Wait, why didn't he go
Get out of the
e6?
way.
I thought he wanted e6 there.
All right. And now there it is. E6 now. Rook c2. It's consolidating. I'm up a lot of time.
Yeah, black has total control over the d file now, so it's okay.
That's totally fine for black.
Probably just you can exchange queens whenever he wants with queen e4. Okay, king g2, yeah, rook c2, just keep everything under control. Wait, rook d4? Almost traps the queen, but
Dang, I was like, wait, where do we go? Yeah, only 2 squares for the queen there. Close. Rook takes d7. Maybe just walk the king over. Go to e3, e4.
e6, nice move. Plant that bishop on c5 and play b4. Ah, g5 is also good.
That's a good move.
Got breathing
G4
room for the king.
in
e5,
response.
a weakness, but probably still balanced by best play.
With only a minute 40 left here, it looks like Hikaru is going to be advancing. Guys, he is going to be advancing. So yeah, as we see here, let's see what the number is going to be for Smarter Chess. So they did put it at 22.
If they
6.5 though.
it's probably he won't get to 22. There's some dancing here. Watch out, Rook G8. Tricky
They
moment
played
here.
better
Rook
in the
G8,
bullet
King
portion.
H7.
They played good. Played much better in the bullet.
But this is unpleasant. Hikaru might win this with
Tricky
the knight.
knights. Yeah, because it's the tricky knights, right? Like it's the worst position you want to be in. David has no time either.
Yeah, he's gonna dance. Oh, Bishop H2 is nice though, and King G5.
Oh, that's nice. Dang, who's in Zugzwang?
Close to Zugzwang. King H4. Actually, David might
That's
be winning.
good.
He might be winning.
Yeah, right. That's good. That's some good Zug there.
Maybe
That's
knight
some
of
very
4.
good Zug.
It might be knight of 4 or this or yeah this.
Oh, just rep it out. Rep it out. Okay. And
We're
rep it
gonna
out.
keep playing. I mean, he might try to bleed the entire match clock out, but it's difficult to avoid this repetition. Oh, but now he can.
Yeah.
Don't blunder a fork.
He does not. Knight D6. I mean, it's
Can
just
you
so
take
annoying.
that? No, that was losing.
Okay, King E4. King F4. We shaking hands, bro?
Yeah, Hikaru just gonna bleed this entire match out. We're probably gonna see our final game.
Yeah.
Oh, G5. King H5, great move. I think if anyone has chances, it's probably black still. Those pawns look loose.
The time issue is huge.
And there's
for...
Bishop. King G4, yeah, is still okay. Checking Knight C6, now the knight's out. King H5. Ooh, Hikaru's slowly making progress, but it's still a draw.
And that is official. The match clock is up. Hikaru is advancing.
Yes, I mean, a dominating performance from the get-go. He's still trying to make something happen here.
I mean, right, the clock.
Gotta be careful. Wait, he loses the G-pawn. But it's still fine. It's still actually fine, because your pawn on E5 handles both E and F.
And time
No, but now, no. What is this? Can I take?
F5? Oh, yeah.
Take on D6. Is this not winning? How can this not be winning?
Oh, because of push.
What? Oh,
Reddy's
my God.
idea. Reddy's idea. Oh, my goodness.
How is he in time there? It feels like Hikaru's a
Reddy's
cat with
idea.
9 lives.
That's nuts, bro. Study your end games. Oh, my goodness. That was a Reddy's idea. And he found it in seconds, though. Like, that's insane.
He did, yeah. I mean, David. Oh, no.
Oh,
He
losing.
Oh, just a careless slip there at the end.
It hurts. Oh, man. That's crazy. Wow.
All right, yeah, Hikaru doesn't really need to play on. The match clock is expiring, but just to be certain, that's it.
That's it. Hikaru laughs there, and that is a wrap. Now, Smarter Chess was wrong there. They did not get the 22.5. They were right about the 6-piece from David, 6.5, in fact. But Hikaru is going to advance there as he is the winner of today's SCC match chat. What do you think about that right there? Jeffrey, what do you think about this whole match?
It was a lot of fun. Hikaru definitely entertaining us with his opening early on. Played basically everything he could as black and also as white. Obviously, the A3, H3 dynamic duo. It was a lot of fun. Wish that David could have taken more advantage of some chances, punish Hikaru's provocative play, but in any case, the better player does go through.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Of course, Hikaru just did and dominated what he came. He did what he came to do, and he dominated as usual, as you guys said as well. By the way, we are going to have an interview with the big fella himself. So we just heard there is no interview. There was no interview. Okay, no interview. Perfect. We just got the word. Okay, so no interview, no interview chat. But with that being said, of course, Hikaru moves on as we take a look at the bracket here. As we take a look at the bracket, we got Hikaru playing LeBron Aronian. I call him LeBron Aronian because he is just like that, as strong as he is. But we got Levon Aronian versus Hikaru Nakamura, as you see there. We got Ding Liren versus Nihal Sarin. You have Carlsen versus Caruana. That's a World Championship SCC right there. Nuts stuff. You got Wesley So versus MBL. Lots of SCC chess coming up. It's going to be amazing. And the next match, chat? The next match is actually going to be, I think, Liren facing Nihal Sarin tomorrow. In fact, chat, tomorrow. So Jeffrey, I mean, what do you got? Hey,
Oh my
today's
God,
match was nice,
wow.
but look at this one too. Woo!
Non-stop action. This is the prime of chess. I feel like we've also got women's candidates running alongside this. Got the chess boxing over the weekend. This is an amazing time to be a chess fan.
Yeah, absolutely. Amazing time to be a chess fan, chat. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. You guys are pretty awesome. And before we go here, actually, is there any chess player in your life who you would like to receive a premium membership to chess.com? Do you have a holiday party tonight, but totally forgot to buy a present this holiday season? Share the beauty of chess with your loved ones. Whether you plan ahead or find yourself in a time scramble for a last-minute gift, chess.com has the answer. Buy a gift membership for the friends and the family. Come on now. Drop command gift in the chat for more information, chat. So some holidays, of course, for the holiday season. Jeffrey, it's been amazing. It's been fire. It's been awesome. So much chess today. I learned some stuff myself here that I'm going to implement in my own game. So I don't know about you, Jeffrey, in chat, but it's been awesome today, bro.
Yes, sir. A3 and H3. It was so much fun. GM Canny, looking forward to seeing more of you both over the board and on stream. Big fan. And we'll see you all next time.
Of course, chat. Of course, stick around for the raid, and there will be some big shows tomorrow. Huge show tomorrow with Liren and Nihal Sarin. So make sure you guys are there. It starts at 6 a.m. Pacific time. And, we'll see you guys when that happens. It's going to be commentary with Daniel Naroditsky and Levy in the Chevy. Levy Rosman, you know what it is. All right, chat. Love you guys. Make sure you guys follow our channels, too. I'm at GM Canty and Jeffrey's GMJX. It's been a pleasure. We'll see you guys on the next event.